Yeah, I know, because you can.
Remember the whole scenario about the timeout? Nobody knew in game 2?
Yeah.
Nobody knew. So,
Yeah.
I'm not tallying timeouts when I'm at the game.
Yeah.
I'm like screaming, why didn't they call a timeout? Our first question was going to be, Mike Brown, why didn't they call a timeout?
Oh, you went to game 2?
No, I was in the studio.
Oh, you was in the studio, okay.
But the game ended at like 10:52.
Yeah.
We're on the air at 11 o'clock.
Fuck. And you don't have clarity.
Thankfully Chelsea was there.
Oh, Chelsea was hosting,
so I was
yeah.
like, Chelsea, were they out of timeouts? She was like, yeah, they were out of timeouts. That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Twitter right now doesn't know.
No.
And I don't
We
know.
didn't know doing the live show.
Because
NBC, and my producer was in my ear.
Noah got screwed. Because
He did.
That's where, listen, you're a director and your producer.
Yep.
Gotta be in your ear. You're not tallying timeouts during the game.
Welcome to New York Got Game.
What's up, everybody? It is a huge Game 4. Your boy Dexter Henry here with my guy Bryan Fonseca.
Sir.
And our special guest. He is back for the second time in the seat. He joined us last year in the playoffs. I believe it was for a win.
It was Game 4, first round. The cat shot in Detroit. So we're looking to have the same energy. That's right.
I didn't remember another Game 4.
Although they were winning 2-1 in the series.
A little different. I was going to say a little bit more tense doing this show.
They did win that game. Tense. It came down to the last possession. It was very close, but they were up.
Yes. Okay, I forgot about that. John Jastremski.
Season didn't feel like it was on the line.
Yeah, you're right. John Jastremski, everybody. JJ texted me earlier this week, and he was like, Dex, you got me here for a good one. You got me with one that really matters. And I was like, well, this is how we want it. Except, how stressed are you?
Very stressed. Very, very stressed. Because let's be real on something here, guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
Knicks don't win this game, they're not winning the series. I know in theory they can win 3 straight games. I know you can make an argument they can win 3 straight games. If this team, after choking Game 2, which is what they did, they flat out choked Game 2 because they were kicking the Hawks' butt for 2.5, 3 quarters, fell apart in the fourth quarter.
No other way to put it.
Then Game 3, all right, they're getting outplayed. Atlanta gave them every opportunity in the fourth quarter to go and win the game. And the Knicks couldn't take it because they had terrible shot selection down the stretch. Quinn Snyder coached the pants off of Mike Brown. CJ McCollum gets open in 5 seconds. No problem there. Yeah. And then I watched the Knicks. Boys, I don't know how you guys reacted to this.
Well,
game.
you don't want to see.
How did you not get a shot off?
Well, you didn't want to see my reaction.
Well, yeah, and on top of that, apparently they wanted that switch on Onyeka Okongwu. So we were doing a post-game show as Mike Brown was talking. We weren't able to. Of course. So we got to it later, and it's like, that's the look that they wanted. And I'm like, I guess. I don't think Mike Brown was great. I also think, though, the players themselves, like there was some miscommunication on the court. There were a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I'm going to be watching for, too. But a bunch of it is just chemistry. Yeah, but here's the problem with that, though. I totally agree. Yeah. This is supposed to be a well-oiled machine, right? Like, everybody looked at the coach. Consistently, it hasn't been. No, all year it's been up and down, up and down. Well, my issue with this is they fired Tibbs. And this stuff was not supposed to happen, right? Like Mikal Bridges was, the coaching change is gonna change and unlock Mikal Bridges. Excuse me? He's worse. He's not better. He's worse.
Well, you know what? You know who I have to give credit on that? Shout out to DJ Zulu from Knicks Film School, because he had said when that point was brought up, he was like, I don't know if that's going to unlock Mikal Bridges. He says sometimes a player can't be unlocked by a particular coach.
Look at this, by the way. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
Knicks are 0-16. Just a little food for thought. When they have fallen behind 3-1 in a series.
Oh, 3-1 in a series.
3-1. So we're talking about the importance and the emphasis of this game. I did not know that.
The odds are not with them.
I think it's only happened 13 times in NBA history.
The Knicks were involved in one of them against the Heat in 1997.
Yes, and which was crap because of all the suspensions.
Because of all the suspensions.
David Stern may rest in peace. But my goodness, what a disgrace.
Yeah, it hasn't happened too much in the modern era either. 4% of the time in NBA history. So you have to win this. Like this, in a lot of ways, is your season basically.
All right, we are underway here, and I think JJ, it is going to tell a lot in the first couple of minutes into how the Knicks handle this.
No question. And Game 3, after choking the game, they were unprepared to play. I mean, they maybe wouldn't have been in that position if they actually got off to a better start. They were awful
That's what we
start
said.
the game. It's a great point.
We said that.
Regardless of the last play.
Big shot by Brunson to start.
Regardless of
But it can't be too much iso ball. I'm sorry to cut you off, Brian. I'm a little shocked we didn't get Bridges involved in the action in the first play.
On the first possession.
Yeah, actually, I don't love that right away. Going to
Got a rebound. Yeah,
the effort wasn't the problem in the first few minutes of last game, if you remember. Like, in the first 6 minutes, they were actually energetic. They were great defensively.
Then they fell off.
And then Atlanta, especially when Jonathan Kuminga came into the game.
He's had a great series.
He's been getting downhill like crazy.
Great series.
He's been a matchup problem for them, big time.
Shout out to everybody watching in chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. JJ, somebody with a message for you. Russ Beadle, who said, hang in there, JJ. I was 10 in 1973, so I've been waiting a long time. I'm super jealous about this team.
Damn.
All right.
And Russ, a lot of people have never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Like myself or JJ or you. All three of us. Okay, Kat.
I mean, them being this good is a rarity for me because...
Hey, listen, 50 wins, 3 straight years. It's early 90s, mid-90s, last time that happened.
I grew up with Jerome James and
wow,
Jared
this guy
Jeffries.
missed a shot.
McCollum, yeah.
Are you over CJ McCollum, the villain?
Bridges.
So it's a weird vibe with that because, you know, I think some of the fans aren't going to like this. I don't need the CJ McCollum chants. There we go. See, I love that. They can't guard him down low.
And you see how he established his position and held it?
Yeah.
That's the cat you need to see.
He didn't get bumped out. That was also CJ McCollum. He was too deep into the paint.
You can't have that. Good recovery. Damn.
But getting back to McCollum, like,
yes.
I hate the F Altuve. It gets played out. Like,
see, I agree with you.
Like, and listen, I'm not saying don't give the guy shit. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, that's fair game. But
like, you can't go on it too much.
So what? Every player now is just F so and so. It's lazy.
Like, if he's cooking you, he's cooking you. It's different when. Like, there are certain other situations where the player's taunting a lot. Yeah, right, yeah.
Trae Young earned the F word.
And he wanted it, to be fair.
CJ McCollum, I mean, what? Because the whole Brunson kicking the nuts?
Yeah, yeah.
Quinn Snyder's got a little Mike McDaniel in him, by the way. You notice that? A little bit.
Well, you would know.
A little bit. The hair, the glasses.
We're going to get to your Dolphins.
Oh.
We'll get to your Dolphins. Yeah, I know it is.
Willis can play. We'll see.
I would have liked my Steelers to sign him, but that's a whole other story. They don't know what they're doing.
You drafted Aller?
Drew Aller, baby.
And you know what I don't like that is him being a Penn State guy. I have no love for
that. See, if Tomlin was a coach, I'd already pencil in for 9 and 8.
For 9 and 8, which would be fair.
But now new coach, so I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't love that hire.
Fading away.
You know, he has not had a big game in this series.
That's
Alexander Walker.
That's the thing I'm waiting on, though.
You know he's going to have one of these games where he hits 5-6 threes.
He's not going to be quiet for very long.
The last game, Bridges not even looking to shoot.
Didn't think he was going to be honest. There's one.
Oh,
nope.
We'll get to our props. JJ needs a cat 3, a couple of cat 3s. Okay.
That was a good pass by Cat.
I like the Knicks process.
You know, we could have laddered Brunson stuff because, dude, in these big games, you just know he's getting his shots up.
You and I both like Hart and Brunson in this game. What did you make, JJ,
sending
of
2
the
at CJ
starting lineup staying the same?
I'm okay with it because, listen, to me, it's always about who closes these games and not who starts these games.
Right.
And you're telling me now, all of a sudden with Bridges, if they brought him off the bench, you get a different player? I don't buy that. I think he's the sort of guy. His confidence would be so shook. Not that it's not to begin with, but like you think you're getting more out of him bringing him off the bench? I don't see it.
I agree with you, and I'm generally on this. It matters more who closes. I think the thing for me is if he's terrible, you got to have a short leash.
Yeah, but listen, I have my issues with Mike Brown in the series. I think he's had a real lousy series so far. At the same time, he did get him out of the game.
Yes, and I applauded him for that.
I thought that was good coaching.
I did too.
We gave him credit for that.
I gave him credit for that.
Because McBride was hot.
Yeah. Like, there's plenty he could have done better, but to make the decision to go with Deuce, I mean, it helped them. And they ended up coming back. They just couldn't finish it out because they dug so deep of a hole early on in the game. I don't know how.
This guy's he's just a really, really good player. And in a mid-range game, he's cooking.
Yeah, he's cooking. He's been cooking Brunson in particular. Wow, you got Bridges bringing the ball up.
He's been on the ball a lot.
Wow, Mikal Bridges going all the way.
Don't sound too surprised.
Jesus, I'll take it.
Wow, first point since the first half of game 2.
Wow, right back. You see how they go right at Brunson?
Yeah.
Not even 5-6 seconds, barely 5-6 seconds into the shot
with
clock.
Dyson Daniels.
If Dyson Daniels has the ball, it's either going to a teammate or he's getting downhill. He does not want to shoot threes. He was 19% during the regular season. Cat's looking to drive a lot.
Good pass.
That's a good pass.
Good finish.
That's a nice pass by Cat.
Cat over.
I probably should have taken his assist.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nikhil has a quick trigger today.
Yes, he does, and this is making me a little nervous.
He hasn't had the game yet.
It's coming.
Yeah, JJ talked about it. That makes me a little nervous.
You can survive. Oh, wow. Well,
Take this pocket.
Quick trigger.
Normally I hate that shot after a steal, like 2 seconds, 3 seconds into the shot clock. But when he's feeling it like that,
you got to trust the guy that's hot.
Interesting that CJ's been on OG to start this. Hook.
That's got to be a foul.
That could have.
I feel like you'll get a quiet game. Anunoby's one of those. I feel like you get every other game with him.
Oh, you don't like him for this game?
I didn't play him in anything prop-wise.
Offensively, I kind of get it.
No,
He was great last
I did
game.
He could have played better.
He was great last game.
He played better.
Yeah,
defensively
unreal
too.
Threes.
You know, I need him to be good defensively this game. You give me that, I'm
He
fine.
has a high floor for that reason.
Yes. Cat with 2 assists already.
Get the ball in.
With 2 assists.
There you go.
They're trying to get Dyson off of Jalen. That was a good contest by Jalen Johnson, though. Off of Dyson, I meant before.
Oh, that's offensive.
Somebody
foul.
got screened?
That's
Offensive,
foul,
yeah.
It was Jalen, okay.
Nah, that's
Alexander
easy.
Walker, you're not challenging the first
come
quarter,
on.
dude. Come on.
And that's an easy call. There's no way that Quinn
not
Snyder
happening. Come on.
is challenging that. Listen, I'm not surprised at how the show. Yeah, come on. Now, was there maybe a little bit of flopping?
Maybe a little bit. I mean,
maybe.
now it always looks worse in slow motion because, when you slow it down, it just always looks like the guy's flopping. Of
course.
But when it's
Especially guys with reputations, too. It only gets in hands, you know what I mean?
with breakneck speed, like he also looked like he legitimately fell. But Brunson knows how to navigate these things quite well.
Yeah, man. All right, so Knicks up 14-13, JJ.
That was a fast start for both teams.
I want to talk everybody's props. You had a bunch. You had a parlay you were telling me
So
about.
I bet, full disclosure, I bet the Knicks. Took him on the money line. Did not mess with the points. Not mess with the points.
There's no time to mess with it.
Well, I mean, listen.
And it was what, 2.5?
It was 2.5. It was 1.5 in some places.
Open
but
at
the
1.5,
money line's right
yeah.
around 120 and change.
Yeah, you still
Just
getting decent
take
value.
it.
At that
Take the money
point,
line.
yeah.
Don't
I
mess
agree.
around, because if the game is super tight and they win by one,
You're
you're
gonna
going
be
to be sitting there
pissed.
saying to
Yeah.
yourself, what
Yeah.
in the world
Why'd
I
you
do?
do
Which,
that?
by the
Right.
way, we just had 2
1-point games.
1-point games in a row.
Yeah.
So at that point,
I'll stay away.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I went with the Knicks. Then I threw in a 4-legger. Knicks in it. We need 2 threes out of Cat.
Okay.
We need 8 rebounds out of Josh Hart.
Okay.
And then we need 10 points out of Mr. Goose Egg, Mikal Bridges.
You got 2.
You need 8 more.
You need
8 to
8
go.
more. You need 8 more, my friend.
8 to go. You play anything, Bryan?
Let's see. I'm looking right now. I know I had Cat 19 plus points over.
I
19
thought
and a
about
half
betting
points
him
over.
for a double-double, too. I thought about
Oh,
that.
Snyder is challenging that foul.
Really?
Yeah. Interesting.
Listen.
I never like challenging in the first quarter.
I don't either.
Me neither.
I would never do it.
So
it's not even worth it, because a lot of these challenges, I feel like
not.
they're not even going to overturn it.
I guess you just don't want Nikhil to potentially get into foul trouble, but so it's Cat over 19 and a half points, Josh Hart over 13 and a half rebounds plus assists, which is actually plus money.
I like that.
Forgot.
I like that.
I
That's a good
missed
play.
the 7.5 rebounds because it was at 8.5, and I was like, you know what? He's getting the assists too because he's getting downhill and finding shooters.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to shoot a ton, so we're
Yeah.
fine with that.
I like those. I took Cat. This has been. I've hit it in 2 of the 3 games. Cat over 3.5 assists.
He has 2 already.
He's got
I
2
think.
already.
Yeah.
They've been working him in that high action. I like that. I did Cat score 20 plus points and a Knicks money line. Combined that as a small parlay. I also did a 4-legger like you. Knicks money line, OG 22.5 points and rebounds.
All right, so you're banking on OG for a big game again.
I am. At least, and I think he can clear up with some rebounds.
Well, that's what you want. You really want him to get like 7 or 8 boards if possible.
Right. And that's my thing. Can you get around 15 points, which I think you can do a 14, 15-point
Yeah.
game, and you're kind of
So if you're watching, and we're going to get to some comments in a second, basically, these are the things that might need to happen for the Knicks to win.
Yeah, I'm going to bet on that.
If they don't win, we're probably screwed.
Trouble. It's trouble.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
And that was the thing. I was like looking at Hawks props, and I was like, nah, I don't even want to get involved with anybody.
I looked. So I had Nikhil the first 2 games. He went under in both. I feel like this could be. I felt coming into this game, not because we just saw him make a couple threes.
Yeah, you felt like he could shoot the
Like
ball
this
well.
could be the spot for him. I just don't want to bank on it because it's like it's just been off for 3 straight games.
For that 4-leg parlay, I also have McBride over 8.5 points because I'm kind of being like, okay, he shot the ball better last game.
I like that.
Yeah, add him in there. And then I took Knicks money line. So OG 22.5 points and rebounds, Cat over 20.5 points, McBride over 8.5 points and Knicks money line. The other two things I did.
I looked at Kuminga
because
points, rebounds.
I like
I thought about that too.
Yeah.
I like JJ, think this guy's going to come up big, and that's Josh Hart. And I got Josh Hart 10 plus rebounds, and I also got him for a double-double.
Oh, wait a minute. So, that's what, okay, yeah. That's why he challenged it. But, they didn't win the challenge.
They lost the challenge.
I get why he challenged it looking at it, but...
First quarter, though, man.
I wouldn't have done that.
I'm with JJ.
You can't do that in the first.
So now Nikhil's out. You have Gabe Vincent in. So is that 2 for Nikhil?
No, they kept
Give me that assist. There you go.
Not Nikhil. You have Dyson out. No, Dyson's on the court. Who did they just take out for Gabe Vincent? CJ already?
CJ.
Oh, I guess so.
Early blow for McCollum.
They might want him to run the second unit.
Good hands.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very active on the inside. Eek. That was a tight pass. Too much dribbling.
Knicks defense great here.
Yeah.
It's great defense.
Beautiful.
Oh, man, it's great defense. Mm-hmm. The help from Hart, everybody was great on that.
Cat with the active hands in the paint. OG.
Hey, if you know, you know. Thanks for checking in. Says we better have Sohan in there tonight for CJ. I'm not going to the
Mike
Jeremy
Brown
song.
hasn't done this yet. We saw a couple instances, more than a couple instances, where Sohan would just play the last few minutes of a quarter. I wonder if we do see that. Deuce is actually off the bench already, so he's going to get an early entrant. I wonder if that's going to be for Mikal, actually.
Probably.
Oh, that's
nice.
Tight defense.
Ooh.
That's a bad possession.
That's tight defense. Especially coming off that great stop you just had.
Too strong. Good rebound, OG.
See, now Nikhil's on him.
Okay, OG. That's not a foul? What?
He was looking for one.
Wow.
Both teams are like uneasy a little bit. 19%.
Yeah, you
He
let
can
him
shoot that all day.
all day. You let him. And when you have OG on him, you're basically letting OG play free safety there.
He's
I
going to
love
come
that.
out.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come out.
OG?
No. Dyson.
Oh, Dyson.
I mean, OG might too, but
Another
I
big,
wouldn't.
huge mismatch here.
Yeah.
Good patience.
Ah, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Their offense is different when he's engaged and dialed in.
Yeah.
I 155% agree.
They're doing a better job attacking mismatches so far,
Good steal.
which Atlanta's actually done quite
Yeah,
well.
give it to Bridges so he can feel good.
Yeah, we like
There you
that.
go.
We like that.
I like that.
We like that. We like that.
Yeah, you like
We
that.
like that. We got Brooks
JJ wants to get paid.
anyway. We like that. Beautiful.
My guy JJ's out here trying to make
6
sure.
more.
6 more for JJ. Do it for
more.
JJ, Bridges. Do it for JJ. Oh, man.
The problem with Bridges, you've seen in these games where we have 8-9 point quarters
And then
he doesn't
disappears.
score the rest of the game.
It disappears.
So you almost in a way want to get it early.
Yeah. Got to take the mismatch.
Yeah, I mean OG on Gabe Vincent
Yeah, you got
all day, every day.
Yeah, that's a mismatch. And that's, you know what? I just got to check something. Hold
But
on.
I like the activity on the defense for the Knicks.
Yeah, it's been good. I think the offensive process can get a little bit better, but
Well, he's taking Brunson and see.
this is fancy.
I can't stand when he does this. I don't understand why you have to play with both of these guys out of the game.
So when he did it in game 2,
Yep.
in the fourth
They
quarter,
both had 4 fouls.
that's why I understood
Fine.
it. That
I
was
had no
fine.
problem with
and
that.
When,
I had no
and
problem
you know what
with it.
though?
And when they came back in, they had a lead. They just blew the game.
But in that game,
But
second quarter was horrible.
Here it's a little
It
too...
was.
Yeah,
It
he was
was.
horrible. Let him right back in the game, and in the fourth quarter, all right, first couple minutes fine. Then they got that game was double digits. They got it like to 8-6. He called
Yeah.
the timeout. One of them has got to come back in the game at that point.
Here it's a little too cute. It's a little too cute.
I think it's a
We'll
little
see.
too cute early.
We'll see if they win these
When you
minutes,
need to
but-
get the lead. If you want to tell me that's how you feel, like I
So,
need to
remember,
expand the lead.
It was 19-14.
Yes.
So
keep that in mind.
Clarkson scored immediately.
This also could be hopefully it's a very quick possession.
There we go. Yeah. I like it.
Jose and Kuminga.
But you know what? The Knicks need some of this. They need somebody.
Especially with the way the last 2 games have gone.
Yeah.
Mike Brown's not happy about it, though.
They tell him to calm down, but you need somebody to get a little spicy.
Mike Brown's too nice of a guy, yo. It's fine. It's fine.
You need somebody to get a little spicy with this team.
Fine.
You got to have somebody who's going to give a damn.
I grew up around a ton of Jose's. It's all good.
He's a piece. I love Alvarado. I've bought one Alvarado on the Knicks for the last 5 years, I feel like.
He's a perfect
You just can't have him getting teed up, though.
No, I don't want it. Probably going to be double tees, if anything. But, like, I like that somebody's like,
That's
hey,
not even a technical. They were just
I
talking.
agree. I don't
Yeah,
even
let's
think it's
let's play.
They just had a conversation.
Yeah, the
It's
conversation.
fine,
Guys
you
can
know?
talk. It's okay.
Rashidi _NN says, give Cat ball, question mark, exclamation point.
Cat's got touches, and he's got 3 assists. Like
Yeah, he's made some nice passes.
Made some nice passes.
He hasn't always attacked with
He's got
those
4
touches.
points.
Oh, actually, we got an
What?
Atlanta. It looks like we got an Atlanta technical, if anything. Fine
Because,
by me.
I think it was because Kuminga got Jose off of him, unless they
I do want to get back to something that you guys were just talking about with
Mo Gay with
Oh,
the
there you
finger
go.
wag.
Finger in the face. Going to get it every time.
Yeah.
So
It's not
that's
gonna
what it
work.
was. Enforcers fighting enforcers.
yeah.
Even though our, the one, you got a size disadvantage
Oh
here.
man, these 2 guys will talk shit to each other.
I mean,
I think because of what JJ said, and I think you said
they're both similar players.
it's
too.
a little bit
funny.
too cute here with Mike Brown going without Brunson and Towns. The Knicks have to win the rest of this quarter. They got to go. They got to go to the second quarter with the lead. This group has to keep the lead for them.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mo Gay is wide open. I know he's not a knockdown shooter, but
Another
Yeah,
rebound.
good game in game 3, though. He had a bunch
did.
of shots.
yeah,
Yep.
he's a wild card. He competes though, and he defends.
Good pass.
Well, now adventure begins.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dyson was totally content with them getting that pass. If you saw,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna foul him right away. The thing is, if you're Atlanta, you don't want Dyson having to commit that foul. You want Mo Gay to commit that foul.
Yeah. Oh, I'll take
I'll take one or 2.
Yeah, I'll take the same thing. I was like, I'll just take one.
Not greedy. I'll take one.
I'll take one.
Let's see what else we got in the comments.
We'll take one.
Pete says Tibbs. Celso Porto says just a bunch of salutes. Zachary says hi. Hello, everybody. Drop a comment if you're watching. Mitch misses the first free throw. Atlanta's gonna live with this being a result of a possession.
Spike Lee behind the bench with his orange and blue skies.
I didn't realize we got a Foster game. That's
Yeah, I
good.
was gonna say.
If you want extender.
Yeah.
You
Now
do.
the numbers don't quite back up the rumors, but
Everybody has believed
That's
it
all
long
right, I'm all
enough.
about the smoke.
Everybody has believed it long enough.
yeah.
That's all that matters. Everybody's believed that Scott Foster is really the extender. Come on, Mitch, give us one.
I bet you Hawks fans are
Okay.
not.
Take it. We want one. We got one.
Hawks fans are not happy that Scott Foster's in this game. I'm sure.
I'm sure they're not.
I'm sure they're not. No
Knicks
team
Knicks
leading-
fans are not happy that Reggie Miller's on the broadcast. It is.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
And they got Reggie again on Tuesday.
Oh, is that so? I didn't see that.
NBC's got this game, and then they got Tuesday. So they
Oh, and
keep it
Tuesday's
down.
8 o'clock game. Yeah, it's definitely going to be
8 o'clock game. Talk about a
That's-
disaster. Talk about a disaster for us doing Sports Night at 11 o'clock.
You better win today.
And for people who don't know, for JJ's to do Sports Night at 11 o'clock, those games can
Or
end
after
late.
the Mets. Well, what we really need, Dex, to be honest,
shit.
is a little
Yeah.
cooperation from the Mets to go and play a 3+ hour game. Then we're in good shape.
That's true. You do need that.
Mets play a 2-hour game. We're in the bone zone, as we like to say.
Yeah,
Not good.
you need a 3-hour game. That's what you need. Who do the Mets have?
See,
Nationals?
Nationals.
Yeah.
That's why you put CJ. You take him out early. You put him back in.
And they got Brunson right back in the game, by
Yeah.
the way.
yeah.
So that was a very quick blow for Brunson.
and for CJ.
Not
Yep.
bad. Stole a minute.
Yeah, I'm not okay. See,
Not going to get nuts about it.
not get nuts about it. I like
Extended
what
stretch,
Mike
it's
Brown
a
did.
different story.
That's too tough of a look.
Good offensive tap.
Move it.
Move the ball.
Move it.
All right, it worked. I didn't like the possession,
Nope.
but it worked. I will have.
He's got the. I'm
not
gonna
losing.
He's going to take 30 shots in this game today.
That sometimes I'm
I
not.
think
losing
Atlanta might
energy.
want that.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah.
I think they don't want Cat getting up a ton of shots. What happened there?
Mitch with the push. I do like Mike Brown stealing a minute for Brunson, but I also think he could play Cat a little bit more. He only played 34 minutes last game. You could play Cat a little bit more too. I'm wondering how quickly
Do you
he wants
trust
what
Cat
they
back.
should
Do you
do-
trust him to play 40 plus?
He did it
Well,
last year a bunch of times in the playoffs.
He can, but it's more a matter of, is he going to be in foul trouble and basically be donezo.
Or winded by the end of the game, which we've seen also.
Last year in the playoffs, he played 11 games where he played 38 or more minutes. So it's like
he wasn't great in all of them. To be fair,
he needs to. By the way, he needs to be starting the second unit when they come out. Start this second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You want Cat with the second unit?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's how you get him more touches.
Let him go be the guy.
If Brunson's not on the court, but Cat is, he has to touch the ball more.
I don't
Because he's going to be out there with like Deuce.
Do you think we see that?
Clarkson.
Do you think we see that today?
Or Alvarado.
Yeah.
Do you think you see that today to start the second quarter
Probably
with
two
the
of
second
those guys. Well, if he's still sitting now,
I would assume so, right?
I would assume he's going to start the second.
Shaman hasn't played, right?
No, he's not played Shaman.
No, and he hasn't. I
Shaman
don't think
hasn't been
Shaman's
good.
somebody you need.
He's not played Shaman a ton in this series.
And he loves Shaman.
He does.
Do you think this is a shorten the bench thing where it's
Yes.
just Deuce, Mitch, Jose, and that's it? Or
what about Clarkson?
and Clarkson?
Clarkson's already played,
Do you
yeah.
think we see Diawara?
I
No
would.
way. I doubt it.
I don't.
I
think
would
so.
like it for size, but I don't see
They
it.
haven't even played him at all in this
Yeah,
series.
that's why. No, because we've gotten questions about like, why don't they play?
That they would do the opposite as opposed to like shortening the bench. It would be extending the bench.
Or just swapping in Diawara for the size and creation and the defense.
Yeah.
But
For
like,
but who are you taking
do I
out?
trust
Oh, you're
him
talking
in
about
this-
him for Shaman.
Shaman.
Okay, I got you.
But like I kind of think this. You've already showed your hand here. Like Mitch, Jose, Deuce, Clarkson. Like that's who I would be playing. Now you're a little small in doing that, so you have to stagger them appropriately. But I think I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
You don't need Shamit, I don't think, the way he's been playing.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just don't get the sense they're going to be drastic with changing rotations.
I think you think it'll be tighter more than.
Yeah, I do.
I do wonder.
But I think he's going to be kind of similar, like you're seeing it now. Like Clarkson's in the game, Alvarado's in the game, McBride's in the game.
If it's tighter, we'll know if there's no Shaman. That's going to be the real tell.
Which you'll tell in the second quarter, probably.
Right. Or if somebody doesn't, if he doesn't substitute, like you said, a Diawara for Shaman, I don't think so. Now, here in the
Don't
chat,
get too cute.
hey, if you know, said Dex, I guess he's saying I'm the only one saying to Sohan. CP's pod and community wants these Sohan out there for only CJ. Here's my thing when people say that. Well, what are you then losing on and what lineup are you playing that with?
That's the
and
thing.
it's a lot to be left desired on the offensive end.
Right. If
Jeremy Sohan's a good defender, but what's he giving you offensively?
The reason he's played those stints is because look, Quinn Snyder's not dumb. He'll just put no, he won't even put Dyson Daniels on. He'll put his weakest defender on Sohan and he'll be in the paint basically. Be like, Sohan, knock yourself out.
Right.
Like the way you guard Dyson Daniels, they'll do the same thing to Jeremy Sohan, except Dyson Daniels gives you more playmaking. He's just a better all-around player right now. Like Sohan's just not going to give you.
If you want to tell me situationally, this is the end of
for a couple minutes, you can get away with it.
End of the second quarter. End of the second quarter, you have a 6-point lead. And you want to make sure you get some defensive stops, and you want to get him in action with defense on CJ.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
And if he's playing well, you can ride it a little bit. But the longer he's out there,
the more it hurts you on the other end.
You'll see why he doesn't play, basically.
Yeah.
So it's tough because of what you're losing on offense.
I understand.
Situationally, though, it can make sense, but
Right.
you have to plug it in at the right time.
I understand what people are thinking about, but it's like, what lineup are you playing him with? Tell me that first, and against what lineup of the Hawks? Because, it's funny. I'd rather Diawara out there than actually him.
I think I would too, actually.
Good rebound.
Yeah. But Deuce has two
Here's
fouls.
CJ. Okay, there's a switch.
That's what Brunson wants. Mm-hmm. Got the step. Nice. Nice job, Mitch.
Surprised he missed that.
Yeah, I am. 'Cause that was Brunson's best look of the night.
It's not a
Good
knockdown
rebound.
shooter.
Yeah.
See, Knicks getting stopped. This unit the Knicks got to get to end this quarter with the lead. Mm-hmm. If they can be over 10, that you're feeling great.
Come on.
I like that pass.
in rhythm.
Yeah.
I feel like he has not been shooting the ball, Clarkson. It's
He
amazing how
hasn't
his
been
game
putting
is
up a lot of
totally
threes.
Yeah.
Turning in this like gritty, grimy, trying to play defense kind of guy.
And getting offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Defending Kuminga pretty well here, actually. Well,
Good help by Mitch. Excellent help.
Anunoby all over the glass.
great weak side
He's
rebound.
he's helping me in what we need. Good take. No foul again.
No, that was clean.
I thought so
I
too.
saw that, yeah.
I thought so too.
Up
Lost
off
the
his
ball.
leg.
Ball slippery. Like,
No hands. No hands.
See, Dyson Daniels wide open in the corner.
But you don't want to throw him in.
Exactly.
Can't shoot.
Right. Move it. Move it.
Get the ball up top. This is what he wants. Still like moving it. Don't settle.
Why are you attacking Dyson Daniels?
Tough shot. Don't like that.
It's just bad possession.
The Knicks might rue that possession.
What is he, 3 for 9? Yeah, he's 3 for 9. 25 for 69 since that first quarter in game 1.
That's crazy. That's a tough shot, too.
Get a board.
That's Hawks ball, yeah.
That was a great box out by Gay.
Yeah.
Basically had 2 guys he was boxing out.
So if you know, you know, said the offense is only JB and Cat, regardless Bridges and Hart not scoring. Well, I will say this: Mikal Bridges, I don't trust him to score, but Josh Hart has shown you he can give you a double-double. You're going to need other guys to score. The Knicks are not going to win this game with the offense just being JB and Cat. They're not winning this game. When the Knicks have won games, everybody has to get involved.
They're at their best when you see all 5 guys in double figures.
Yep, OG.
It's always when they're at their best.
Game 1.
Right.
Look at game 1.
We say that all the time. It's like the team is not good enough to where one guy's going to carry or 2 guys going to carry.
Correct. This ain't Shaq and Kobe.
Right, exactly. You don't have like 2 top 5 players.
Right.
You don't have a top 5 player in the NBA.
Right.
Like you need a lot of things to click at the same time.
You got to be some of the parts.
Right.
Right. And so it's like
Brunson can lead you or Cat can lead you or both of them can lead you, but you still need OG to play very, very well and be a high-level 2-way role player. You need the bench to play well. Like, you just need more things to go right.
Yeah, and hey, if you know, how many minutes do you, because this is what we're talking about, how many minutes are you talking about for Sohan? Because you guys are on the Sohan train, and how many minutes do you want to see
It's amazing how
Sohan?
fans, by the way, I love it.
I love it too.
They attach themselves to certain
players.
Like,
this player's going to work.
The guys who never play end up becoming, it's like the backup quarterback in football.
Oh,
He becomes the most popular guy in town.
Yeah.
You know? Or the guy in AAA is hitting like 350.
Or I was going to say,
that nobody's watched.
The backup running back that you have on your fantasy team where you're like, yo, he's better than the starter.
Yeah, we got to get that guy in there.
Get that guy in
and
there.
Sometimes you're right.
Sometimes
like
you're
Damian Pierce don't need to play.
Yes.
Come on. I fell for that shit.
Get me some points.
Listen, Knicks,
So
you'll take this up 7 going ahead.
Hey, if you know,
defensive, like very good defensive quarter.
Yeah, very good defensive quarter.
Atlanta's had some tough looks. They've missed a couple open shots, but they've mostly had some tough looks.
Knicks could be up more if they had some better offensive possessions here.
Yeah,
I think they could easily be up 12 or 13.
Atlanta's defended them pretty well too. Knicks have made some tough shots, but yeah, I don't like Brunson's shot selection out the gate again.
No.
I gotta give Knicks defense credit though. We'll do that.
Defense is the reason they're winning this.
He's gonna force a shot here that I do not like.
3 for 10.
So is he 3 of 10?
Yep.
Yeah, but
25 for 70.
So I wanted to put
Since
this
that first quarter.
Hey, if you know, says only when CJ is on the court. CJ plays 30 minutes. You want to play more than that. You want to have Sohan on the court for that many minutes?
Because then you can't.
For somebody that's basically a net negative on offense.
Yeah, when you got to play Mitch and you got to play. Like, are you going to play Sohan with like Josh Hart? I don't want to.
Disaster.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Again, I'd rather go with Diawara for that because at least he can stretch the floor for you. Like,
yeah. Like, that's why it has to be situational.
Russ Beadle here says Diawara energy and length. If that situation comes up, yes, I would agree with that. Again, I think Sohan could be used situationally. Yeah. Right? But
there's a reason you got him for free.
Correct.
You know?
San Antonio said, take him. Goodbye.
And San Antonio, like, he was playing for them, and they just got him out of the rotation.
They better players, by the way.
Right.
How good was that Dylan Harper yesterday?
Oh, man.
I bet San Antonio. A lot of people ask me, why do you like San Antonio in the game? And I said, I think we only Wemby wasn't going to play. I know he was talking about, he was never playing the game.
Yeah.
I go, you're going to get him at a discount, and it gives these guys, the Castles, the Harpers, the Foxes, a little chip on their shoulder. You guys can't win. Yeah. The odds makers are like, we're still going to make you favorites in the game. I had the Celtics 8.5 yesterday. It was disgusting.
You had the Celtics won by?
I lost by half point.
By half point. Yeah.
If you bet it early in the day, you might have won. Because it was 7.5.
Yeah, I watched the end of that game as I was going out to dinner, and then Yes, the place I was at for dinner didn't have great service, so which was good. It was my birthday dinner. I didn't need to be.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Tomorrow's my birthday, but I had an early birthday dinner. But thank you.
Are you Aries or Taurus?
Taurus.
Just like me. No wonder why.
Wait, when's your birthday?
May 15th.
Oh. So you and your daughter are May birthdays.
My daughter is May 10th.
And my daughter is May 6th. She's a Gemini, so she's after.
No, May 6th.
May 26th. May 26th.
I was going to say,
my dad,
I know my signs.
Sorry, my bad.
I know.
My bad.
Capricorn.
Okay. So you're a fellow Taurus. I see. This is why I liked you, JJ. I always knew that. I always knew that. Yeah. So I missed that, and I didn't. They won by. Would you have the line at 8 or 7?
They won by 8. No, I had 8.5.
Damn.
8.5.
And they played with their food for a little bit in that game.
Yeah, I mean,
listen,
you know what's amazing though, and just bigger picture on them. Can you believe Tatum looks like this, coming off the Achilles?
Kinda.
See, I thought it would take him a year. I thought he'd come back next year and look like this.
Well,
to come back and dude, he looks like he hasn't missed a beat.
Only
because, you know, the talk about how quickly he got the surgery.
Yeah.
And then when you do the math, it was 10 months.
But people didn't used to come back from that in 10 months.
I know.
Dame Lillard's still out.
Well, he's older, right?
That's true.
And smaller, too.
Yeah. But like 10 months, you're thinking, okay,
age is a factor.
You get
You're right
back on
about
the court, you'll start
Like,
playing. But to be in that sort of shape,
Like, I'm a little surprised, but when they posted videos in like November of him dunking already, and all the talk from Boston reporters about like, yo, he's actually like already scrimmaging and we're barely into 2026, and I'm like, well, I guess he's gonna be awesome right away.
NBC did a little thing for him, and I was watching it because now I've torn my Achilles, and I had the surgery, right? And they did this whole thing on his
so you're gonna be
rehab.
balling like Tatum is what you're telling me.
Yo, 10 months.
There you go.
Well, I guess now, 9 months. Give me 9 more months. I'll be good.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not balling. My balling days are over.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to get up the boot in July, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. That's what I want to tell people. It's a lot of work. Even for me right now, just getting to the point of, hopefully I'll be off crutches in a couple of weeks, and I'm doing my exercises every day. Even that is a lot of work for a regular person. You have to be dedicated to the PT.
Yeah.
He has to be dedicated to that and keeping the rest of his body in shape.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part, along with the mental part. That's the hard part.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm on myself
so we
just to
got
do this.
Alvarado, Bridges, Towns, Clarkson, Anunoby.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there you go.
he's tightened things up, man.
That's fine. I'm actually very satisfied with that lineup here.
Our boy Anthony Gallo's in the chat.
Oh, one of the best.
Gallo, what's up? What's up, Gallo?
Says he loves what he's seeing now rotationally. Keep initiating the offense through Cat when he is out there. And
Well, he has been out there and about. I mean, I put him in for the final 10 seconds.
Now we'll start. These next few minutes, we'll see if they start running the offense through Cat essentially.
I like this bench starter mix lineup. Tough shot.
That was
tough shot.
This guy, man.
I was gonna say you also have Cat out there with an actual point guard and Jose like a pass first point guard,
Which is good.
So so I think now I want to see how this offense runs over the next couple minutes.
I mean, they could have called the foul there. Also there.
He
fouled him
elbow.
twice. You got kicked with the leg, but like Alvarado, your hands roll over.
Yeah.
What are you gonna What are you gonna do? Thank you, Gallo, for the birthday love. I appreciate that.
Yo, his free throws in this series.
Anunoby, how many rebounds for Anunoby? He's got to have like 5 boards,
I
right?
got 4 or
check
5
for you.
already. Actually,
Well, I don't have it, but for you, it's significant, and I want
4.
you to win.
He's got 4.
There you
I
go.
thank you for wanting me to win. I appreciate
Of course.
that. Yeah.
If you had Hawks bets.
Hey, if you know, you know. We didn't say it was a stupid strategy. Nobody said it was stupid. I think you can use Sohan situationally if it calls for at the end of a quarter.
Well, Jose.
Yeah. We're not like... And if CJ is getting up shots like this, CJ also cooked the Knicks in game 1 and they lost. Like, it's not just about stopping one person. That's I think sometimes what people fail to realize. It's playing good team defense.
Why did we just stop the game all of a sudden? There's too many stoppages in this. Like, come on.
It's amazing. Knicks are shooting 57% from the field, and Brunson's 3 of 10. So it means everybody else, for the most part, is shooting pretty efficiently.
But what does that also tell
you?
JJ, what does that also tell you?
That Brunson's pounding the ball into bad looks, and most other guys are shooting within the flow of the offense.
And what's important is, if you're going to win this kind of game where Brunson's shooting 30%, hopefully you shoot better, you need other guys to step up.
That's a foul. Cat was out of position.
You need the Knicks are not going to win this game. As I said, we were saying earlier, it has got to be about everybody, the sum of the parts, as you said. Everybody's got to step up.
Yeah.
The Cat was out of position there badly.
It's a blocking foul. He hasn't had a lot of stupid fouls in this.
No,
series.
he's actually played pretty good defense.
Yeah, especially in the paint when
that
he's
is
getting
foul
attacked.
number,
He's protected the rim pretty
that's
well.
foul number 1 for
Jose
him.
with the steal.
Give it up to Bridges. He needs it. JJ needed it too.
Goaltending.
Goaltending. JJ, 6 points.
They're giving out the Bridges.
Yes.
Yeah.
JJ with the money bet right now.
We're moving.
What do you need? 10 points?
10.
You know what I
Jose-
fear? You know what I
Jose
fear
make
for
it-
you? You want to know what I fear for you right now, JJ? He gets 8 points at halftime.
That's it. No, I know. I'm well aware.
Don't speak that
That
into
is that
existence for
that is a
JJ.
Bridges special, man. That is a Bridges special. Oh my God, that's a Bridges special.
Oh, that's a good pass.
You know what? If
Come
Camino
on.
wants to shoot threes,
Come on, get that rebound,
go
OG.
ahead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So in game 2, when they had their turnaround, they just abandoned the 3-point shot in the second half.
They're not a great shooting team. Hey, that's why in the game 3
they're pretty good, but they're not like amazing.
No.
All the time. Yeah. And this series, they've been very up and down.
Oh, nice. Another rebound for OG. Right at him. I was about to say Alvarado. Get out the way. Good move. Oh.
Skyhook.
I like the shot though.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a good shot. Yeah,
I know, it was funny watching Cat do a skyhook. Damn.
it's a good take.
I mean, 6'7", 230, roughly.
Yeah.
He's almost OG size. OG's a little bigger.
Good on the head
loves
fake.
that
Under
head fake.
control.
And one.
That's a charge.
Nope.
Yeah, he was. He. I think he was there in time. They're looking to
They're
charge.
looking
Maybe
to
I'm
see.
wrong.
He might have been a touch
Yeah,
late.
they're not challenging it. Let's see. One. Oh, that foot's still moving. I was watching his left foot.
Bringing up the knee doesn't help.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. I wouldn't.
This guy could have. This is the problem with him as a player. He just picked up 2 fouls
In
like that.
In 90
Like that.
seconds. And that's
And he hasn't really done that in this series like that.
He's actually
he's actually
real-
been fine.
Like, are we gonna be surprised if he has the third one in the next like 2
no,
minutes?
of course not. Sure,
Oh, God.
got to hit that if you gave
That's a
Vincent.
bad shot. Yeah. If he was in a Heat jersey, he would have made it.
Oh, without question.
Yeah.
They're trying to get it. To,
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah,
I like that they were trying
that.
to get it to Bridges.
I
there.
like that.
Look at Bridges made that. I like that the Knicks are going for
Look,
this
see,
mismatch.
being
or wherever they get it.
intentional,
Yeah.
he made that shot. That's crazy.
Watch him never make another shot after this. Pico, the guy, our boy Anthony Gallo says, Alvarado Army, stand up.
Yes, sir. Look, they're actually showing the replay.
That's pretty outrageous.
Good minutes from Jose today so far. Good minutes.
Yeah, he's
Very good minutes.
Yeah, he's been very good.
Active defensively, hit a 3.
Yep. Now looking
Be
to
a
get.
pest. That's the idea.
Yep. Good pass. Knocked away.
Hawks fans seem to think that was out on McHale.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have a challenge.
Oh, wow. That
And
is
they would
very,
be right, unless
that's very clearly out on McHale.
that's what I thought. Unless Dice Daniels got his hand in there.
That's why you don't use your challenge in the first quarter.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, Quinn.
Cat.
Yeah.
Oh! And it's
bro.
because he bobbled the
He
shot.
bobbled it.
That's what
He
killed
missed
him.
both.
Jose.
What just happened there?
Alvarado's looking to challenge. Guys,
I don't know if he stepped. Alvarado
it's the
stepped.
second quarter.
Yeah, just play defense.
Yes.
Especially if they burn their challenge, hold yours.
Cat's got to make that. Cat was a great cat. He bobbled it.
Well,
and that's
yeah,
what-
but dude, also, can he dunk the ball?
but he didn't catch it.
No, he just he once he
He
did
rushed
that,
it. He just should have waited. He should have waited till once it was in his hand. He probably would have got fouled.
Once you don't catch the ball there, it's just tough. It's just tough.
Yeah,
That's gonna kill my over, isn't it?
that might kill
Like,
momentum for the
we're gonna-
Knicks. That feels momentum killing.
That no call.
There
All
you
right,
go.
Letting them play.
Josh Hart. Okay,
So Harden for who? Anunoby?
still got Jose and Clarkson. Clarkson, who hasn't gotten a ton of on
Pick
ball
up foul
reps.
number 3 and one.
One.
Good play by Cat.
That's a tough take.
And he was under control, man.
Risky too, because he's going away.
Yeah, I was nervous. I was like, don't pick up foul number 3. Watch. I couldn't see the arm. That's what made me nervous.
Yeah,
No, it was good. Tough shot.
Pretty.
that's
High
tough.
off the glass.
Use
They
the
had a great
backboard,
touch on
kids. Use the backboard. Winning the non-Brunson minutes.
Yeah, that's huge. But maybe it's because Cat has another ball handler out there and Jose Alvarado.
Two.
And
Clarkson also.
And if he does do something nice, it could be Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges' minutes have been fine.
Josh Hart will push in transition.
Look at Mikal's a +7 today.
This is a good Cat-centric lineup to have.
I agree.
You have handlers. In theory, you have a couple shooters too.
Look, we'll see how it all works, but I do like this adjustment by Mike Brown. This has been a good lineup adjustment.
It's good defense. They're defending well, man.
Oh, just got to tip your head.
He can make those. He doesn't shoot them a ton anymore for whatever reason, but he can make those. Onyeka Okongwu on Hart, so cash out.
All the way, Cat. Great position. Oh, gotta give him a foul. Okay. I was about to say.
He's attacking the basket.
Love the aggressiveness.
And being under control. That is the thing for me, JJ. Is he going to be under control? See, he got position here, guys. Look, just turns, sealed him, and just went. That could have been a poster.
Yeah, you got him right on the hand.
Look, and here's the thing with this game. We'll see how the Knicks play through the rest of this quarter. The Hawks are gonna make a run. Some run is coming.
Yeah.
I'm convinced the run is coming. It's just, can the Knicks withstand a late run? They're hanging around
a lot. This happened in game 1 toward the end. Even though they weren't going to come back all the way, they did cut it to 8. Theoretically, probably built confidence for them to come all the way back in game 2.
Knicks fans are loving hearing this. Does it bother you that Reggie Miller's on the NBC broadcast?
No, honestly.
Me either. I'm the same. It doesn't bother me.
No, it really doesn't.
Look
at Pat and John.
Pat and John.
Both dressed like they went golfing.
You probably did.
Ew.
Damn, that looked like it went in. Didn't touch the net from the broadcast. Now they got a Okongwu on him.
Under control. And one. Wow. There you
Thought
go.
he might have taken a step there, but that's
okay.
okay.
So too.
Yeah, that's the crowd also thought. He did the well, Brunson actually has been doing that a little bit. Deceleration. It's an accidental delay of game.
And look, man, this I'll look at some more of the data, but this lineup has been good. This lineup has been good.
No
for
question.
The Knicks.
The non-Brunson Cat-centric lineup has been doing well. So Deuce is off. Here comes Brunson. Here comes Mitch. So it looks like Cat's going to come out.
And OG.
Now, so remember this. They're up 9.
7 and change.
That lineup had a decent lead. I think Cat's going to stay. It looks like Mitch might come back out. Or not come in.
Oh, yeah, that should have been a travel. Slid. The foot
it moved a smidge. They're typically not calling that, though.
Yeah. So Cat's staying in.
Yeah, I think he wants to get Mitch in there, but not yet.
No, Cat, he could pick up the third foul.
Probably because he wants
second.
He wanted
a good pass. That's a good pass.
That is a good ball movement.
Could have been assist number 4.
Cat's played a good game again.
You know what?
He's had a good series.
Yeah.
Cat can't pick up foul 3, but I wonder how much he is trying to force Quinn Snyder's hand with that matchup with Kuminga on him.
Tough shot.
Another rebound for Hart. Too.
If the Hawks aren't cutting, that's a win for the Knicks.
Shoot it.
Come on. Good pass. Good extra pass.
That's good ball movement.
That's a good ball movement. That's a great shot.
That's the best shot he's had.
That might be one of the best plays the Knicks had this entire series.
Yeah.
That's one of the best offensive plays.
That's the best shot that he's had.
Everybody turned down a good shot for a better shot. And this was great. Unselfish.
That's a great possession. Like, this is how they should be playing.
That was beautiful. That is beautiful basketball. And there's your boy, hey, if you know, Jeremy Sohan in the building.
He's a cheerleader.
Yeah. Listen.
They play like this, they won't need him at all.
Knicks fans, let me know how you're feeling. Knicks up 12 here, 6:54 to go. In the second, all the starters are every Knick player in this game positive.
Atlanta feels flat. They had some energy early, but Their offense hasn't really gotten going yet. So
no, not at all.
25% on threes. They're 4 for 16. So more than half of their shots have come from three. But when they've had more success in this series, it's when they're getting downhill. So in game 2, 49% of their field goal attempts.
Wow, did you guys see this about the Red Sox?
What they did?
The Red Sox fired Alex Cora, hitting coach Pete
They just won
Fonseca,
today.
Ramon Vazquez, and game planning coach Jason Varitek. Who fires all those coaches unless there's a scandal coming?
Wow.
Is there something coming we don't know about? You see what I'm saying, right, JJ?
That reeks of something fishy going on.
Red Sox fans also complain that the owner is cheap, so this isn't really something you'd want to do.
They spent this offseason.
Mid-season.
A little bit.
Right, yeah, so I wonder about that. But more to the point, just real quick.
Sorry, I saw the news and I was just like,
that's real interesting.
It's unrelated. If you're the Mets and Carlos Mendoza, and I know they have Kai Correa, and they have Carlos Beltran. Alex Cora is one of the best managers in baseball. You better start winning some games for Carlos Mendoza.
I won't be mad at Alex Cora, baby.
Dude, let me tell you, I like Carlos Mendoza. I think he's a good man.
So do I.
And I think what has happened with the Mets is not entirely his fault.
They need a different voice.
I don't think he's gotten off to a good start.
I've heard your take of you and I feel the same.
They need a different voice.
But
I think
they're going to reach a point where if they continue in the abyss, he's losing his job.
What's the point, though? Tell me the point. Where's that point we got to make that decision?
I don't think they're there yet.
When they lost
too
12
early.
straight.
Memorial.
Okay, that's where I like Memorial Day weekend. They got to get to five. They got to get to 500 by Memorial Day.
They had a soft schedule. I mean, they didn't play today. I mean, you losing the Rockies last night.
Yeah.
Come on, with Peralta on the mound.
Who pitched well through the first 6 innings?
Yeah,
I agree.
How long did they?
Long-suffering Mets fan.
Was out for how long?
They said it's going to be a while. There's no timetable.
It's not great.
He's in a boot, so that's all I say.
Hopefully, we'll see him later this spring, but I don't know.
Jeff Passan reported that news. That is a massive change in Boston, and I am with JJ that I think Alex Cora is a damn good manager. And again, I'm not saying goodbye to Mendoza, but if things aren't good, he's somebody I'd absolutely be giving a call.
Romeo Damas says, "Sub gentlemen, just let out an audible bang after that Brunson 3. What up, Romeo?
I love it.
Romeo, you had to like that possession. That was a beautiful, beautiful possession.
Also, let us know if you prefer Romeo. Back more to the point from game 2 that I was making. Just Hawks shot 49% of their field goal attempts came from 3 in the first half. 27% came from 3 in the second half. They were 0 for 9 from 3 in the third quarter, and then they shot 3 threes in the fourth quarter, made 1, and everything else was basically from 2. They were getting downhill. When they took out Daniels and they had the starters in with Kuminga instead of Dyson Daniels, that's where they found a lot of success. And that lineup overall has been good this series. So I want to see if that's an adjustment they'll go to, and if they start getting downhill more and finding success, the Knicks have to adjust to that.
Yeah, they do.
Because right now, more than half of their shots are coming from 3, and they're 4 for 16. And Atlanta's been better when they're getting to the basket this series. But the Knicks have defended really well. So, look, right there. They try to get a shot at the rim. Turnover. They've had, how many turnovers is that for Atlanta right now?
Feels like about 8.
5 only?
Oh, okay.
That's surprising. Knicks also have 5 for what it's worth.
Well, they just turned it over.
That must be the 5th. Brunson being guarded by Daniels. Daniels has guarded him really well this series. If you looked at our preview, you wouldn't be shocked by that. That's too easy.
Yeah.
Not much Deuce can do there, except maybe draw a charge, but it was too late.
Knicks fans had to be happy to be seeing some more Mitch. Oh, that's a bad pass. Lucky it wasn't a turnover.
Careful.
Still could be. It still could be, as I said.
That's a turnover.
And it is a turn. Wow.
What's
Knicks got a jump ball out of this. It's insane. Got a timeout.
Jump ball.
Okongwu and Brunson.
I think the Knicks getting a jump ball out of this is
You
crazy.
don't even want to burn a timeout. 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, that's a good point. Great point.
And just because Okongwu gets the ball doesn't mean
Knicks looking sloppy like they've been in game 1.
They have a big enough lead for now, but game of runs, so got to be really careful.
3.5 seconds on the shot clock. Atlanta should win this.
If you're Brunson, do you just let him have it?
They probably are because of the way they're positioned. I see that. I thought they were going to keep OG behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, I would have Mitch exactly there. I was going to say, should probably move Mitch toward the basket. Because now if he taps us backward, Mitch could actually get it.
Yeah.
This is great.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
Yeah.
Off McCollum. Oh.
I'm not using the challenge.
It was absolutely McCollum.
Ha.
Absolutely was off McCollum.
I don't like using it before, but
You just better be right.
That's too obvious.
And
you win, you keep it. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You just better be right.
Yeah.
It's much better used in the first quarter, and it could be a momentum killer for Atlanta. Now you gotta go score in that next possession, but we'll see.
All right, Josh.
All right, I gotta check out how are we looking on these bets. Did you have Josh Hart to record 8+ rebounds? Was that you? So he's got 5 so far.
How many assists does he have? None?
He has
2. Okay.
2.
7. So halfway to where I need him.
Fortunately, he has no points. He might. Who knows? Maybe he gets a rebound assist double for me. Who knows?
I didn't.
Cat's got 3 points, 3 assists. Excuse me, not 3 points.
10, 4, and 3.
So
It's great. Plus 10.
He's got 10.
Cat's good, man.
I got him.
This is the series for him. We said it. This is the series for him.
We'll see.
If you get out of this series, we can have a conversation about Boston.
My buddy, the great Mike Fliegelman, just texted me. He goes, the Mets
Fleegs.
should hire Cora in 5 seconds.
We got to comment about this.
Fleegs, I know Fleegs will be all over that. Tell Fleegs Dex agrees.
Well,
Dex agrees.
I agree too, because we were saying postpone the Beltran jersey retirement and hire him as your manager.
I wouldn't listen. I take Beltran. I hate to talk about this because it sounds like I'm shitting on Carlos Mendoza, and I'm not. I'm with JJ on this. I think Mendoza is actually a good manager. I don't think everything here has been his fault.
I agree.
But if the things go south, and I'm with JJ, I love the timeline. Memorial Day, we all said this.
You can't change. Here's the problem. You can't change the players.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Stearns got his
sometimes
players.
you got to change the voice, right?
Correct.
Stearns built the team he wants.
Correct.
So if the GM's not going down and the players are new, well, the core is new.
Yeah.
Then
now if you get it,
and especially after you consider what happened at the end of last year.
You have a new pitching coach.
That has to be a factor. It has to all meld in.
Horrendous for 3 months. Horrendous.
If let me ask you,
choked the playoffs.
I would. Cora would be in Queens tomorrow if it were me.
It's a weird one from the
tough.
standpoint of like taking over mid-year. You know what I mean? Like you're managing one team, then all of a sudden you're taking over another team mid-year.
He does come in with some clout. Also has a World Series.
He's a damn good manager.
The reputation of
I'm dying to know what's going on up there.
Because why all those guys gone at the same time?
Well, that's the thing too. If there's a scandal,
and Varitek too. I mean, Varitek's a friggin'
a lifer.
He's a Red Sox legend.
Yeah, he's a lifer there. So yeah, actually, I retract my last statement because I need to see how scandalous this potentially is. If it's a scandal, if it's just house cleaning midseason, then whatever.
That's a lot though. Usually
Adamas says,
they're 10-17. They just won today.
He says, "Do you think Cora works for Stearns?" ? It should, but Stearns probably wants his guy.
That might be part of the problem. Give me a guy who's going to go and take some names, kick some ass.
I'm not blindly trusting David Stearns right now.
Yeah, but see,
like he's the GM, you know. So
no, but see, I'm kind of with, and JJ, I know you're a Yankee fan, but I think you agree with me on this. And we said this when I was doing, not to turn this to a Met show, but when I do my Met show, straight out of Flushing.
We're at a commercial break.
The Mets have never had a standard. What's the Mets standard?
That's fair.
What's the standard?
That's fair.
So to your point, and I said this on our last episode.
They made the playoffs back-to-back years like 3 times.
3 times in my life that I've seen. Yeah. So to my point is, you got to do something drastic. You got to sometimes shake it up. You got to sometimes say.
Actually, is it 3 times? I have to think about that.
15, 16.
2015-16.
99, 2000.
99,
2000.
86, they did not because they went
87, 87 and 88. Yeah, they didn't do 87. So
might only be twice.
And recently, it's been
It
in
would have
and
been
out,
twice.
in and out.
It would have been twice this year.
24,
last year
25.
They didn't choke.
Yeah, and then 22, no, they did 23, and they did win 22,
Twice.
21. So it's
We
twice.
just figured it
So
out.
it's twice, yeah. So that's it.
Amazing.
Which is what the Mets like to say. Amazing. That's not amazing. But yeah, that's great. So my point is, you want to create a standard of winning, you got to get uncomfortable at some point.
All right, Cat's not in this lineup, as we know. Let's see how this goes now.
OG, I love that corner 3 from him. Yeah, he should have shot it.
Yeah.
Should have shot it.
Yup. If he doesn't hesitate,
I hate that the Knicks win this challenge.
It would have been a tough shot.
They
To be
lose.
fair, it would have been a tough shot because Johnson was in his grill.
Wait, did he step out?
oh
I
no,
didn't see
Jalen
that.
Johnson stepped out.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
he
I
didn't
think
step
Fonseca
out.
blew that
It was
call.
Johnson actually. Okay,
Yeah,
OG, you're good. That's tough.
Damn.
See, you would have won that
Ball doesn't
challenge
lie.
too.
He'd have won that challenge too. I guess the
That
ref.
one happened too fast.
Yeah,
though.
he saw that shoe.
Yeah.
Scott, wake up, buddy.
That's not the extender I know. Come on.
Guys,
Reggie's
no harm,
on it.
no, listen, no harm, no foul. Good job. Reggie was all over it.
Yeah, he's like he saw the same. They almost have the same color shoe. Did OG not protest it at all?
I
He
think not.
didn't actually.
He probably
He
thought
probably didn't even know.
He probably thought he stepped out.
You know what it is? It's probably hard to tell if you're on the like knowing if you're on the line or not.
Yeah.
Come on, Deuce.
It's a good look.
Oh, that's a foul.
He
Offensive.
was another guy I didn't want to go anywhere near after having a good. You know, these bench guys, dude. They
See, to be fair, I thought about taking Deuce on some threes today. And
Offense
I
is
said,
slowed
I
down.
do have
Another
8.5
three.
points.
Yo. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Would you say that favors the Knicks to the Hawks, though?
What?
This kind of game, this sort of slog.
Knicks.
Knicks.
I think
Definitely.
so, too.
Definitely
the
Knicks. All right, you got to take that. You got to should have took it initially.
Yeah.
You got to take that shot initially. You're wide
But
open.
you want him in rhythm. You don't want him dribble.
Yeah,
putting up
once
the
he
shot.
did that and dribbled and then I was like, come
Yeah,
on.
look at this for Nickeil Alexander-Walker, dude. Non-factor.
Scares me, though. Scares me because like he's due.
They need his creation, especially in this game. The thing that's a bonus for the Knicks is that they're missing a bunch of threes. Atlanta needs to start trying to get to the rim and see how the Knicks adjust. Looks like there's going to be a quick stint for Mitch.
Well, you know what? The offense is going a little bit of a funk. Get Cat back in there.
Yeah, unless he goes double big, which hasn't been too successful this series.
Well, it's not a great look against this team.
Yeah, like a lot of Knicks fans want to see it, and I'm like, you shouldn't need it in this series.
This is not a double big series, in my
I
opinion.
don't think so. I
I
think
agree.
next series will be.
Absolutely.
If you get there. we have to couch it now. Look, another
Bad
three.
shot. Atlanta's taking some bad shots,
They're
too.
taking way
They
too
are.
many threes. Way
They are.
too many.
Knicks got to
And
push.
not good threes, either.
No,
Knicks got to extend this lead, though.
because they're still hanging around,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, my
That looks
God.
clean.
A lot of missed dunks, layups.
Yeah, you're
Lob it
leaving
up.
the window a little too
You got to
open.
lob that up, Brunson.
Another bad turnover.
Oh, a lot of bad
If he makes
turnovers.
this. Wow.
Just as well.
Let's go, OG. I like seeing OG pumped up.
They only gave him a 2 on that? Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You know, NBC, we got to get
NBC.
these graphics
Yeah,
together. We
graphics,
don't
right,
know
yeah.
the game
We've
too,
seen the
okay?
timeouts. We've seen that. Good give and go.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. I don't know why Atlanta's being so 3-point crazy.
By the way, OG on that 22.5 points and rebounds watch. He has 15 total.
15 points or 15
9
total?
points. 9 to 15 total. 9 and 6.
Oh, that's a good start for you.
It is.
Keep moving the
Counts.
ball. I like that Brunson's off ball for these last.
That's good.
For this possession.
Woo!
That's tough. That's tough.
Woo!
That's tough.
Come on,
Nick
OG.
offense is a different offense with an engaged Anunoby.
And
And
he's
you-
making off the dribble threes. I mean,
Yeah, that's easy.
they could
come
have
on.
a big lead going into the.
These
third.
next 3 minutes are so huge, man. Nope.
Ooh, I'm
Oh,
surprised
it's a
he didn't get a
finish.
call there. Wow.
Like the Knicks pushing it here. Like this
That's
Josh
who you
Hart.
want pushing.
Love it.
You want
Love
him
it.
pushing.
Is
Come on, Josh. Give me enough more points. We need it. Let's go.
This is
Wow.
fantastic.
Let's go.
This could be the game if they extend it further enough. You dig Atlanta too much of a hole that they have to get out of.
Knicks playing well. They came to play
Because
with heart.
here's the thing, they're up 16. If Atlanta has a bigger hole to come out of, then they're going to put up more threes, and they're not making any of their threes because they're not getting good looks. Like this is an awful, awful spot for Atlanta to be in.
Romeo Dama says, let's go. Sense of urgency being shown by the squad. Listen, I wore the Game 7 hat because it should feel like a Game 7.
should,
You got to
yeah.
play with that urgency. Josh Hart's been great on the boards.
This core's played together in big
How many
games.
steals does Josh Hart have?
At least
Two.
two or three.
He has two.
Yeah.
2, 6 boards, 2 assists, 4 points. Josh Hart's bounced back as JJ and I thought he would in a major way. You know who's been quiet?
Not Mikhail. He's 3
Yeah,
for
but
3.
But you knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, since I told you he might make another shot after he
I
made
was
that
gonna
flip that
say,
shot.
He also, to be fair, he's not played a ton of minutes, right?
12.
Yeah.
So he's played. So the high in minutes right now for the Knicks is OG, no shock, 19. He's played 19 minutes. Cat's played 13, Hart 15, Mikal 12.
But look,
Brunson 16.
just take a peek at this box score, despite bad shooting from Brunson.
Yep.
This is what you want. You got Anunoby with 12. You got Brunson and Towns with 10. Bridges 6, Hart 4. You're trending where all 5 of those guys are going to be in double figures.
Brunson has 5 turnovers?
Yeah.
Well, he's lost 2 of them before getting across half court.
Good, of course. Yeah. That's the thing, and 1 assist.
See, this is why. But I've said this before, where like the Knicks fans who have been in our comments, some of the posts talk about, but Brunson could still average 30 in the series, and it's like, yeah, I think Atlanta wants Brunson to do all the work.
It also depends on the 30 that he's getting.
Yes.
Like,
Right.
That's the,
How's your look? How are you getting
He
the
has
shots?
not been very good this series.
Yes.
Are we talking about efficient 30 or not an inefficient 30?
When Atlanta's defense has been
Not an
great,
efficient series.
it's when Brunson is pounding the ball, or anybody really, but Brunson especially because he, has the most usage on this team. If one guy's pounding the ball, then the Knicks are not going to win that way. There's Nikhil. They need him badly right now.
What are they shooting from 3?
They were like 4-18, I think,
5 of
before that
19.
3. Yeah.
5-19 now.
Yeah, that's not good.
I ain't going to get it done.
Come on, guys. The Knicks are some of these turnovers have been so bad.
Oh, wow.
Atlanta giving them right back.
I mean, it's two-way street, though.
Yeah,
and
it
that's
is.
bonus. Foul shots.
Yeah, there you go. Good
Cal
call,
getting
JJ.
free throws.
JJ, 10 for Atlanta, 9 for the Knicks.
Speaking of 10,
That's
Mikal
what I'm
can get to
saying.
8 now.
Sloppy both teams, yeah.
Both teams.
So
Yeah, like the Knicks have had the turnovers that Atlanta hasn't taken advantage of.
I know this is
They probably barely have points off turnovers.
They barely do. But you know what's crazy about this? And this is what, where you get frustrated a little bit as a fan. You're like, man, if you clean up half of those turnovers, we're talking about 13-point game, and you score some points
20.
off of that, maybe it's a 20-point lead.
OG's talking to Dyson.
Yeah.
What is that conversation like?
I'm a better two-way player. You wish you could shoot like me. That's what I'd say if I was OG. Bridges getting free throws. God, they're trying to gift you this 10, JJ. Gift you the 10 points.
It's the problem, though. I'm going to need a 3 or 2 from Cat. I don't even think he's taken one yet. He's been playing bully ball.
Not.
He's pump faked at least 3 times.
Yes. No, he's not taking one.
He's pump faked at least 3
right.
times.
Playing bully ball. Oh, you got whacked in the face. What, you knock a contact out? Try going up the nostril.
Ugh.
All right, he's 8. He's had an efficient game.
3 of 3. He hasn't missed a shot.
Hasn't taken a bunch.
Hey, Mikal Bridges is not a story after this game.
If they win,
that's a good thing.
Win, it's a good thing.
He got beat too easily there, though. Way too easy. Mikal. This is a big minute and 40.
So somebody gave an updating here. Varitek will be reassigned to a new role. Apparently.
That's code for something.
I just want to know what's going on with that staff.
Yeah.
Cal was looking for Mikal
It's
Cuddy.
also weird timing to do it on a Saturday.
Oh, there's my 4th
beautiful.
assist. There we go.
Not a good shot, but
But Josh
had to
Hart,
take it. It was getting
Josh
late in
Hart
the
also
shot clock.
giving me 7 points. Josh Hart on double
Offensive foul.
Yeah, Atlanta right now looks like a team that's just not ready for what the sense of desperation was going to be from the Knicks.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can't account for that when you're a young team and guys haven't gone through a series.
Yeah.
They look like a team that's coming out and playing. The Knicks, our season's on the line here.
Yeah.
You're seeing that.
This
Yeah.
is a desperate team spot for sure.
Yes.
For sure. Now, this last minute, if this ends up being 20 or so, then it's close to over at that point.
They almost had it there.
You know
boys.
what?
Out
You know
on
what?
him? No.
I like him attacking, though.
Yeah.
Way to go, Bridges. 3.5 on the shot.
CJ on OG.
They're trying to get somebody to the best.
OG cut.
There it is. Ah!
He's asking for a hack. He's not wrong.
Oh, he's not gonna get it.
Just go back. Just run back. It's fine.
He had a case.
Can I acknowledge
Sure.
how much better it is that the Knicks are wearing the classic uniforms? And
Oh.
please, at home, for Game 5, please, for everybody
My
out
guy.
there, do not wear those stupid uniforms
I
again.
have bad news for you. They're wearing the black jerseys in Game 5.
Is it predetermined?
Yeah, it's predetermined. They're wearing it at home. They already announced it.
Then what are we doing,
Yeah.
man? Well, now I have my scapegoat. If they lose Game 5, you know where I'm going. Yeah, forget about it. I don't
By the
even-
way,
You should, my guy.
they lost 2 home games to the Pistons last year in the first round.
Wearing the alternate jerseys.
Out of the 3, did they wear them in both? They might have.
I don't remember.
They definitely wore them in one of the games.
It was games 2 and game 5.
I always go off about this. It drives me insane.
I'm with you.
I hate it.
It makes me sound old.
But
Josh
if you're going
Hart.
to wear
Jeez.
them, wear them on the road.
That's why I said.
Why unis at home?
Why unis at home?
Especially in the
Alternates
playoffs.
in the playoffs. I'd like to establish a playoff rule. You want to do whatever the hell you want to do during the regular season, fine.
Yeah.
But in the playoffs, white unis at home, colors on the road. Only you can wear your alternate on the road.
Colors, fine. But
You
at home,
go,
wear the
but
white.
the alternate you got to wear on the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for the Lakers, you can wear gold at home.
Yeah, because it's
Well,
part of your
that's different.
tradition.
That's their home.
That's different.
And they should go back to wearing white on Sundays. That should be part of your tradition. I'm with you.
Yeah.
When the Lakers wear purple at home, it drives me crazy. Too.
Yeah.
Don't like
Yes,
it.
I hate
I
it.
can't
I
stand
hate it.
That's a road jersey.
My 2005 eyes hate it. That's on the ground.
So there's some thought here, and some people in the chat are like, what are you guys talking about? Nobody cares. You wear different jerseys. I hate it. I like the Knicks wearing blue on the road. If they wore the black on the road, it wouldn't bother me. But should not be wearing the black state. Don't wear it at home. I don't want to see it at home. Just don't. But
I also don't really like the uniform itself.
I'm indifferent to it. It's like, man.
They've had better alternate uniforms, like much better ones.
Listen, Josh Hart, man, he's somebody I trust in the big game.
He's not
Always.
afraid. That's the bottom line.
I'm
not afraid.
I trust him in the big game. As Draymond would say, he's a 16-game player. I don't worry about that man in a big game.
Because you know mentally he's going to be where he needs to be.
Yep.
This is smart taking him out of the game right now.
Yeah, don't want to pick up
Don't
any
let him
stupid
pick up a
fouls.
stupid foul. You know he's capable.
I think Mike
Joe
Brown.
6349 says, "I just want blue and white. Period. Like just those 2 uniforms."
Joe,
guess.
I wish you were.
Not gonna
I wish
fight you on it.
I won't fight you on it, Joe. But honestly, I don't think we're ever going back.
Money grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
That's
it is.
too easy. 14.
So McCollum's got 14. I mean, the rest of the team has done nothing. He's got to shoot it.
I thought he was gonna make
You
that
know
one
what,
too.
though? Listen,
That's a great first half for
Yeah,
you
him.
would have
first
signed in friggin' blood for being up 14 going into halftime, okay? That is great half. Great half. Could they be up a little more? Sure.
Yeah,
But you know
yeah.
what? You're up 14 on the road in a game you have to have. That's a good half of basketball.
Oh, it's signed for 14. Yeah, I'd been like, this is good. Now I need the Knicks to keep the same energy. You made me think about something because you brought up the jerseys.
Oh, I thought
How
it
do
was
you-
the blood.
No,
No, we don't want that either.
that would have been interesting. But JJ, how do you feel about some of the Yankee players wanting the alternate jersey?
You know,
How do you feel about that?
Here comes a take that's probably going to shock you guys. It doesn't bother me as much with the road jerseys.
With
The
roads?
Yankees, first of all, with the Nike and the Stone Insurance,
Yeah.
and it's not like they've had the same road jerseys. They changed them.
They changed the trimming.
They
the trim on
changed
it.
them. So, okay, they want to wear a blue jersey. I'm okay. Now, at home, you lose me. If they weren't at home with the pinstripe pants, I'm going to lose my mind. That's where, because like a lot of this stuff, dude,
Fair.
like it's just, like
It's money grab, like you said.
yeah. And also, like, they changed the road jersey. It's not the same. It's, it's not the jersey where it's like, hey, you've had the same jersey for 100 years, you know? No, the jersey's different.
Hold on, I'm going to try to show you because my producer sent this to me the other day.
It's different.
He sent me, do you know the ones they wear in spring training that are like
Yeah,
the
the
old school
blue.
Yankee jacket with the Yankees across? Let me see if I find it in
You know, a buddy of mine actually sent me, no, the jerseys they wear in batting practice
How many
are
is it?
the ones that say New York.
What about this?
Say, I like that, but you can't wear it at home.
I agree, but I like them.
I like them. You can't wear
I
it
agree.
at home, though.
This Brian, I'm showing this to you. This is like the old school Yankees jackets
I
they used
do
to wear.
actually like
I do
those.
like those
They're
too. I
good.
think
You
they're
can't
good.
wear them
like
at home,
those.
though. Only with blue.
Producer Tommy
Only
Hogan
on the
has said
road.
to me, only on the road.
But-
I'm fine with it.
The thing is, what pants are you wearing with them if they're on the road?
Gray.
Gray?
Gray.
You gotta go
blue.
gray.
It's blue and white. Gray goes well with
They
it.
do look nice with the white pants, though. I'm not gonna lie.
But you got
Like, as somebody who doesn't mind the occasion where now they do it too much, but I don't mind when the Mets wear the black unis at home.
no. I like that they wear it, and I like that they do it on Friday nights.
Specific, yeah. They wear the city ones a little too much.
Too much.
If it's up to me,
yeah.
They do it every Saturday. Get rid of the City Connect. I don't need to see it anymore.
All right, so I got 6 rebounds. I need 2 more from Hart. Good shape there.
Good shape.
Bridges, 2 more points. Dicey, because in theory, it's 1 more bucket. Is anybody going to be surprised if Mikal Bridges scoreless in the second half?
I would be surprised if Mikal Bridges doesn't take a shot in the second half.
That's what I'm saying. So the one that we really need some work on is Towns. 2 threes is going to be
that's
tough.
the work. That's where I feel. Is that the only thing that you need for that parlay? That you don't. Right,
the Knicks have to win.
The Knicks have to win.
So let me see where I'm at.
I hope we get some Towns threes.
I mean, them winning the game looks
You're close.
so far.
You're kind of in good shape. I'm actually. You know what's crazy?
You have a pulse.
I'm more confident about the Towns getting the threes than I am Bridges getting another
That's
bucket.
crazy. I'm not even going that far.
I'm not.
So Towns is 10. I need 10 more because I have him over 19.5 points.
Yeah.
Hart has 8 RA. I need 6 more. So he's got the 6 rebounds. He's got 2 assists. So I base same pace. So we're on pace for both, but like barely on pace for both.
I need another bucket for a Hart double-double, 4 more rebounds. So not bad. And I need him 4 more rebounds anyway for attempt. So there's some. The parlay for me is a little. Let's see. OG's got 18 combined points and rebounds. Cat's on pace to get over 20. Deuce, that's the one that's going to probably kill me. Deuce is nothing.
Now, as far as the actual game, if you want to reset, every Knick has a positive plus minus.
Yeah.
We always say plus minus does not reflect the entire game.
Does not.
But this kind of does reflect what we're seeing. Like, they're just winning minutes constantly, regardless of who's out there.
Can the Knicks blow them out, please? Can they go and make this an easy game?
We're teetering on that. So what's the adjustment? If you're Mike Brown, what's the adjustment you have to be prepared for? To me, it's Atlanta getting to the rim, like trying to attack the basket, which the Knicks have taken away. They've done a good job of it. But now, I think with more motion, with more cutting, with more screening actions, I think Atlanta's going to try to be a little bit more sophisticated, less telegraphed in their drives.
I think
that's what the Knicks have to get ready for, because they already did that in Game 2. That was their big adjustment.
And I think they will try to do that and try to get the Knicks, because when you're down, you want to get the other team in the penalty. Can you get easy points at the line? Can you stop the clock?
5 of 19 from 3, 26%. Half their shots have come from 3.
I can see that.
Atlanta. So
I could see that. I can see that. Some good comments in the chat. Shout out to
good comments.
Erica Block said Chad Tracy's the interim manager for Boston. She said she actually does like the road jersey without the piping for the Yankees. Romeo Adams said says the Yankee City
Romeo
Connect. Romeo Damas. That's sorry. I told
my guy Romeo.
Yeah. Said the Yankee City Connect jersey is coming. Okay. I hope that. I'm not even a Yankee fan. I'm not a Yankee fan, and I'm not on the super traditional stuff. But the Yankees don't need a City Connect jersey. No. I think they can go with an alternate jersey that I show.
No City Connects, please. Now, if that's the alternate, fine. But I can't have 4 jerseys. I can't.
I don't disagree.
Yeah.
You know what? That should be a rule across sports. You get 3 jerseys.
3.
That's it.
White, away,
alternate.
And then an alternate. Yeah. It's like the home whites, the away one. Yeah. And or in the case of like a team like the Lakers, you have yellow, you have white, and you have whatever your road one is.
I like this. I
hate the Lakers black uniforms.
Yeah, I like this in soccer. When you get your kits every year, also, that's what it is. Yeah. Home, road, alternate.
We talked about this rule before. Not every team needs a black uniform. Like, because not every team actually wears black.
Some of the teams look terrible in the black jerseys.
Yeah.
Like the Mets. I actually like the Met black jersey.
I love them.
Yeah.
I'm a huge...
They don't need the blue jersey.
No.
I kind of agree, yeah.
They don't need it.
Black, gray,
now,
white.
Also, we're 90s guys. So,
yeah.
Remember when those
Well, he's not, but yes.
Well, I was born in the
90s, yeah.
That counts.
That counts. I was born months before the OJ chase, but, hey.
Yeah, okay. That
he's honorary.
That's fine.
He was 5 in 99 when the Yankees won the World Series. That counts.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I was 4 when the Mets got Mike Piazza, and I knew who that was.
So, 3 jerseys. Okay, can we get 3 jerseys for everybody? 3. I agree. The Mets don't need to wear the blue.
Now,
the blues for spring trading.
I agree.
Huh?
Every sport?
I would love it for every sport.
Yeah.
If I'm also being fair, some football teams don't need an alternate jersey. Okay? Your team.
The Jets.
My team needs to go back to the throwback jerseys.
Okay.
That is one of my biggest ranks in sports.
The Jets you want to change the Dolphin logo?
I want to go back to the 70s uniforms. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like those.
I can see that.
I do love those.
Oh, they're great.
The Jets are one team that they don't need a black uniform. Their black uniforms suck.
I
All of
agree.
them. Like, I don't like any of their black
The
uniforms.
best Jet jersey is the Kelly green with the Joe Namath jerseys. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
the Joe
yeah,
Namath
yeah.
George
helmet.
helmet.
But like that, so
But
like
then-
the jerseys they had with Chad Pennington and
Th-
Vinny
those,
Testaverde,
yep.
but with Kelly green instead of the darker green.
Instead of the darker green?
I happen
Yes.
to agree.
Interesting. I like the
Those
darker
should be the permanent Jet
So you like
jerseys.
take the green from the 80s and put it with that
green even from the 60s.
for the 60s.
Yeah.
And just go with that. Okay.
I do like the darker green, but I get it.
Yeah.
The darker green, I just have fond memories of.
That's fair.
But I would
2000s.
like it with a little more pop.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah,
with JJ. I'm
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want it with, I like that helmet logo with a little more pop.
Yeah,
Jet uniforms have too much going on right now.
yeah.
Don't like them.
Noisy is usually not good.
Yeah, I don't like the
Some
black
teams just don't need an alternate either. Like in football. Just
Yeah, I remember when the Jets just had white and green. Sometimes they'll just mix up the pants. Like it might be white tops, green pants, or they might have white tops, white pants, green tops, green pants, green. Like that's it. Just two colors. Like I thought that was fine. I thought, a black uniform might look cool at some point, but the way they did it, I hate it. I hate their black uniform. It's awful. Anyway,
yeah.
I'm
Sorry.
trying to get to this Cora.
Stephen Anderson is in the chat.
That's my producer, the great Stefan.
Oh,
Love
Stefan. Sorry, it's Stefan. Stefan, what's
Stefan.
going on?
Stefan is one of the all-time greats.
I can't read today.
He says JJ Dex Bryan, much love. Thank you, Stefan.
I ran into Steph years ago. I forget at which fight. It was like Errol Spence against somebody.
Is he a big fight? He's a big fight guy? Stefan's a big fight guy?
Stefan's a big everything guy.
Yeah.
Stefan, you have to answer that
Stefan
question.
is a vibes guy.
And if you remember that
Okay,
fight, if you
okay.
remember that fight, let me know.
All right. Stefan's a big
I think it was
vibes
the
guy.
day. I think it was the day me and our boy Jeff Armstrong took a bus from Rhode Island to Brooklyn to cover whatever fight that was. It may have been Errol Spence and Lamont Peterson, or it may have been Danny
wow.
Garcia
So
and somebody else.
that's a while
So this
ago.
is years ago. This is several
Yeah.
years ago.
You know, I must say, this is a peak. If you had good weather today in New York, this would have been a peak. People outside all day watching it, enjoying
God.
like the 20
Oh,
somethings, the non-parents basically out all day, getting ready for the Knicks.
Still a non-parent for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, except, yeah, you're right. You don't have the
For
time.
now.
You don't have the time you used to, and I hear you on that. Like,
But the 6 o'clock start is nice.
oh yeah, I
That's
love
great.
it. That's great. I can still get home. You got your show to do after this. JJ's gonna be doing the show
That's
after
right.
this.
So after we finish up, you guys stay tuned. I'm going to be on my YouTube channel, and I'll be taking calls and reacting, hopefully, to a very successful Game 4 finish.
JJ's gonna stick.
Guys, they can't lose in the first round, right?
Oh,
we need, as sports fans, no disrespect to Atlanta, we need the Knicks and the Celtics again. We are owed that.
I agree.
We are owed that.
I agree. I want it again.
I bet Orlando today, by the way.
Good. You took money line.
It was
Plus 2.5, and when Detroit took the lead, I said,
I was, yeah.
I said,
it was
dude,
a
I
big
can't-
Orlando spot. Yeah.
I can't lose this game.
Yeah.
Now I would come back and I would take Detroit to win the series.
So I looked at
What's the price?
I looked at Pistons Game 4 Pistons series. I was looking for it. I didn't see a price. So
All right, I'm
actually-
going on. I'm curious. I'm
gonna
going to bet
check now.
Detroit is still favored to win the series. I'm going to bet that like minus 140.
I think they would be too.
Let's check.
You think it'll be that about minus 140?
Well, the Knicks were dogs. in this
Minus
series.
134.
I'm good.
It's good.
I'm
So
good.
Wait, the Knicks are now dogs in the series?
Well, they were going into today.
they were now they're minus
Damn, I should
174.
have hopped on that.
See,
it was very
I
slight.
took them to win the series anyway, so I'm kind of like pocket
so you're
committed.
kind of right. So you're fine with that.
I had them in 6, actually.
I had Knicks
beginning
in
of
5,
the
so that's
before the
that
series
was cooked.
started. Let me see.
Stefan said it was the Lara Ashanda boring fight
Wait.
that he saw you at.
It was Aristandi Lara? Lara. When did he come to Brooklyn? That might have been Terrell Gaucher. That might have been what it was. Because Gaucher is not very exciting either. Lara, by the way, today, still middleweight champion. Right now at 42, 43 years old.
That's a lot.
Dead serious. And has a good argument for still being the best middleweight in the world. But the middleweight division is also really bad right now.
Yes, I know. That's
really
why I was
bad.
like, that says a lot.
It's really bad right
in the
now.
middleweight division.
Carlos Adames might be the best middleweight, at least the clean one, because Janibek
I see happy Knicks fans on Twitter because I had put out a little video before asking Knicks
Romeo
fans how
asked
they're
me
feeling.
because he respects the hoodie. He respects the LWO hoodie. If I've seen the Hogan documentary on Netflix yet. No, so no spoilers, but I do. I'm interested in seeing it. I still have to I have to finish watching WrestleMania, as a matter of fact, because we were here, and I work weekends and stuff, so I haven't even gotten around to finishing WrestleMania yet.
A lot of content.
I heard
content, so not enough time.
I have to finish. I heard night 1 wasn't great, and I kind of see why. But I heard night 2 was pretty good. So we'll see.
You a big wrestling guy?
So I grew up a big one, and I probably was up until a couple years ago. It's just hard to keep up with.
I watched like 1 or 2 summers. Like I can tell you, I was a WCW guy.
Oh wow!
So I watched like I was probably like in 5th grade. I watched 1 summer, and then that was it.
I watched the big
Goldberg.
That was a good time.
My problem is I have a hard time keeping up week to week now because of all the shit that I'm doing.
I told my wife if I start watching wrestling, I think I might as well pack my bags. I mean, that's it.
I watched
it.
Like
wait.
WrestleMania.
On top of all of the other bad shit that I do, including my golf and this and that, I think if I said, honey, not only am I going to sit there and watch all these games, and I'm gonna watch wrestling.
I'll do the big shows. I'll do WrestleMania. Okay. I'll do Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Money in the Bank.
You're keeping it good for your relationship.
Night of Champions.
You don't golf though, do you?
No, not yet.
All right, so there you go.
I haven't hit that stage in my life.
When that happens,
I also don't know if I have the patience for it. So like I watch all these things. I box.
You box? That's fantastic.
Yeah. But I don't spar. Like, I do the training, I hit a bag, I hit pads. I don't spar because I'm on camera. I don't want to show up with cuts and swelling and get...
Understandable.
I don't want CTE, basically. I don't. Even though I think my defense is okay, I don't want CTE.
You don't know if your defense is okay. You haven't been tested.
No, I have sparred. I just don't spar regularly.
Okay, that's a check.
But, like...
Get hit in the face might make you want to go turn to golf. So you want to do
golf,
that?
No, but golf might be a good balance. You know what I mean?
It is. Let me tell you something. It is.
I feel like if I box and golf, I might be good.
So I feel like you. So when we were at SNY, you always tell me, Dex, you gotta get some clubs and play.
Oh, I'd love it. You get a chance to hang out.
Jason Spells would do the same.
Jason Spells.
Our guy Gerard Hector also golfs. I have so many friends that are like, Dex, you got to get some clubs and just find
You're an athletic guy, and I'm telling you, once you learn, you'd hit the shit out of it.
And so I've played before.
Yeah.
You want to know my first golf course I played? It's gonna blow your mind. First golf course I ever played in college. I went to Pitt. This is when Dave Wanstead. So
don't tell me Oakmont.
Yes, Oakmont.
See, that's cruel.
First time I ever played was at Oakmont.
That's incredibly cool.
First time I ever played was Oakmont. First time ever.
I almost, believe it or not, I have a hat from the U.S. Open. I didn't go, but somebody got me a hat. I almost wore it today. It didn't go. It's a shade of blue.
Yeah.
Almost wore it. I said,
Oakmont's beautiful, and it was, my first time playing on a course was Oakmont. I'd hit before, gone to driving range, never.
That would scare you off of golf.
It didn't scare me.
Okay.
Because I've played more since then.
Yeah.
But I need to just invest and just do it. Because, do you play any golf courses in Brooklyn?
Oh, yeah, I play Marine Park.
So that's my parents' house is by Marine.
Is a great course.
Okay, so you go to.
I usually play, though, because I have childcare in Staten Island, so I play Silver Lake right around the corner from my parents.
Oh, so that's easy. Yeah. That's easy peasy.
So we're coming back. We got a couple comments.
JJ's making me. I gotta do it.
I try to encourage you.
Now, how's that gonna work with other stuff and then wife and time and kid time?
You know when the best time to play is?
Yeah.
Hot take? Crack of dawn. Crack of dawn.
Really?
Get up, and I don't do it. I hate getting up in the morning, but you're done, you don't wait, and then you come in. It's like 11, and you're like the conquering hero when you walk in.
Look at this. Can't
get in the transition.
0 fast break points for Atlanta.
Well, we said
third half the season without that. We said they're getting turnovers, but they're not.
By the way, because we were just chatting away.
We're chatting about a whole bunch of different stuff.
Not scoring in transition. Ken Rose said the Knicks should have a policy if you're the worst free throw shooter or you have a bad free throw shooting night. They fly in Rick Barry and Pam.
And go underhand?
Several $1,000s an hour to teach everybody.
Well,
so he stopped short of saying go underhand.
Well, I've been saying that about Mitchell Robinson for years.
Just try it.
I talked to Rick Barry about this at the Basketball Hall of Fame induction when I was hosting it. Rick is just like,
look, getting to the basket.
You're never going to get guys to do it because they don't think it's cool.
So we got a comment.
They don't want to be embarrassed. That's the thing. They don't want to be embarrassed.
We got a comment from Russ.
I think shooting 40% is more embarrassing, but anyway.
I happen to agree.
Russ says, what happens next? Hawks make adjustments. Do the Knicks counter and stay ahead? No Liam seems safe. I think this is the adjustment right here. Like I said, Atlanta getting downhill.
Yeah.
They're going to want to figure out ways to get downhill.
They're going to try to get out in transition.
I think they're going to try to get Cat in foul trouble, too.
Aaron Gordon is back, by the way.
That's huge.
He is playing tonight.
I still like the Timberwolves.
Really?
Did you like him in the series?
No, I took him plus games.
Yeah.
I like Denver tonight.
I mean, it's much like the spot for Denver is very similar to the
spot
Knicks.
for the Knicks.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like Denver tonight, too.
And Ant pulled himself out last game. That knee, he's still not 100%. So
Timberwolves have balls, though, man.
yeah,
That team's got balls.
They do. Can't turn the ball over here.
not a good first possession.
No.
He looked like he didn't land great either. Steph also says Charlin beat up Lubin that night. So that was the night where I suspected someone had a hammer in the arena because
I remember you texting me about
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was no press conference.
I remember you texting me about this.
It was a hectic night. Erickson Lubin got knocked out in round 1. And Erickson Lubin, funny enough, became more relevant than both of the Charlos not that long ago. But the Charlos keep talking about how they're going to come back and don't. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
Brunson went down there like, you know when a quarterback's like, I'm just going to take the sack?
Yeah,
That's exactly what it looked like. There. Oh, man.
Keep the comments coming.
Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, everybody. We were asked here, are we surprised that Orlando's up 2-1 over the Pistons?
Yes, but I thought this series, because of the styles of play, would be problematic for Detroit.
Yep, I'm with you. I had Pistons in 6, but I didn't think that they would be down 2-1.
Teams usually can't match their physicality. Orlando's a team that can do it.
Yeah, and
especially with Wagner back.
And Orlando's healthy now. That's really a key too.
But isn't it amazing? They looked like a team that didn't want to play in the playing game.
It's so annoying.
Timeout.
Bad start to the quarter.
You would do it. You would call one already?
No, I would go next possession.
Yeah. I'd ride out one more possession.
I don't like this start. I don't like how they look.
Well, Atlanta's a desperate team now.
Yep.
So it's flipped, and you're starting to kind of get the Nikhil game for Atlanta. So let's see what this possession becomes. They're trying to get movement, but
Atlanta's defense looks better.
Yeah, they're sticking to their principles. That's a win for them.
That's a bad shot, and it's 4 shot.
All right, get ready to call that timeout.
Oh, good play by Hart.
Yeah. Josh Hart.
Well,
he's like a corner and almost got the interception. He's like, damn.
he said he got hit in the face on the shot. Brunson
Brun's going to the locker room. A traditional like any other.
He's going to get a new ankle.
They'll shoot him up. See you in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Where do they keep the spare ankles, yo? And he just goes into...
He went in the locker... It's funny. I was here for Game 4 at Detroit. He went in the locker room in that game a few times.
That is true.
They won on Brunson minutes earlier, although that was more planned. We'll see how they do now. Jose is in.
I'll tell you what, if the Knicks go on
I think that's the right substitution.
If the Knicks go on some kind of
run,
you
have a point guard out there.
A lot of fans are going to be like,
oh, wow.
Knicks ball.
That's...
What?
You said a lot of... Oh,
wow, Hart is bleeding.
Yeah. Just licking his blood.
Because he got hit.
That fits the motif. So
yeah. That's what he was talking about.
He said he got hit in the mouth on the shot. He did.
I mean, if he's going to take OG...
Oh, good block.
Like, yeah, you live with that. Little playoff foul.
I like Josh going right back at him.
CJ did what he had to. See, you saved that timeout for now.
Romeo said, "How?"
Look at the Brunson play again. Oh, his ankle.
His ankle. Yeah. It was on Josh Hart's foot, too,
actually. Yo, I worry about that for when he gets to like 32, 33. Those ankle injuries pile up. You're a small guard who like is herky-jerky. You create a lot. You get bumped a lot. Like, this is also why...
Again, this speaks to the urgency of trying to... You got to win within the next year or two.
Mm-hmm.
Especially this year.
These windows are tough.
Especially this year when Indiana's down.
Yep.
Miami's down. Orlando's had a weird year, although we'll see if they win this series.
Come on, Josh.
Detroit's still a little... They're still early, so they're young.
And there's moves they can make.
They feel like It feels like Detroit didn't make a move because they want to see. It's like OKC before they got Caruso and Hartenstein. I think that's what they are. Like, they want to see where they're at. And then next year, they're going to be like a fully formed machine. Like, this is really the Knicks' best shot to get to the finals, I think. It's just, not that they won't next year. We don't know, but it's going to be harder next year.
Doubling Cat. Good pass.
That's a great. He's had a good floor game, man.
This is what I tell people. Like, a lot of Cat, it's not about him shooting sometimes. It's like him getting the touches and then being able to make the right
being
play.
Engaged.
Yes, being engaged.
Even if it's not shooting the basketball.
And not making the dumb mistakes.
Absolutely.
Nikhil again.
Good
That's
tip.
a good follow.
It's a good foul, though, too.
Is that a Congo? I feel like that's the first time we've said his name the entire game.
He's had a couple 3-point attempts early on. Has he?
But I feel like he's been a non-factor.
7 and 4.
7 and 4.
3 steals. He's had some pretty good help defense now that I think about it.
He was involved in those 2 of those Brunson turnovers.
Yeah, he's not doing a ton
of
There are a lot of
offensively,
those. So.
He's got 6 now, sorry.
Brunson, right?
Yeah, Brunson has not had a really strong game in this series.
Period, yeah.
Good first quarter, game 1.
That's it.
Yeah.
Dyson for 3.
Afraid to shoot.
How do you...
Yeah.
Okay.
Also with Alvarado, I'm like, why are you closing out so hard there?
Right,
Like,
why are you biting on that? But
Yeah.
he traveled, so you got to wait with one.
you know why he traveled? Because he couldn't believe somebody bit so hard on it.
His brother apparently is not going to enter the draft this year. He was a prospect to come
He's
over
playing
from
in Australia too, right?
So he played in the Asia Cup with Australia. They won the gold
Saw
last
that.
year. He didn't play that much though. I don't think he's ready.
And it's such a top-heavy draft, good draft, you know?
It's a smart decision to stay out.
But now
stay
the
out
depth
here.
is a little like some guys are going back, so it's interesting. Jose took a fall there. Jeez. Cutter. Ooh, they missed Dyson. They're lucky. That's a good take.
Now he's coming alive.
Jeez. Now, were you worried about not having Jalen as if this is close toward the end? Ooh.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Oh, they called a
course.
foul there?
Yeah, they did. Of course I would.
I think you have to worry, period.
Yeah.
But I think he's coming back in the game for
I think
what's
so,
worth.
too.
Yeah, and I also think that.
Yeah, they got him a hook.
Oh, see, he grabbed his arm before
That's
the ball
why.
got there. That's why.
And that's the right call, by the way.
In slow motion, it looks like it was very quick. Like the ref was on that. It was very quick. You almost miss it. You almost miss it live.
Tough. Good steal. GTA.
Alvarado's giving him great minutes shooting.
I know you wanted that. Oh, gee. Okay.
Thought he got a call.
Cat passing a ball like Jokic today.
Yeah, Cat has
What is that, 6?
6. I should have laddered that.
Postseason
Career high. Yeah, he's been
Damn.
great.
I should have laddered. He's been great in this series passing the ball. But they were offering 3.5 for plus money. Oh,
Use the backboard,
good rebound,
kids.
Bridges.
Or just dunk it. Felt like he could have.
See, here's what I like about this, especially with Brunson being out. Atlanta's hit some shots, but the Knicks seem to have weathered the storm pretty well. Like, they've got enough timely buckets. They've never let it get under 8. This should make Knicks fans feel good.
Look at that. CJ.
Which every time I see Alvarado do that, I think about talking to his high school coach, Joe Bertello, and he told him that, like, that stuff would never work in the NBA. He's like, he literally said, that's not going to work. And he gets people
That
all the
doesn't
time.
surprise me, though.
He was such a pain in the ass when I would watch Syracuse, Georgia Tech games. I'd be like, when is this guy going to graduate?
Yeah. You're like, I've had enough of him. Speaking of Syracuse, you like your boy G-Mac?
I've come around on the hire in a big way.
You didn't like it at first?
Well, not that I didn't like G-Mac. I just, come on, hit that. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Because you love G-Mac.
Yes, but because the Autry situation was such a disaster,
It was.
I felt like they, in a way, there was an argument to be made to go outside the
Outside
program.
the family, outside the program.
But
Oh,
you know
boy.
what won me over with Jerry? The tournament game against Duke. With 5 guys against that team, to be within 2 minutes, like I'm like, this guy can coach.
And yeah,
And he's going to be able to get money because he's going to line.
Cat.
This is an unbelievable game from Cat.
Cat. He's played it well in the flow of the game. We have a couple of producers here from Q's, and the transfer portal's crazy now, so we've been looking at the stuff. He's gonna have some money. He can coach. He coached his ass off at Siena.
Yeah, he got a couple of Siena guys coming with him.
Yeah, which is that's helpful for the program.
Yeah.
Look,
Because you know those guys going to be there.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And they're really with him on this. And listen, as somebody who does play-by-play in the MAC, the MAC is no slouch conference. It's a good conference. And what he did this year, turning them around, was really impressive, man. Really, really impressive. Really impressive. So that's it. Romeo Damas says, watching the replay, Josh Hart's the one who tripped and hurt Brunson. Sometimes it be your own roommates, Romeo Damas. Sometimes it's your own people. He did step on his ankle. You're right about that. He did step on the ankle.
I haven't seen him go back to the bench yet. We'll look for live updates on that.
Yeah, and I'm looking for
he just got back to the bench.
Yeah, actually,
literally.
James Edwards just tweeted out. Brunson tweeted out too. Brunson. Bondy tweeted out as well that he's back on the bench.
You know, when the Knicks made the Jose Alvarado trade, a game like this is exactly what I had in mind.
Yeah.
You know what?
Coming off the bench.
You know what? That's a great point.
Being a freaking pain in the ass, hitting a couple of threes, and just giving you like a spark.
And when he fell out of the rotation, I was saying he'll be back. They're going to need him.
They're going to need him, and he's also one of these guys. What's good, and you like this about Clarkson, it happened with him this year. They're such professionals. They've been in the league.
Yep.
They're not going to be fazed by it. They're like, all right, they've seen a lot of shit.
Yeah. And he's been in the playoffs before.
Yeah,
he had 2 series in the playoffs before. One of them he shot terribly, but he was always active on defense. Obviously, the Chris Paul moment is one that a lot of people go back to. But I knew, and I was even saying, Dex, if you remember, I'm like, look, you have him, you have Deuce, you have Clarkson, you have Shamet. Yeah. You're playing 3 of those guys in your rotation at most. And to me, this meant as no disrespect, but I've always been like, look, I know Shamet's been good, but there's going to be times where I'm content sitting him. And he's sitting in this game.
Yeah.
So
that's the change probably that Mike Brown was talking about.
I'd rather be playing the other
before the when he said there would be no changes to the starting lineup, but there were some changes to the lineup. Shamet being out of the rotation, the Knicks still 9 deep, still playing 9 guys.
Jose's been their best bench guy today.
Yeah, he's been
easily.
He's been great. 6 points, got 2 dimes, 3 steals. He's been fantastic. I'm sure we'll talk about this a lot post game, but everybody, thanks for rocking with us. Hit that like button, subscribe button. Our guest John Jastremski is here. John will be with us for about 15 minutes post game. We're going to talk a little bit, break it down. Then John's got to go because he's got to do his podcast that he's got to do. And then Bryan and I will continue with you for the rest of post game, and we will reconvene. But thank you to everybody for watching with us. I think you got to feel good about the Knicks, man.
Brunson out of the locker room, by the way.
Yeah,
he's back.
He's on the bench. He's going to be back. And I wouldn't even put him in right away.
The fact they've won these minutes without him has been good. Now, there's going to be some fans that are going to be like, see, the ball moved a lot better without him. You don't need him. You need Brunson. You just need Brunson to be right.
It was moving when he was out there in the second quarter.
I thought so, too.
Yeah.
There was roommate on roommate action there. I thought the fact he walked off on his own power and was walking pretty fine was okay.
I feel like he always is like...
Well, they probably taped him up.
Shot
him up.
Yeah.
Away you go.
Yeah.
Looks like he might have a bit of an ankle brace on. I can't tell. The Black Sox. Probably just need to get retaped, like you said.
Yeah, he's not coming in right away. They gotta get bigger chairs for those dudes, man. Like, honestly.
It does look really tight.
Like, every bench, how have we not figured this out by now? Like, you see dudes that are 6'10", and they're like that, like, and they gotta play? Like, I'd be mad uncomfortable. Joe says Josh Hart and Brunson also screened each other in Game 3 in crunch time to kill us.
That's fair.
That's true.
They did. So he does have he does have an ankle brace on.
How many is that for Cat now? 12.
It's amazing he only has 12 points, but he's playing a freaking fantastic
7
game.
assists. If he gets a triple-double.
He might get a triple-double. On triple-double watch.
Yeah, I need 8 more points, though. Forget that triple-double.
Uh-uh.
It's a bad shot.
Good rebound, OG. OG
Cat.
Also already over the 22 and a half points.
He flashed at the top of the key.
Pass.
Another assist.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
The Hawks have no interior defense.
The Knicks Twitter is going to explode with whatever narrative after this game.
Good defense by the Knicks. You want
they're gonna say Cat's, because he got more assists than Brunson. All this, watch. It's gonna be gross.
Cat, come on, give JJ the three.
That was from way down.
Man,
Heat check.
I wanted that for you, JJ.
I mean, he shot that from the E in the State Farm Arena.
Yeah. I wanted that for you.
Top of the key. He wanted that three actually with Cat. Oh my goodness. He'll take it.
That's off.
Jeez, they can't hit a
OG,
shot.
the rebound, the outlet.
Look at this. And one.
Good take.
That was a classic. The ref was not going to call that a foul if he made it. And when he missed it, they were calling it a foul.
Yep. Gabe Vincent's like, what was that? Good contest by Clarkson. Yeah, OG's already cleared the 22.5. I'm not winning my, I'm probably not going to win my parlay because unless he comes in and goes on a heater. But Deuce McBride.
Here's Brunson. The kill is 4, by the way.
I haven't seen much of Deuce McBride. He's been riding Alvarado.
Yeah, and Deuce McBride playing how he should off the ball. Deuce has only taken one shot in this game in 9 minutes.
So Nikhil took a shot. He looks a little gimpy. He has 4 fouls too. Atlanta, by the way, freaking 6 of 27 from 3. You get this shooting performance from them, you have to win this, and by double digits.
I agree.
Like, we should be able to see Ariel Hukporti minutes because it's garbage time. Like, we haven't had garbage time in this series yet, I don't think.
We have not.
We should have in game 1.
They did say game 1 was as close to garbage, non-garbage time as you're going to find.
We should have in game 1, but...
Should have.
Nikhil's going to the locker room now. He might as well get taped up also. Crowd is quiet.
Ton of Knicks fans, too.
So he's not going to the locker room. He's just standing out there.
Probably wants to stretch it out a little bit.
Yeah. Wonder if they have a bike. Sometimes they have a bike out there for the guys. He has 4 fouls, so he's at least done for a lot of this quarter.
Good trap.
Yeah, the defense has been great.
Oh.
Good box out.
Oh, good hands.
Yo, Josh Hart got to stop. Is that his ear?
I was trying to see where he got hit.
Looks like they're doing something to his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's got to watch the momentum here. Can't let it swing.
Yeah, you've had an amazing quarter so far.
Especially with how they started this quarter.
Oh, damn. That is a tough pass to make. Good position. He had deuce on him.
You could call the foul before the shot.
Yeah, actually. He's been quiet today. Okay, now Jalen switched to Mitch.
Got him.
Ankle's fine.
Travel.
Moving screen? Oh,
it's moving screen?
moving screen? Yeah. Oh, wait, no.
What they call
He
it, double
turned.
dribble?
No. Palming.
Carry.
Carry. Hey, carry. Well, that's a bad carry.
Yeah, that's a tough
I
one.
see
They
that.
never call that.
They
though.
never call that, but
I was looking. I was like, damn, Dyson Daniels didn't really move that much.
in this league, you could call it on every play, almost.
Come on, Deuce. There we go.
Didn't love the shot.
Romeo Damas in the
Love
chat
the
says,
result.
Yeah.
love the result. He said quiet Kuminga game. He's right. Kuminga's 1 of 6 in this game.
Yeah,
He's done nothing.
because he's mostly shooting threes.
Oh, bad pass.
He's not getting downhill
Nick's
at the
defense
same
has
rate.
been relentless this
Yeah, it
entire
has.
game.
This has been the best defensive performance they've had this playoffs.
If Kuminga, all right,
I like this.
they're
Movement.
pushing.
Jalen
Good.
wide
That's
open.
a good look.
Smart.
Good shot, though.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Kuminga stepped out. Call him,
What they call the foul instead?
on the heart. They called it on heart.
Yo, Josh Hart's gonna get a tech, bro. Did he already?
They already gave it to him.
Yeah, he's earned it. Like, shut up. Why
Yeah,
you
just get
why you
back.
keep yelling at?
Yes.
I'm with Mike Brown on this.
Like, we don't need
You're
this.
up 19 points.
Give him
Yeah.
19. There's a time when I think you could need the tech. He's like, you don't need that there.
Every time the cameras cut to him, he's bitching at the officials. Like, yeah, bro, you think Scott Foster's just not gonna tee you up at some point, or any of them? Scott's like, get out of my way, bro. I'm trying to ref the game.
And Josh Hart's like, ball don't lie.
Let's see,
Because
he tripped him, kind of. That's the foul.
I don't even know if his foot hit. Like, F out of here. I'm glad. Hart needs to just sit down and stop talking.
You're glad he pulled them out, right?
Yeah, I kind of like that sometimes. It's like, yo, you got to cool off.
Yeah, like, look.
That to me, that seems something little, but that to me is good coaching sometimes. It's like, yo, you need to take a seat. Like,
Yeah.
you're doing too
You're
much.
complaining
right
too
now.
much.
Yeah, you're doing too much right now.
Even though Gabe Vincent missed the free throw.
Knicks still in good shape, up 19. Largest lead of the game, largest lead of the series.
I would have had Kuminga shoot the free throw if I were them, even though he's not a great free throw shooter, just to try to get his confidence up.
Just hold your own.
Another
Cat.
three. Not making that one either. Oh, pfft.
Wow. Cat's defense was good there. He held his own.
Yeah.
I just think in this game, guys, we don't need to get close at all, because this is when all the anxiety is gonna just set in. Like, the Knicks need a feel good win if they're gonna come back to New York. They need a win they feel really good about.
Convincing.
Yeah, convincing would be really nice.
Wow.
defensive play.
Holy shit. That is great defense.
Was
Grown man's move.
that was nope.
Jesus.
Grown man's rebound.
Terrible follow-throughs. Follow-ups.
I thought Deuce was gonna take it.
Move it, yeah. Oh.
Cat, we can use the three.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's not shooting it off the
Yeah.
dribble.
Yeah. Is that another assist?
Oh.
No, it's not.
It would have been.
Oh my God.
We're on triple-double watch with Cat.
Oh, that could have been a
Crazy
foul.
thing is, Knicks have not shot it great from three.
No, they haven't.
They're getting cleaner looks, though.
They are. Knicks are 8 of 22 from three.
That's great. What is that? That's 37?
That is 36%. And the Hawks are 9 of, after hitting that shot, not 7 of 29, excuse me.
So not great, but good. 8 for 22 is solid. Solid from three.
Yeah, the Knicks offensive process guys, I mean, 29 made field goals. You like this number up a little bit more, 15 assists, 10 turnovers. They're winning the rebound. They're winning the rebounding battle, as they've done in every game in the series. But this one, they're plus 8, 32-24.
Plus 8, though, yeah.
So,
because they've been plus 5 and 1. I mean, when one of the games they lost, they barely had
by
rebounding
one. I think they
again.
lost by one.
Yeah.
That was game 2. It was game 2. So, yeah.
So last game was 46-45. So it was only one. And then game 2, where they had the collapse, that was 11? 47-36. But remember, the Knicks outplayed them for 3 quarters.
They
Knicks
did.
are kicking their butt.
They did.
Like it was similar to this in some ways. And then Atlanta had the feel-good third quarter. But even then,
it was still down double digits.
they were still down double digits. It actually wasn't a great third quarter because they were just getting to the rim more. but that was when they started to abandon the 3-point shot because they were 0 for 9.
Yeah.
And then toward the end, it was like, And then they start without Brunson Cat, but they come back in with a 10-point lead, and then whatever happens from there happens. So they're not out of the clear yet.
Yeah. Hey, if you know, you know, says JB ISO bullshit back. Sit his ass back on the bench. Don't need him tonight, clearly. I mean,
they're going to play him.
They're going to play him, but you're not wrong that they haven't needed him really tonight. I mean, Brunson has still not been good.
They've
He's
won
5 of 14.
minutes, yeah.
6 turnovers. That's more than the 9 misses. It's the 6 turnovers for me.
Yeah.
Where he's been terrible.
Well, the shot selection's been not great.
Not good either.
The best shot he got was when they had those 4 passes that led to him getting a catch-and-shoot 3. He doesn't get a lot of catch-and-shoot 3s. But his shot selection, not been great. He was 3 for 10 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And even since then, he's shot. He's 4
2
times.
for 4.
Yeah. Better. He's shooting less, but still. He's
Huge
been off ball a
close
little
to
bit
the
more.
quarter coming up here, guys.
They need that. They absolutely need that.
He's been off ball a little bit more than he was in the first quarter, but
I'm looking forward to seeing. Christopher Nolan's doing that, right? Yeah, The Odyssey. Looking forward to seeing more of that.
What is that
I'm a
movie
big Christopher Nolan fan. Like The Odyssey,
What's your favorite Nolan movie? The Batman's? Inception?
Probably Inception. Also a big fan of one of his first films, Memento. That's one of my favorite
Never
films.
seen that movie.
Oh, watch that. Watch that.
Who's in it?
Who's the lead of Memento again? I forget his actor's name. Hold on a second. It's gonna bug me now. No, it's not somebody major known. Guy Pearce is the lead. Joe Panetone. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of known folks in this. This is his second film that he ever did. His first film was The Following. Guy Pearce. It's a real. I don't want to explain the movie to you.
Don't.
You know how he plays with time a lot.
Yeah.
Like
Just see
if
it.
you have some time, watch that. It's good. It's a good watch. Inception's probably my favorite though. I'd probably say I'm a fan of all the Batman films though. But Inception's probably my number 1, I'd have to say. Yeah. I did not like, I said this, one of the most disappointing films, Tenet. Do you remember Tenet?
No.
It came out during the pandemic.
I heard of
So
this.
it looked good. It was with Denzel Washington's son, John David Washington.
Good actor, too.
Yeah, he is.
he was really good in Ballers.
Yeah, but that movie was just not good.
All right,
Yeah.
This is a big 2 minutes.
I would agree.
Don't let Atlanta cut this to single digits or even 10 for that matter.
I would agree.
Kaminga on Cat.
Oh, back cut.
Great pass again.
He's passing.
Again.
Good offense isn't always about shooting, guys. Mm-hmm. Passing
And with
good
Cat,
cutting.
like people keep saying he needs more shot attempts, and it's like he needs
Touches.
touches.
Thank
It's
you.
efficient touches.
That's what I've been saying. You need efficient touches, not about
Yeah.
shot attempts.
Because there's going to be I told you so's about Cat today from a bunch of Knicks fans.
I'm gonna be like it's because he
just
got
in general.
efficient touches. Not Cat has had maybe 2 touches in the post.
Shoot it.
Shoot that. Come on,
That's one.
That's one.
my guy.
That's one.
Let's
And
get
you
it.
know what? He
15?
earns that shot because of how he's moving the ball.
Yes,
It's like one
100%.
of those,
100%.
and it's in rhythm, too, which is what you'll love.
Now here's the other side. This is where Atlanta's going to lose
I
the
give him
game
another
right
one.
here. Yeah, take it.
He
Take
thought,
it.
He thought about
Thought
it.
about it. He was.
No, move it. All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
please don't shoot
Come
that.
on.
10
Juice.
assists? Oh. That's a foul on Clarkson.
That's a stupid foul.
Need 5 more points from Cat to get
JJ,
this
there's a
damn
question
over.
for you.
Let's hear it.
It's not basketball related.
That's
What do
fine.
you think of the Giants draft?
Okay. I was stunned Reese was there for them at 5.
I was too.
I
lot
would
of
have ran
people
to the
were.
podium. If it were me,
You'd have gone differently at 10.
I would have taken Caleb Downs.
You would have. Okay.
I understand taking Marianoa. I get it. It's not.
Especially because the offensive line has not been great the last couple of years.
You can always use help there, but
Right.
dude, the idea now that Downs is going to be in their division is not ideal.
It's not that doesn't make you feel
as far
good.
as what they did after round 1, it's solid. I don't know how you can have any grand takes. They filled a bunch of needs. They got the Notre Dame wide receiver,
Which I like.
big guy.
You put him next. You put him with neighbors. You,
Yeah.
you hope it should be good.
They had some good veterans.
What's
too,
his
wide
first
receiver
name?
room.
Last name is Hood, right?
That's the corner.
That's the corner. No, Hood is the corner they got. Sorry. I like Hood's the corner they got. Who's the Notre Dame wide receiver they got? It's a tall dude, too.
Big
They got
guy,
some
6'4",
size, so I liked
6'5".
it. Yeah.
We'll learn those names very quickly.
Yeah. Fat Joe making the trip down to the ATL.
No Fat Joe curse today, hopefully.
Hope not.
That Game 3 of the World Series was such a letdown. He performed. They gave Freddie Freeman a throw-in homer. It's like I wanted to go home.
So now you don't want Fat Joe in any more games?
Nah, he can come in the games.
Okay.
Just don't have him perform.
Don't have him perform.
That's on Kaminga?
Wow.
We may have to hide this little bar here at the bottom of our screen.
We might.
How did that happen?
I got Abdiel. Can you get rid of the bar on
Just
the
so we
bottom
can
of the
see
screen?
who's in the bonus?
I think the mouse is covering it up.
Oh, there you go. This is elite level
it's
stuff
back.
here from
It's
our
back again.
crew at the Post.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, now
All right,
this
now
is
once this goes away, it should be good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amazing work.
Thank you, Abdiel.
Thank you.
Shout out to our technical director, Abdiel, on top of it. Where is Kat on the points watch?
16.
Okay. We need that other 3,
I'm on
man.
this shit.
I'm sure you are. He's on it. Josh Hart, 2 more rebounds away from a double-double.
See, I think this is what a lot of
Tweets
y'all
told me to watch Memento, and he said Prestige, another great Nolan movie.
Oh, you know what's funny?
That's your favorite?
It's not my favorite. I hate that I forgot about that. It is absolutely top 2 or 3.
Okay.
17.
You're not going to see the twist coming, JJ.
I like that.
JJ, I might tell you to watch Prestige before Memento.
Okay.
It's a little bit of an easier watch.
Easier watch? Okay.
Both you have to pay
How
attention.
about a miss here?
That'd be nice.
I mean, dude,
How
you guys
about a
wanted
miss?
it. You guys wanted a big third quarter for the Knicks.
We got it.
They came out sluggish, and then they took names and kicked ass here the rest of the
Yeah,
season.
I like it.
It looked like in the first couple minutes, it looked like
like
And then you had the Brunson injury.
yeah.
I can't get over how good Towns has been in this game.
It's been great.
Good
been
double
amazing.
crossing, lost the handle. A lot of guys losing the handle today.
Towns.
19.
Woo!
Need one more. Don't hook me.
Largest lead of the
Oh,
series.
wow.
Jesus.
Wow, it almost went in. Largest lead of the game and series for the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cat's also been great on the boards.
Wonder what he's telling him.
Yeah, I want to know what Mike Brown was telling him there. That conversation looked interesting.
Yeah.
Look, Cat, 19 points on 10 shots, to the line 7 times, 10 boards. He's an assist away from a triple-double.
It's an amazing
God, I wish
game.
I took Cat triple-double.
And defensively, he's been fine.
Engaged.
You know, he's been engaged.
Honestly, if you get effort from him
right.
on defense, that's all you can hope for.
Right. Like he had a couple of moments. The fouls got a little shaky, but he fought through it. This is now his best game of the playoffs, like no doubt. This is better than last game even. Last game where he was really efficient with his touches.
Hey, it's another game 4. JJ was here for the one last year in the first round where Cat came up big.
I was going to say, maybe I'm his good luck charm.
Maybe. You get JJ up in the building. You get
This game
you get
a lot
bit of Cat
different than
going
that
on.
one too. A lot different.
That was an
different.
intense game.
That was an intense game. I forgot how intense it was at the end. We were hanging on to the edge of our seat. The Knicks might be calm in this fourth quarter. We'll
That's why
see.
we've gotten some movie talk into the
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Fleegs is 100% right about the Prestige.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie. I almost just watch it. It's a good movie. It's a great movie.
Okay.
Great.
You sure that I would like it?
I think you would like it.
Okay.
And you know I'm saying it to JJ. I don't even know what JJ's movie type, what his movie type is, what kind of movie.
Because you know I don't do a ton of movies.
I'm a big movie guy.
I'm a big Nolan guy.
I'm a
though.
much bigger documentary
Yeah.
slash show.
I think you would like the
video
Prestige.
game guy.
I think you would like Memento. I'm glad Fleegs agrees with me. Memento's great.
Prestige, you got Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, huge.
And Michael Caine.
And Michael Caine, yep.
ScarJo.
And that too, yes, forgot about it's a great cast. All I can tell you is the plot twist is one of the best plot twists.
And it's only a 2-hour movie, which you always keep. Dude, that's a huge problem now in movies. The minute I see something that's over 220, it's like, dude, you better be really good.
Yeah.
I just don't have the attention span. It's tough.
Malachi Fields is the receiver.
Oh, this is
Okay,
Fields.
thank
Sorry.
you. Comment.
Yes, thank you.
Good work, guys.
Time for movies. You know what? Because you have less time. We all create content.
You know what? I watch
itself.
a lot of the stuff that's not. I watch it when I come back from sports night at midnight before I go to bed.
What do you like to tap into?
Whatever shows.
Oh, whatever shows you're watching at the time.
I watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, I'm more of a
But I
TV
do
guy.
that more so with my wife
Me too.
She's in it. We watched Shrinking.
Okay.
Are you guys into Euphoria?
Yeah, I like Euphoria. Yeah,
started it, yeah.
It's a little bit of a weird start. Here's the
I've
problem.
heard.
The Gap. It was a high school show.
So now there's been a gap.
Now you're doing like a 10 years later, 7
Wait,
years
has season
later.
3 started?
Yeah, it started.
I didn't even know it started.
First episode was horrendous. The second episode was good. Second episode, I was into it. It was good.
I didn't even know. All right, so I'm gonna have to go and watch that tonight because my wife and I rewatched the first 2 seasons. I'm gonna watch that tonight. I didn't even know it came back.
Yeah, it's back.
Oh, okay, all right.
And I'm a big fan with these shows of once a week. I don't like the Friends and Neighbors show, the John Hamm
Yeah,
show.
are you watching that?
I love it.
Do you like this season?
I do.
The season so far is good,
I
man.
do.
Season's
The
good.
cast is great. Listen.
Oh yeah.
Morrison was a great addition.
Oh yes, and
he's a good actor.
and he's killing his role right now.
He's a character.
Bryan, I don't know if that's your kind of show, but I mean, I like John Hamm.
John Hamm, Olivia Munn, Amanda Peters, his wife. She's good.
Good. It's a lot of great acting in that, man.
I still got to finish freaking Last of Us. I'm not even caught
Season
up on
2.
that.
Yeah, that's a dark. It's a good show.
Good.
I had to finish Peacemaker.
Are you a White Lotus guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're a big HBO guy like me. You like a lot of HBO
I watch
stuff.
HBO, Apple, and then when Netflix. I feel like Netflix doesn't have as many good shows.
Good dramas they used to. I agree.
I got to finish Tires also.
Yeah.
There's a 10th assist.
Oh.
We got
I
hammered.
always get nervous about elbow or tailbone.
He's all right.
He's fine.
I can tell by the body language. He's all right.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
this sucks, but I'm all right.
Yeah.
Damn, that should have been assist number 10.
Finish this game early.
Yeah, maybe we will get Sohan and Diawara.
Yeah, there you go. If you know, you know.
You
You're
want
going to get
Sohan and
someone.
Diawara if you've been watching. Maybe we'll get him final 5 minutes of the game. That'd be great.
Corey Kispert, they put him in for.
Yeah, there's nothing dirty. It's just that's just a tough
Yeah,
foul.
yeah. He's trying to get the ball. He actually he owned the foul too.
And listen, I think having a big time blowout win, just for the vibe of the series, is exactly. Because if the Knicks
agree.
had won a close game, like tight game, you're like, okay. Now it kind of feels like the Knicks, not that they fully regain control if they win this game comfortably, but it's like, we're the better team.
Right. You get reassurance. It also to me really puts a spotlight on blowing game 2. Because if you don't, this should be 3-1 now. After this.
Correct.
Tony Bradley in for the boards.
And listen, game 2 to me is a way more egregious loss than game 3.
100%.
Oh, yeah, not even close.
Game 3, you finally got
They were
the
outplayed.
You finally got the game where the Hawks
you
outplayed
almost
you.
stole it.
There's the cat foul.
If everything had gone, if the Knicks had won game 2 and they lost game 3 the same exact way, you come back into this game and say, you know what?
Ooh.
They're a tough shooting game.
What do you think
it
about
is.
this take? Hey, if you know, Hollywood ruined The Last of Us. Should have left it alone as a game.
I've heard people say that. I didn't know the game.
It's my favorite video. It's my favorite video game of all time.
The
I told
game
you
is
this before.
amazing.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah,
I told you that. Yeah.
Game
yeah.
is great. I gotta finish the new season.
I don't.
Most recent season.
I think ruined is a strong word. I think in the first season, I thought they kept it mostly the same, but the changes they did make were fine. I did not love the second season as much. There were certain things.
Hawks. Oh, is that that's Kyle Korver?
That is.
It is.
Ashton Kutcher's double.
Damn it.
That's
Damn it. I was gonna make the joke.
I can never not look at Kyle Korver and not say that man does not look just like Ashton Kutcher.
Kutcher. I think of 2 things when I see him: Ashton Kutcher and the fax machine.
And yeah, if you know, I think the second season. I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. I thought they moved because they moved it. And Bryan,
did it go too far away from the game?
No, but it felt like it was too quick. Like where they got to the point of where they were in the game. Like it felt like he needed
Cat
to build
just picked
one.
up another one.
There you go.
So that's 4.
There you go.
They coming.
This is not setting the tone for Game 5 for Cat.
Nah.
Cat, we still need one more point. One more point.
Well, and then another 3.
By the way, I need another 3. Bridges, I think I still need 2 more points. By the way,
Josh Hart's.
I told you he might not take another shot. No, he has
nobody's
not.
even surprised.
Josh Hart's gonna screw me. I could already tell.
Josh Hart not getting another 2 rebounds.
I need rebounds and assists. You need 4 more.
This is where I need Brunson to give it to him in transition.
Yes, we need a cat 3 right here. That would be beautiful.
Yeah, we're just looking at
Come
props
on.
now.
Shoot it.
Boo.
Take the and 1 too. It's gonna be OG.
He wants
That's
the 10th
good.
assist.
Boom.
He
got it. He wanted the triple
He just
double.
wants the triple double.
He said the hell with JJ's parlay. I want the
I don't
triple
care
double
about
tonight.
none of that.
Can you
got
get the 20th point at least, and with the 3? We need a 3. Just get the 3.
Wow, fourth Nick to get a triple double in the playoffs. Josh Hart being one of them.
Dick McGuire's one of them.
Cat. I just want a 3 would just be perfect. JJ gets what he wants. I get what I want.
I get what I want.
Clyde with the polka dots.
Clyde, stylish as ever.
The fact that I went to a charity day, so it was the first time I ever met Clyde Frazier.
Yeah.
The fact that he knew who I was. I introduced myself. I was speechless, guys. Guys, I was like,
That,
holy shit,
that's
Clyde
awesome.
Frazier knows who I am.
Let's
Kidding
go!
me?
so
These are
that,
big free throws.
Yeah. I just need one.
They are.
I just need one.
That is always, in what we do, that is a weird but really humbling but good feeling too.
Hell yeah.
And I had the same thing with Clyde too, where he came up to me and was like, keep up the good work. And I was just like, he was like, yeah. And Breen told me a couple weeks ago, Breen watched this game. And I was like, thank you. He gave me love.
Mike Breen is great.
But I mean, Breen's a great guy. I talked to him very, a little bit when I was in Knicks games, but not a lot. But him knowing that was just like, wow. That's a good feeling, though.
Absolutely.
And what's coming from Clyde is like a legend. It's crazy. Those are guys I listened to on the radio growing up. That's insane. I second you on that.
Greatest Knick ever.
I agree. Oh, did we ask you this last year? Did we ask you about Melo jersey retiring?
I'm on board with it, but I have a huge disclaimer though. Bernard King also.
Oh,
should be retired.
Okay.
They literally had the exact careers with the Knicks, and I get it. Like they're retroactive and they're late on Bernard King, but they should
be up there too.
Their games are so similar. Like they really should just do that.
Josh Hart's not going to come back in, huh?
I have a feeling he might not.
Thanks,
Screwed
Mike
on the
Brown.
double and the 10 rebounds.
Yep.
And you.
I was gonna say, well, guys, if you want points, if the way this game is going,
No, I got the 20, though.
I needed. I'm 20 and a half, so I needed that free throw.
the only thing is, listen, it is a playoff game. You know, you're not gonna fool around with this game until the final 4 minutes. I would say, as far as emptying the bench.
Yeah. No,
Well, 20 and a half for the parlay. What's going to screw me in that parlay is deuce. Because everything else I had. Sorry, I have 20 plus points and a Knicks win. So I hit the 20. So the two things I've wanted because of Cat. Cat 20 and the Knicks win, if the Knicks, as long as they don't blow it here. Cat over the assist. The thing is, Josh Hart might screw me. I need 2 rebounds from Josh Hart.
Cat coming out of the game, giving a standing ovation because Atlanta has no fans.
Oh, that's what that was. I was like, what are they cheering? But I forget it's Knicks fans.
Ton of Knicks fans.
Yeah.
Jasper.
That's a tough rebound.
Cat might be done for the game, by the way.
Yeah, and that's
He got his triple-double. Yeah.
No, Hart's
coming back in.
Hart's coming back, yeah.
Come on. Just give me some rebounds, Hart. 2
Yeah,
rebounds. Well, 4. Give us 4.
Yeah. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. 3 rebounds, 1 assist.
That changes a lot of my betting fortune if they couldn't get Hart in. This is when you know betting has done too much for you. You're like, man, you didn't get him on possession.
At least we're self-aware. I mean,
Yeah.
jeez.
Deuce, you can help us.
You
by
need
taking
Atlanta
the
to
3.
keep this game a little more competitive, though.
Nice. Ooh.
Tony Bradley with the board.
He's shooting.
He just wants Kuminga to build his confidence. Don't let Kuminga, Kuminga starts building his confidence for Game 5. Now, I'm going to be curious to see what Atlanta does now. Coming back, it's like, all right, you got your ass whooped this game. It's 2-2 going back to the Garden. You've already won at MSG. I mean, let's be honest. We act like MSG is a scary place to play, but other teams win at MSG all the time.
Correct.
So,
and they like playing there.
I wonder, right. So I wonder what adjustments they're gonna make. I think they're gonna see like, we took way too long in finding shooters. We didn't get to the rim.
Problem is they have a talent discrepancy in this series. They're not as talented as the Knicks.
The Knicks are a better team.
No, but at the wings, this is why it's been a challenging series for Brunson.
That could be
because of all the guys that
Physicality.
Yeah.
They have that.
But that's why the Knicks moving the ball,
Right.
getting Cat active.
Knicks are bigger in the front court, but on the wings, Atlanta has, because you have OG and McHale, and you have Josh Hart. That's really it.
Cat back in.
Put Cat back in the game. That's good for us.
It's a 20-point, you just need a 3.
I mean, what you need here is you need to do what you need. Don't mess around for 4 more minutes. And that should get it done. That's kind of messing around. Don't like
18.
that. Romeo Adama says, shame we can't hear Clyde and Breen in the first round. I agree. Do not like
new TV rules.
New TV rules.
Not what you want. See, actually, this has been Alexander Walker's probably best game of the series.
Yes.
I know.
But nobody else. CJ's quiet, like, for the first time in this series.
They're just going with this back.
Well, that's why they had to put. That's why I wonder if you're going to see maybe even more Tony Bradley in the next game.
So that's what Snyder's going to
try to protect the paint.
Because they're getting destroyed.
Yeah, they are.
Snyder's going to be like, we were doing so well getting rid of this shit last game. Why are you getting back cut to hell?
They happen. And a lot with OG.
Yeah. I also think because Cat's been good down low defensively.
They missed Clarkson.
Cat's been good down low defensively. I think they're going to try to get him in space more next game. Because that's where he's going to struggle defensively. If they're able to get him switched onto and get him into space, like that's what they're going to want. So there are adjustments they can make. Like I'm not going into Game 5 being like, oh, the Knicks have it like under control now. I still think this can go 7.
There's still no excuse for them to lose this series, though.
Oh, I agree. No, 100%.
And I felt that regardless going into today.
100%.
To me, it's even more affirmed seeing them blow out Atlanta for the most part, the way they did in Game 1, for most of Game 2 before the collapse, and now Game 4. They've been a better team in the series.
I agree. There are a couple possessions from this. They've been going 3-0 into this game.
You know what I'm saying? This is not the Detroit series last year where you're like, wow, this is an evenly played series.
Yeah.
Because it was.
Yeah.
In fact,
I agree.
You make the argument Detroit outplayed the Knicks.
They outscored them games 2-6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they lost the series.
Knicks get a shot clock reset because of the kickball.
It's a different type of matchup, too.
Well, he got held.
They're going to call a foul.
He got held.
Hold on, Towns, I think.
Yeah, he got held. It's the right call.
Jalen on OG right before that, or on Cat right there. Yeah, yep.
It's definitely the right call.
Yep. It's like that's how Kuminga got so wide open. Astrid's in the chat. Hello, Astrid.
What's up? By the way, hey, if you know, said Law. I did not see this movie. Said Law Abiding Citizen was a dark but great movie. Who's in that? Have you seen that?
What movie is that?
I have not seen it. A lot of people have good movie taste, by the way, because a lot of films I need to see.
Yeah.
Come on,
Jamie Foxx was. Oh, that one. My technical director Abdiel just said.
As a
Gerard Butler's in that one. Okay.
He wants a challenge. Look, as a plus, you're winning a game where Brunson's not having it going like that.
No, that's huge. One of those you thought were coming. Brunson really hasn't had it the whole series.
There are a subset of fans who will say, that's the point.
Yeah, but you knew there was going to be a game where he doesn't have it.
Like, no, in terms of like, oh, they can win without him.
Well, you know what's interesting?
I think that's too far.
I think like just thinking about the Eastern Conference playoffs and potential matchups down the road. Brunson gets his way with the Celtics a lot better than he's going to with a team like Atlanta and a team like Detroit.
I actually agree with that too.
Boston struggled with Brunson.
Yeah, and I wonder how they're going to defend him in that series, just because I didn't love this matchup for him. I hate the Detroit matchup for him. I hate that one. I don't even know if you're going to get it.
Well, we saw that in the regular season.
Yeah.
But again, Detroit's got work to do.
We don't. You got to worry about. First of all, you got to worry about Atlanta first. Look, if Atlanta steals Game 5, then
you're back in the exact position you're in time to 100.
Right.
Listen, I will say this right now. I'm sure we'll get to this more.
But even with Boston, it's
you cannot. JJ is 100% right.
Yeah.
If you win this game, you are back to you're a better team in the series. You have 2 out of 3. You have home court. There are no damn excuses. And I'm going to say this. You have to win Game 5. Because you can't take the hope from Atlanta and hand it right back.
Yep.
You cannot do that. You have to win Game 5. I might throw the Game 7 hat on again on Tuesday. Because you have to win Game 5. You can't.
I would say save it.
Okay, save it.
Because if they take care of business, you're fine. But they lose, then yeah. You're going to have to pull out.
And you don't want to get this team into Game 7.
Here's the problem. You play Game 7, they have nothing to lose. The Knicks have everything to lose.
Yep, that's all the pressure.
Problem.
They have
all the pressure.
And even though they didn't shoot well today, they have super ignitable players. Like Nikhil could catch fire, Kuminga could catch fire, McCollum could catch fire also.
And I would bet, from a betting line standpoint, Knicks will probably be laying 6.
I was gonna say 5.5.
That's what a game one line is. I think they might jack it up a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. They might.
The Knicks got to come out with the right energy,
They might
man.
open at like 4.5 just because it's been tight. But after this, and now you got 2 days in between games. No, knock on wood, injuries to account for.
Yeah, see, hey, if you know, in the chat talking about the Red Sox fired their coach staff at 10-17.
Yeah,
Jeez, yeah, we were talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
I still want to know more. That is the whole staff at 10-17?
GM looks incompetent, too. My guy, Caballero. Tell you, keep him in the lineup.
Yeah.
Keep him in the lineup. Guy's a player.
And a coach that won, a manager that won with them.
Yeah,
That's surprising.
There's a lot there, man. There's a lot there that I'm just like, that. When I saw the Jeff Passan tweet, I was just like, wow, that's, like, I'm still stunned by that. Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, if you know, I'm with the G's. Like, that's, and I know some people, Mets fans are going to be like, what are the Mets doing? But I'm with JJ on this. I think the Mets, despite their bad start, I'm just making sure I look at it. I know they're
6 games out of
the Mets are
wild card.
9-17.
Jesus. They're worse than the Red Sox.
Yeah.
By half a game.
I still give the Mets some time. I think they bought themselves some time with a couple wins this week. I do think tomorrow's an important doubleheader that they need to sweep.
Wow, this is crazy. Atlanta does not have a fast break point.
That's not going to happen again. Like, I'm not counting on that.
And not for
happening
nothing,
again.
I was dead wrong about Anunoby. He's been great again.
Yeah, it felt like it took a little
This is
bit
a good series for him.
to get going,
Hit
but
a couple of threes, a lot of back cuts.
call overturned. So they did win the challenge.
Yeah.
I get it up.
Foul.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
That's a bailout foul. I'm not necessarily sure Brunson got fouled there.
Me neither.
Let me see. Maybe I missed it. Swipe down. That's a
Nah,
foul.
he got fouled.
He did. It's absolutely
It's a
good.
foul.
Oh, he exaggerated the shit out of that, though.
He sold it good, but
But he swiped down in the
That's a
hand.
foul.
He didn't even need to exaggerate it. That's the thing. He
Yeah.
clearly got smacked on the hand.
The game is the game. What does he have?
probably got like 16 points. Probably like 5 of 13, 5 of 12.
I think you're right on that. He
5 of
has
16, and
13
apparently
points.
he makes this other free throw, so 13. Look at his father.
What's Brunson yelling at his dad about?
How many times do I have to tell you? Pass the ball, son. Stop with the turnovers. Some bullshit. Yeah,
I love that.
Some
Family
people
affair.
Family affair. Some people are
love
going to
that.
be like, "Oh man, the troubles are brewing because he and his father got into." Man, this happens all the time in
14
sports.
points,
There's
by the way.
nothing crazy.
5 of 16, so
God,
I think you get a 3 here, and that might end things. There's an assist.
I was hoping for that for you or the Deuce. Come on, Deuce.
Deuce ain't passing the ball.
There we go.
All right.
Deuce is keeping that.
Well, Deuce might get some burn the final 5 minutes of the game.
Oh
Bring it
man,
home.
I got my producer Tommy Hogan. That parlay we had is alive.
Oh, and 1.
If Deuce can get himself another bucket,
What is
or
Cat
two,
stretching? What the hell is he doing?
Stretching. Yeah, looks like it.
I need Cat to just get one more point to keep the other parlay alive. That's foul number 5, right on Cat.
He's gotten a little sloppy with the fouls, but
Yeah.
he's obviously been great otherwise.
Cat, we just need one more point from you because that if he goes out,
He's
that
stretching something.
kills my parlay.
Not sure if it's his
Need
calf,
one more point.
knee, ankle. It's tough to tell. Hopefully he's asked about it post-game. Oh, there you go. He got a shot from Kuminga in the back of the leg when Kuminga was going up.
Ah, great.
There he goes. He's probably out.
He's probably
Obviously,
done for the
obviously
day.
not intentional. Just, driving. Shit happens. Huh.
Now,
I just saw McHale for the first time in a while. He's played 19 minutes today.
as he should. I'm not even trying to.
Damn, he's not going to get the 10.
Oh,
McHale. He's stuck on 8, like you said. You literally said this.
I wasn't even trying to jinx JJ, but we're not. I also said.
Honestly, I'm not going to get the town story, so it
It's whatever.
is what it is. Knicks are going to win the game. That's the most important thing.
Yep. Nice follow by Mitch. I just need Hart. Just Hart, give me 2 more rebounds, and then that makes it a much better betting day for me. If you just get 2 more boards. Or for you, Bryan, He did get that assist, right, for you, right?
I need 3.
This is we're gonna have 6.5 minutes of extended garbage time.
Kuminga's getting a lot of on-ball reps here, just getting to the basket. That I think we're gonna see this early in game 1. Like he comes into the game early. Game 5. I don't know why I said game 1. Quarter 1. Quarter 1 of game 5.
1. There you go.
I think you're gonna see some of him and see some Tony Bradley. Hey, if you know, you know.
Scotty, you're laughing it up.
See that. Hey, if you know, you know. He said, I need 2 more assists from Hart. What was your play? What did you have? That
must have been 4.5 assists for Hart,
maybe.
Probably. Yeah.
He's at 3 right now.
Yeah.
Come on, miss a second. Give me Hart with a rebound. And
we haven't seen CJ this quarter, have we? So Brunson's going to pass Willis Reed.
John Starks today.
He's going to pass Willis Reed with 4 more points.
He'll be 3rd in.
He's got work to do to get to Patrick, though.
Yeah, he does.
Patrick, 2,800
playoff points. Sheesh.
Because basically the guy was in the playoffs his entire freaking career.
Yeah.
Passing Walt's not even a guarantee. He's like almost 600 points.
Could do it in a couple more deep, at least second-round playoff runs.
The guy's in the playoffs every year, Brunson. That helps.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen. Damn, that makes you realize how good
and you gotta stay healthy.
Ewing was for that long. Also helped Ewing play in a lot of 7-game series.
Yes,
a lot of 7-game series. Oh, come on, Deuce. Wow. So Deuce gives me the 9. All I need in that parlay is 1 more cap point, and I'm probably not gonna get it. What a day. And if you hit that free throw,
and it just goes to show you, Deuce.
He hit the free. That was the free throw.
Deuce has done nothing this entire game. He's got more points than Mikal Bridges. Isn't that crazy?
It is.
I wonder if he's going to put Bridges out final 4 minutes of the game.
I wonder. I hope for your sake that happens. I'd love to see Cat, if you just hit that free throw, bro. That would hit the parlay.
This is why you don't.
The free throw.
This is why
I put minimal money. Little money is a little sprinkle.
This is why I tell people don't go broke when I write these previews of action.
Well, it was a fun parlay. My producer, Tommy, gave it to me. I thought it was fun, and we had some fun with it. It makes it fun watching the game. That's all I do. If you're betting big money on this, trying to get rich,
I do not bet. Like, no, I'm trying. I don't even remember I don't even know what's an example of like a big bet for me. But a big bet will be like anything above like 20. That would mean I really like it.
Tommy just texted me. He's like 1 cap point.
Oh, you know what? I had like over $100 on Anthony Joshua knocking out Jake Paul.
And you hit?
Yeah, because I was like, bro, like, come on. Like, the odds were like, not, like, this needs to be minus 10,000. What the fuck are you doing?
Lob it up. Oh.
Not a great pass.
Oh.
Assist? Damn it. Oh, really?
Yeah,
and OG's getting all the
Knicks
boards.
fans stayed. The Hawks fans are not.
I need Josh Hart. Can
and
you
Knicks fans are getting their money's worth. They're loud. That sit through a loss on Thursday. They're gonna.
Jesus Christmas.
That's good. That would be the shot Brunson would hit.
Yeah, you're getting Sohan and Diawara.
If you know, you know. You're getting Sohan, Diawara.
I'd like to see Diawara actually.
So, hey, if you know, said parlay was 4 threes.
Kolek, too, you're going to get him.
Yeah. 4 threes from Alexander, 3 threes from OG, 8 rebounds from OG, 20 points from OG, and 5 assists from Hart.
Another call.
Damn, you just need a couple more
now
assists.
Kuminga's just getting downhill. Maybe it's a 1-game thing only, but
I don't even know how to get look at that because, the Knicks defense isn't as locked in.
So I think you're Quinn Snyder, you take this and you're like, okay, this is how we can get to this in the first quarter instead of in the fourth quarter when the game's already over. That's what I'd be nervous about. If I'm Mike Brown, that's what I'd be not nervous about.
Look at this crowd.
A lot of transplant New Yorkers down in the ATL. A lot, man.
Yeah.
Easy flight too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would not move down there, but I understand.
A lot. They're waving goodbye to the Hawks fans that are leaving.
Yeah. I'm too much of a New Yorker to live anywhere else. So
it's New York or nowhere.
Yeah.
Russ Beadle 63 made a fantastic point. Where are all the Hawks fans tonight? He means that in the chat. Josh Hart needs one more rebound.
We'll see if they show a post game. We'll see if they show a post game.
They're talking trash when the Hawks win silent crickets tonight. We'll see if they show a post game.
We'll see if Terry shows up and Lawman.
Romeo Adamas also said cheaper to go to Atlanta and see a playoff game than the Garden. Sadly, that is true.
Yep.
Oh, definitely would.
Sadly, that is true.
Factor in a flight, you're probably right.
Bad turnover.
Try to get the assist.
I know, that's crazy, right? Factor in a flight and it's still cheaper. I don't want to get screwed.
I'll tell you what was a great environment.
Yeah.
Indiana. I went 2 years ago when they played the Pacers. I didn't go last year. Great environment.
I imagine, yeah.
Everybody has said that.
I can see that, yeah.
And dude,
what are you doing?
You don't see a whole. Let me tell you something.
St. Elmo's Steakhouse.
There ain't a lot of Knicks fans. Well, I played a lot of golf. That's what I did. I golfed on Saturday and Sunday morning before.
So you take your clubs whenever you travel?
Yeah.
For the most part.
I got a travel bag. Speaking of, I need a new one. Mine is kind of wearing down.
Okay, so this is when I know someone's a serious golfer.
When they travel.
Whenever I tell them
I wouldn't say I'm serious. I'm serious about playing. I wouldn't say I'm serious as far as my skill level.
But no. Hey, but okay, so you love playing. Let me put it like that. You're serious about playing. You love playing. You get the travel bag. You get the.
We all have things we travel with. Yeah, serious
but you got to take the.
Well, it also
you don't have a thing?
Price if you get the free check bag with Delta.
Yes, Delta gives you the free check bag.
It's a no-brainer
to bring you
because you go and rent golf clubs. You spend $100 or $80 or $50, whatever it is.
So if you can bring your clubs, you have the free check bag. You're good.
You don't got to worry about it.
Oh, Mitch made a free throw.
Astrid
notes that Brunson's holding his knee. Yeah, take him out.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not bad enough to take him out of the game, though.
It's not. What I just need. Let's get a little tips on Mike Brown. Just give me a Josh Hart rebound. That's all I want. So I'm one Josh Hart rebound is all I need, man.
Look at Josh Hart here. Look. Boom.
4 minutes left in the game. They're up 24, and this is.
The fans.
Okongwu went into his knee. When
the fans would be killing Tibbs.
If this were a Tibbs Knick game, the Knick fan would be losing their mind right now. But it's playoffs.
And they've come back against you twice already. So, I'd want to pull them, but I get it.
Joe,
you don't have a thing that you travel with everywhere? That for downtime or whatever? Golf clubs? Mine is a controller. I have the DualShock controller. That the controller adapter on my phone that I can play old PlayStation games on.
Oh, I recently got a PlayStation Portal for Christmas, so I guess that's probably now it.
Yeah.
I take that with me. But I haven't made, I was it was a short trip. I was in Philadelphia for a little bit in December. That's probably my go-to. I always take a book. I always bring a book with me wherever I travel.
A book.
To read. I always, because if I have some downtime to read. If I can, it's funny I won't be doing this for a while, but if I can when I travel and I go to a different city and if I can rent a bike and bike around, I do that. I like to do that.
That's like me with running. When
I
go to a city, I love running. I love running anywhere, but when you really get a chance
I'll cycle.
To see a city running.
Oh, damn.
Because that way when you finish up your run, right, you're like, I know where I'm going.
Pass here. Yeah. That's me. And because I'm a cycler, I like to do that. So when I'm I've cycled
in
some
other city?
Yeah.
Obviously pre-Achilles?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I don't tell people where you live, but I will go to a certain place. I don't want to put that out there.
Yeah.
We both are Brooklynites. I'll ride from where I am in Kensington, close to you. I'll go through a Gowanus. I won't say exactly where you are, but I'll come to North Brooklyn is what I'll say. And I like riding towards waterfronts. I like to go to a waterfront, and then I'll chill sometimes. Sometimes I'll go to Bay Ridge. Sometimes I'll go to...
the Bay Ridge, I want to do that run. I have not done it yet.
Oh, I'm going to
take the ferry there.
That's what you could do from where you are.
Take
you can
the ferry, do the loop,
and go back. Yeah. Sometimes
I'm obsessed. The New York City ferry. I have my issues with the subway was a disaster today.
So
we got here dicey.
So it's funny. I didn't think about it until after you said this to me when you got here, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense for you. Taking it to go to SNY studios is perfect.
It's amazing.
And it's funny because now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I should have probably done that some other times. That could have been.
You would have biked to the ferry.
Could have done that. Got on the ferry and biked the rest of the studio. That's not even a long ride.
Easy. Saves you going up the bridge, dealing with any of that.
You know what's funny? When I get back to riding, I'm going to do that a day to just...
Get exercise.
Well, just even for exercise and not get over to Manhattan. If I want, I could do whatever I want there and ride around a little bit and then come back.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah. You wouldn't bike here, though, too far.
Too far. Too far.
No, I agree.
I'd love to do also. I'd be too sweaty.
Biking in Midtown sucks.
Yeah, and that's the part where I start not liking it. I have biked from where I am in Brooklyn.
Downtown is doable. In some neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Midtown is not.
Oh no, downtown biking.
I would not
Yeah,
enjoy
downtown
No.
bike. I've biked downtown, so I've biked across the Brooklyn Bridge or across the Manhattan Bridge. Been along South Street Seaport. I love biking around there. Around there to like Battery City Park. That's great. Midtown, no thanks. I want no parts of it. We had a coworker here who got in a bike accident. He's okay. It was in Midtown on a city bike. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
No. Although that idea of running to see a city, I mean, I don't run distance like that anymore.
JJ's right. It's a great way to see it.
I used to run cross country and I did not like it, but it was great for what the fuck Jersey. Did you see that with the giant?
I saw that.
That is terrible.
Also, you're taking a lot more. Running is probably even better. Biking, you still got to be aware of traffic and like. I like to try to map out routes.
My area of Queens is great for runners.
You do live in a great
and
for biking too.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind biking there too.
Actually, where I'm at it's great for running. So I should try that.
He's still got Brunson in the game, which I don't understand.
Don't love distance.
I don't.
4 minutes left in the game. What are we doing?
I agree with Jose. Said they're playing with fire.
I think I'm seeing Daquan Plowden in the game for Atlanta. I think we can take Brunson out. Is that Plowden?
Yeah. Jeez, if Hart doesn't get this rebound.
Like, not for nothing, Mike, call a timeout.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Just give me a miss.
That's Keaton Wallace, not
he
Plowden.
fouled, so everybody's coming out.
Yeah, that's Keaton Wallace.
I'm not going to get this Hart rebound.
And how about the fact that Bridges didn't get to 10 points?
We got some bad beats today. I don't call them bad beats. That might be a little bit tough. Disappointing potential wins that we could have. I thought the Hart 9 boards. I thought the double-double was a lock. And the 10-plus rebounds.
20, 10, and 10. 5 fouls.
And 1 point from hitting the parlay. 1 point for Cat.
7 of 18, Brunson, today. And he was really 5 of 16 when the game was competitive.
You know what, though? I think that's a great sign for the Knicks.
Best defensive game that they've played easily in the playoffs so far.
And you can make the argument offensively this is the worst game Brunson's played in any of the 4 games.
Yeah, because of the turnovers?
I definitely think so.
I definitely think so.
I agree with that. 7 of 18. It's funny because he shot a little bit better.
I haven't liked any quarter he's really had offensively since
Outside
the first quarter in game 1. But this was the worst because the shot selection out the gate was not great. Oh, look, Shamet. Yeah, this is where you just run up the score. See what you can do.
Knicks needed a feel-good win
Diawara's in. Still no Sohan? Wow. Kolek.
So no Sohan. We got Kolek, though.
We got Jose. We got Hukporty. We got Tony Bradley back.
I'm just glad. I'm glad they got the guys out. Hey, if you know, says his entire family golfs. I'd rather go fishing. Oh, we got a fisher in here. It's cheaper, and I don't have any impatient people behind me swinging before the course is even finished.
I know 2 people.
Patriot Hills was a hard course.
And one of
Patriot Hills, I've played it. Very tough course.
You have played Patriot Hills.
It's up there, though.
Hey, if you know, where do you fish? Curious about that. Where do you fish?
You could say the area.
See, look at this. Look at NBC giving us the obnoxious 8:12 start time.
See, do you remember? And listen, we all grew up listening to the fan here. You remember you were younger and you would listen to Dog always talk about hating the late starts. And when I was young, I'm like, man, this sounds like some old guy stuff.
Yeah.
And now I'm a parent and I'm older. And I'm like, nope, hate the 8 o'clock start too.
You know
if the
what
Knicks
it
could
is?
start at 6 o'clock all the time, I'd love it.
Especially when it's 2 teams just on the Eastern time zone.
No reason for it.
You know, like what's the point?
What's wrong with 7:30?
7, period.
Yeah, I like 7. 7:30 gives me a little time.
Yeah.
And it's not too late.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But I like 7 just because the game's over before 10.
Well, that's
when I'm on St. John's coverage during the season and we get some of these 6:30 tips, I'm like,
and then when you look, the game's over and it's like, oh, it's 8:30.
I'm like, it's 8:30. I'm going to press conference. This is great.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm home before 10.
Yeah.
I get home. My wife is like, "You're home?" Because she used to be coming home from late from Knicks games. She's like, "You're home?" And I'm like, "Yeah, this is great."
Yeah, we sound so old, but we're right. Like,
it is.
But this is why I appreciate when I'm on League Pass and I'm watching games for work, and like it's 7 o'clock, Hornets are playing, Wizards are playing, Pistons are playing. I'm like, why can't more East Coast teams do this?
I know Toronto does that 7 o'clock starts.
They start at 7.
Yeah.
They understand it. Like the people of Charlotte and And Detroit and DC probably.
Detroit's another place to start 7 o'clock. I've been to a game in Detroit before 7 o'clock started, and I loved it too.
So NBA's got to be happy. They're going to get a 6th game with the Knicks.
Yep.
They're going to get a 6th game with Detroit and Orlando. I don't think they're going to get a 6th game with Philly. I think Boston's going to win the next 2 games.
You know what they're not happy about? They're not going to get 6 games with the Lakers either.
Well,
No.
probably not. Unless, I think they can get a 5th. OKC might just end this in 4.
I don't think they.
That's serious. Forget it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
You kind of knew that going in, though.
Spurs, Wemby's questionable to play Sunday. I wouldn't play him.
No, especially because they got the 3rd game.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that look, as somebody who watches a ton of boxing, that looked like a real that looked like a knockout
I wouldn't
concussion.
play him either. I would
Give him a couple extra days.
I would do it too.
Right. Especially
And then if
because
you ever stole game 4, then you don't got to play him in game 5.
Right. And you took game 3. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like you keep sitting him until you lose.
You kind of need him, yeah.
Right. Because
if it was game 4 and he's medically cleared, then get him out there.
I'd be surprised
Right.
if they play him this game. Especially with they're conservative with him as it is. That was a travel low key.
Come on, DOR. Knicks bench out here playing hard.
These guys haven't gotten a lot
lot
of
of
burn.
burn,
Like,
yeah.
I want to get my money's worth.
They need playoff tape. And DOR is a free agent, so
Good give and go.
pretty sure Shamit is too. And Hugporty. Are all these guys except Kolek?
These refs are like, we're not calling a foul.
We're trying to go home. Get us out of here.
It's so
Astrid in the chat says she still needs to learn how to ride a bike. Oh, man. That's good. Hey, if you notice that respect for Dexter, he still rides so many e-bikes lately. A lot of bike accidents. I understand what you're saying. Struggling with my ass cycling uphill, seeing asshole. No, he makes a great point. And I ride around Prospect Park in Brooklyn.
Great park.
Right? And
Haven't been
there are
there so
times when I'm riding sometimes I'll go to Red Hook. One of my ride routes is Red Hook. So you got to go up a very steep hill, JJ. And if you know, you know, brings a great point. There's nothing like hate. It's a spring day. I'm riding up the hill. I'm getting my workout and I'm feeling good. I'm working. And you just see some person on an e-bike just zip right past you. Nothing is like the worst feeling. Because I'm also a little competitive. If anybody passes me on another bike, I'm like, nah, I gotta be better. But your e-bike, yeah.
Alvarado getting his money's worth with a technical too.
Wait, Alvarado oh no, he didn't get a first tech. Sorry. I thought I was about to say you got a second tech. So I hear you. If you know, you know. You're right about that with the e-bike folks. Russ Beetle says this old man wants 9 p.m. plus final starts. No, you don't.
All the games are going to be at 8, I think.
Not
8:30.
necessarily.
Or
It depends.
8 and 9 usually. They usually do 8 for the East.
Finals?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember last year.
Did they do all at
I
8?
think they did 8. I think they were 8 o'clock.
Or did they do 8 East Coast, 9 West Coast? They might have done all 8 o'clock because OKC
is in that central time zone.
Right, yeah.
And
The
Indiana was
Eastern games were at 8
was too.
o'clock. They were at 8
I think it was all 8
Yeah.
o'clock because you had Indiana and OKC. So it was
8 9 might have been the conference finals.
might have been. Look, you get OKC or San Antonio with the Knicks, you might get one of those series too.
Sign me up for that. It'd be a good problem to have.
There would be. Now you get a Lakers. The Lakers, I don't think are gone, but you get like a Lakers team or somebody in the Pacific time zone. That's different.
Look, I don't think the Lakers are going to get there either, but I don't know. With the way these playoffs have gone,
So final seconds here.
That's
Knicks win.
Tremendous bounce back. Tremendous.
114 to
that's their
98.
best game so far, top to bottom. They put together 48 minutes.
I mean, that was as stress-free, a 2-1, pressure-packed, must-win game that you could possibly have.
Yeah.
I mean, was there ever a moment where you felt like the Knicks were losing this game?
Nah. And
No.
What is Jose complaining about?
No. I felt the Knicks were in control of this all the way from about 4 or 5 minutes left in the first quarter. I felt they were absolutely in control
The
of it.
defense was super engaged. They moved the ball. They got a great game out of Cat. They got a great game out of Anunoby. And a whole lot of defense leading the offense.
Yeah.
Their defense was suffocating.
Yeah.
That's one of the best games, maybe not point-wise, that's one of the best games I've seen Cat play as a Knick.
Yeah, easily.
I agree. I think people will take that and say, well, it's not a lot of points. It's
Triple-double,
with
moved
20.
it great, defended,
It was great.
amazing.
Yeah, it was great. So let's do this. Let's do a quick reset here. 114 to 98 is the victory for the Knicks in Game 4. Very important game. Could have been terrible if they lost it, but they win this game, as I said, 114-98. Fantastic defensive performance. Dexter Henry, Bryan Fonseca, the great John Jastremski, a.k.a. JJ, here with us in the building and now with us for a little bit of post-game before he has to leave. JJ, I think the main takeaway has to be from this is the Knicks, their backs were against the wall. To some degree, I know it was in do or die, but their backs were against the wall, and they stepped up defensively. They did everything they need to do to win this game. Everybody was better, maybe except for Jalen Brunson. We'll get to him in a second. Mike Brown was better. All the other players were better. They stepped up. For me, the defense was the most impressive part. What was it for you?
I think it has to be. I'd look at Karl-Anthony Towns, though. I mean, we could talk about the Knicks defense, but the way Cat seamlessly played throughout this game, and the idea of him setting up his teammates, the idea of him not forcing the issue, not necessarily, hey, yucking up a bunch of shots, I'm going to take what's given, I'm going to find guys under the basket, I'm going to play within the offense. Yeah. To me, he was the most valuable player in the game, boys. Mm-hmm. And
I agree.
A step further, this is the version of Karl-Anthony Towns the Knicks need. Mm-hmm. Now, matchup, obviously, is going to dictate what you see as far as Cat shooting the ball more. Obviously, you had guys wide open baseline again and again and again. But this is an efficient, top-notch, playmaking, elite scoring machine at the big man spot. Brian, that to me, that's the game right there.
I agree.
Defense and Karl-Anthony Towns.
I agree.
It's also the best game he's played in the playoffs. It was even better than the last game where we thought he was really good. But this is why we continue to say it's not about shot attempts with Karl-Anthony Towns. It's not about post-ups with Karl-Anthony Towns. It's about touches and being efficient with his touches. And he was doing that in this game. He was really, really good at finding. And first of all, the Knicks had a great game screening. And they would get OG Anunoby back cutting, and he was just wide open over and over and over again.
Yep.
And Cat was able to find these cutters over and over and over again. He was finding shooters as well, doing a good job of even playing some inside-out basketball. Like, his reads were great. He had a couple silly fouls, but like his game was so good that didn't even matter. And the shots that he was taking, because he only took 10 for the game, but it felt like every shot that he took was fine.
And let's give the coach credit. We talked about this at the end of the first quarter. They did a much better job of staggering Cat and Brunson. You didn't feel like you had these extended stretches of both guys being off the floor for the team. And I know Brunson, this is a weird game for him because of the ankle. He goes back into the locker room. But it was either Cat was on the floor or Brunson was on the floor or they both were on the floor.
Right.
And moving forward for the Knicks, that's how it's got to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we have to I know it was uncomfortable. We got to let people go through the process. Mike Brown got there. However he got to this point, a lot of fans talked about it. I thought the rotations were great. I agree with JJ 100%. Cat is the MVP of this game. What he did on both ends of the court. The Knicks showed they could win a game when Jalen Brunson didn't have it. Jalen Brunson was not good tonight. Turned the ball over 6 times, right? 7 of 18 from the field. But the Knicks still found a way because multiple people had great contributions. We have a post game where we're not even going to talk about whether or not Mikal Bridges contributed. He only played 19 minutes. And yes, he disappeared in the second half. And Mike Brown said, okay.
Dexter, they didn't even play him in the second half, didn't he? They said, you know what?
That first stint, right? And then that was it.
This needs to be brought up.
Sure.
And just thinking about big contributions in this game.
Yeah.
Cat, the defense, all true.
Yes.
How about Alvarado?
Oh, I had a feeling you were going to go there.
Alvarado.
Wave your flag, Brian. Wave your flag.
Wave the flag.
Wave the flag.
Yes, sir.
Wave the flag. There you go.
That's everything you envisioned from Alvarado when you made that trade midseason. Everything.
You talked
a game like that.
But you said this. You said that exactly during the broadcast. It was the early stint for him, and I think you also got to give him credit for the stint when Brunson goes out in the third quarter, and the offense didn't crater. He stabilized the team. He brought the energy.
He helped them win the non-Brunson minutes.
Yep. You talked about him being a pest.
That's exactly what he was.
You had all of that. You had all of that here. This is what you got from me. In other words you used, I'm going to take another P word here. You said professionalism. You talked about him and Clarkson standing and being ready. Not the P word some people were thinking. If you thought I was thinking about another P word, come on, folks. Only Bryan. Okay, you're saying you never know. Okay.
Never know.
I got to keep the people on the edge of their seat.
I like it, thanks.
I'm glad you appreciate it, man. Anyway.
The Hawks never found their footing in this game, and The Knicks did a good job of keeping them away from the basket. The Hawks have really found success in this series when they're getting downhill. And they weren't in this game until Kuminga was starting to get calls late in the fourth quarter. And what Atlanta needed to do was generate better looks inside. They kept settling for threes. The Knicks were forcing them to do that. They shot a poor game. Knicks had a great defensive game plan. So I think that's a big part of what we saw too. Defensively, it's just making the Hawks uncomfortable on offense. They couldn't get into a lot of stuff. CJ McCollum wasn't his normal self. Nikhil woke up a little bit, but at the same time, it was kind of just not enough for that team. And the shooting that they got, like, that plays right into the Knicks' hands.
It does. I want to give a shout out to somebody in the chat, and that is Terry Clark, 3973.
I told you Terry
Terry Clark is a real one. Terry Clark is a Hawks fan, and he has shown up after all these games, win or lose. And I said, will he show up, Terry Clark?
I said he would show up.
He's a man of honor?
He's a man of honor. We got to give respect to Terry Clark. He said.
And I'm going to proclaim it, Terry, sorry, I appreciate your loyalty. Knicks will win the next 2 games.
Terry, you are welcome to respond to JJ however you want. He said, I'm here for the smoke. Post, he said, way to stand up. I respect Terry Clark for showing up.
You need it.
He did not run from the smoke.
Listen, when you're going to talk the smack, you got to be there. But then when your team gets their ass whooped, you got to be there too.
He showed up.
We had Pistons fans do the same thing last year.
That's true.
Also.
Pistons fans were cool during that series.
Yeah.
Celtics fans,
not so much.
They acted like where they're from.
And Pacer fans, I think we had a couple that were cool, but for the most part,
Hawks fans,
those are more
rival.
Those are rivalries, legitimately though. Knicks-Hawks isn't,
No, it's not.
Like, it almost became one at one point because of the Trae Young thing, but not really.
You mentioned, I would probably put the Pacers number 1 on the rivalry.
Pacers, 100%.
And there's history behind it too. Yes.
Celtics, you might say, if you go back, the Boston-New York dynamic, you have that, but you haven't had a ton of great Celtic-Knick playoffs.
And there's been a lot of times where both teams have been good at the same time.
There's been a couple like recent series because you had last year, you had like 2013, which is
last year's
kind of
good.
recent.
It spices it up a little.
Yeah, like now they play again this year. Now we're getting to the point where this is
we're starting to be coming back to it. Right. To JJ's point, there hasn't been a lot of times where both teams have been good. The Celtics weren't good for most of the 90s.
And beyond that, like a lot has to happen for this to break right at this point. But if you get Knicks Pistons in the conference finals, then you could start talking about that as well.
Because you saw last year, no question.
Right.
All right, JJ, since we got you for a couple more minutes, I got to ask you this. This obviously was a big win. The Knicks had to win this game. Had to have it. They got it. I'm going to say this. I don't think the pressure's off. Because you can't relax on Tuesday night.
No, of course not.
100%.
No, listen.
You blow Tuesday, then
all bets are off. Then the Knicks are in a position that's even worse than the one that they were in going into this
100%.
game. They are the better team, though. And that's what I've noticed in watching the series for 4 games. The Knicks lost not 1, but 2 one-point games. They choked away Game 2. They were dominating Game 2. They won Game 1 convincingly. They won Game 4 convincingly.
Yep.
They should have won Game 2. They could have won Game 3.
Yep.
If the series keeps playing out the way that most of these games have played out, I think this is over in 6, guys. I really do.
Do you think we'll see Atlanta's best game at any point? Because that's sort of the other shoe for me. It's like Atlanta had a really good first half in that last game.
Atlanta's not played a complete game. That's fair.
Yeah.
But the problem they run into, in my opinion, Bryan, their best is not as good as the Knicks' best. Mm-hmm. They're just not as talented. And you throw in the inexperience. They have a lot of inexperience on this team.
Comparatively,
Other than McCollum.
Other than CJ,
it's a lot of guys.
And Nikhil's played in a bunch of playoff games, too.
But
although not all in this role.
Correct. Yeah. Now, when you were expected to be one of the guys.
Yeah, right.
And I think for Atlanta, the best thing they have going for them is they can play free and loose. There's no pressure on them.
Yeah. There's none.
Yeah.
None. But I'm gonna guess Knicks have a rockin' win in Game 5, and they'll win close in Game 6.
I could see that. They need that. They need that is what I
the only counter to all of this, guys, the Knicks never make anything easy. So take that for what it's worth.
That's why I'm kind of like...
It's like, but here's the thing. It wouldn't shock me if Game 5 was closer and there was some nervous energy at the Garden. Wouldn't shock me.
And the defense isn't as tight. You know what I mean? Like,
they have to play desperate. They were the more desperate team.
You don't want to be playing a 7th game in this series, though. You really don't.
You don't.
Especially knowing if we're looking ahead, and listen, Knicks fans should look ahead because the goal is to get to the NBA Finals, right? So you're thinking bigger picture. You're not just saying, hey, I want to beat the Atlanta Hawks and win round 1.
Right.
Boston, more than likely, is going to play a very swift series against Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I do not think that series is going more than 6 games. Therefore, do you want to be playing a 7th game do or die and then have to go and roll out of bed and play in 48 hours. And I know a lot of trends say, hey, your rhythm, you played, that'll wear on you. Maybe not in game one, but it will wear on you later in the series.
Yeah, and honestly, this series is probably more taxing than the Boston-Philly series, even stylistically. Because with Philly, it's a lot of shooting, it's perimeter play. Like, it's not as physical. Whereas in this series, for example, we've talked about the defensive matchups being thrown at Jalen Brunson. It's been a very physical series for him. OG had a hard fall today. Cat just got rammed into the back of the knee.
Brunson got beat up, the whole deal.
Yeah. And we're going to go, guys. We have Mike Brown, and JJ's going to leave us because he's got to go record
Well, boys, listen, I'm 2-0, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm 2-0. So
you're 2-0. That means you got to come back.
For the Knicks-Celtics series, you notice I'm already looking ahead to the Knicks-Celtics. I think we're going to have to do this again.
We'll call you for Knicks-Celtics.
Yeah,
you are always welcome to come back.
Weekends are good.
Weekends, I told you. So Saturday Knicks-Celtics series, we got you back.
Saturday.
All right, we're going to go to Mike Brown real quick with the press. So let's hear what Mike Brown say.
It's really good. But, offensively, in the second half, we had five second half turnovers. And that was big because they're a team that turns you over. And when they turn you over, they get out in transition. So taking care of the ball is good. Offensively as well, we talk about hitting the paint and spraying the basketball. And our guys were good. I mean, they had 16 sprays. That's the most we've had so far in these 4 games. And so we were able to get some good looks from the three-point line. And we got to keep making sure that when we do touch the paint, we play off a 2 and we either finish or we play off a 2 and spray the ball the right way. And sometimes that may create a second drive for us. And then, one of the things that we track are the 50-50 balls, and that gives us a barometer at times of how into the game we are. And, we won the 50-50 ball battle 11-19. So, good win by our guys tonight.
Mike, I know when you came to this job, you wanted your team to play faster, and I know that didn't necessarily play out how you wanted, but it felt like in this game, there was a little bit more oomph in the open floor. It felt like the half-court offense was even a little bit quicker decision. Did you like what you saw just in terms of the pace you guys played with in that first half specifically?
Yeah, I mean, we have to play faster. We still have to play faster, not just in the full court, but in the front court as well. It's a big concept of ours offensively. So our pace has to be there, but it was pretty good tonight.
Mike, was the adjustment today to make a concerted effort, to run offense through Cat as that playmaker? Obviously, he had a triple-double today. He was at the top of the key, finding guys on cuts. Just what did you see from that? And was that the lever that I guess you pulled for the game?
Yeah, we're just trying to find different ways to get Cat the ball. And, obviously, one of the ways is playing through the elbow. He had a couple of post-ups. And so trying to move him around. Whether he's at the top of the floor, at the elbow, or on the block, but trying to move him around so he can get a few more touches throughout the course of the game.
Mike, I think you mentioned physicality right away.
Yeah.
I think Josh in the second quarter just kind of ripped the ball from guys a couple times. Kind of what you saw, his effort in that quarter to kind of, as you guys opened things up.
Yeah, Josh was really good on the ball. He's got quick feet. He's strong, and when he gets locked in, he's locked in. And, his defensive activity, especially when it comes to ball pressure, was fabulous tonight. He was really, really, really good on the ball, and we needed every ounce of it.
When Jalen struggles with his shot and turns the ball over a little bit, how positive is it, to have 2 guys like Cat and OG to kind of handle some of the scoring load and pick up some of that load?
It's at the end of the day, that's why it's a team game. Sometimes guys like him can struggle, but the one thing that he continued to do, they got to pay attention to him. They sent double teams at him, which gave other guys wide open looks, and he set good screens. So he's no matter who it is, if Cat's struggling, he's got to find other ways to help us win. If Jalen's struggling to shoot it, he's got to find other ways to help us win. If OG's struggling to shoot it or not getting enough touches, Mikal, whoever it is, they just got to keep trying to find different ways to help us win. And like I said, Jalen did. He created double teams, which, and a couple of them got some wide open looks. If they want to keep doubling, we got to make sure we knock the shot down. He set great screens, so we got to keep doing those little things when we're not shooting the ball, at the highest level, and Jalen did that tonight.
Hey, Mike, what did you think of Josh's defense on CJ, and also kind of what led into that switch coming into this game?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't guard. Josh guarded Jalen Johnson some too. So we just wanted to move Josh around. But Josh is, his ball pressure is good. Like I said, he's strong. He's got pretty good feet. He's got long arms, and he locks into the ball, and so he's able to get some deflections without fouling because of his long arms. And CJ's a handful, so we just got to keep trying to find ways to show him different looks, which means different guys have to guard him at different times.
Mike, you mentioned the 7 fast break points allowed until like 43 minutes into the game when Dyson had that layup. It was at 0, so basically all in garbage time. What allowed you guys specifically to be so effective defending in transition?
In that locker room, we didn't change anything, and with our defensive transition, our rules are still the same. We just got back, and in the second half, also what helps out is when you have some bad turnovers, that team really thrives off of them, and they get out and they run. And our turnovers, were decent turnovers, and then we only had 5 in the second half, so that helped limit their transition.
What do you mean by decent turnovers?
So if I'm dribbling the ball on the right wing, and I see Ian over there, right, and I throw it here, and they jump the passing lane, nobody can get back. Does that make sense? If I dribble the ball up the floor and I'm along the baseline and I travel, it's a dead ball turnover, so we go back and set up defense. So live ball turnovers when the floor is not balanced the right way is what can kill you against that team. And we did a pretty good job of not having many of those.
Mike, it might not show up in the stat sheet, but Alvarado's energy was very infectious tonight. Can you talk about his impact for the team and on the team?
No, he was huge, and he hit 2 big threes. He's a guy that they're going to leave open, and he works very hard on his three-point shooting, and he took the right shots tonight. And then defensively, he tried to be a pest. And so, what he did out on the floor for us gave us a huge lift, especially when Jalen was out.
Hey, Mike, was the plan like from the bat, just we're going to go through Cat? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steph.
We're going to go through Cat, or was it seeing what they were doing with Jalen and doubling him and stuff like that? Like, why that adjustment? Where did that come from?
So we just switched our early offense up, and with us switching our early offense up the way we did, it happened to fall into his hands quite a bit. So I'll explain to you off the record one of these times, but we didn't. Our early offense is still equal opportunity, but it gives us the way we switched it up gives us a better chance to get to our second action, if that makes sense to a certain degree. Okay. All right.
Do 2 more.
Mike, you kept the starting lineup intact. What did you see from that unit? And Mikal sat again most of the second half. I guess what went into that decision as well.
We've won a lot of games with the starting group, and so I didn't want to panic and just change anything. Obviously we changed some stuff strategy-wise, but I didn't want to change anything with the starting group because I didn't feel a need to. And then, at the end of the day, I just felt that Deuce had it rolling, and they were going to double Jalen, and when they did, Deuce hit some big threes, and so if a guy has it rolling, he may have a chance to stay out on the floor. That's all that was.
Mike, you had a couple of offensive possessions where all 5 guys touched the ball. You had a couple. In the laboratory of your mind, is that what your ideal is for when this team is really humming?
Yes, and the first thing we want to do, we want to play with pace. Or just conceptually, what is beautiful to me is when you play with pace, you have great spacing. You start with a ball reversal. You touch the paint. When you touch the paint, first of all, when you reverse the ball, the defense does that. Then when you touch the paint, the defense does this. And then the 5th thing is every decision we make is quick. And if we could do those things, even if all 5 guys don't touch it, I'm a happy camper because we're probably going to get a good shot.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we are back. You heard from head coach Mike Brown. Some really interesting stuff for me. You knew he was going to get asked about the starting lineup or the decision not to change things in the starting lineup. You knew he was going to get asked about Mikal Bridges, only playing 19 minutes in this one. I thought his answer to this was really good. He said, look, with the starting lineup, we've won a lot with the starting group. I don't want to panic and just change anything. His reason for not making change to the starting lineup. I thought he should have made a change, okay? But I also said if he's going to make the change, I thought he had to have a short leash with Mikal Bridges. Now, Mikal Bridges was not terrible today. He was 3-4 from the field, 8. He did disappear, as we talked with JJ about, and he took one shot after his 3-for-3 start. But honestly, guys, we know the Mikal Bridges experience. Would I like more? Yes. I also would have liked to date with Beyonce years ago. You know what I mean? But like some things don't happen. You understand what it is. So, you know, you get what it is. It doesn't happen. On playing Bridges, he said, I felt Deuce had it rolling, and if a guy had it rolling, he's got a chance to stay on the floor. This is a thing I don't think Mike Brown gets enough credit for.
Yeah.
He has had a good job of having feel for guys at a certain time.
Yeah.
And he's been adaptable. Yeah. We got to give him credit. You guys screamed about the lineups. I thought the timeout thing was the most egregious thing in the game too, but I thought the lineups mattered at certain times, Bryan. But he made adjustments to his lineup today. I liked how he managed his lineup. This is probably more of what we see going forward. We got to give coaches chances to grow. You can grow as a coach even within a series. Has Quinn Snyder made more adjustments to him in the series? Absolutely.
And I'm sure he will for game
5.
Quinn
Snyder will have more adjustments, and Mike Brown's going to have to be ready. But I like the way Mike Brown managed the lineup. But more importantly than all of that, I like the way the players executed. Because that's what matters the most at the end of the day.
Yep.
The players executed in a game where their all-star and all-NBA player was not good again in the series. Jalen Brunson has not been good in this series. It's been good. The biggest thing in this game was, and the Knicks can win games when Jalen Brunson doesn't shoot good, but the biggest thing was the defense. And Mike Brown also talked about the transition defense, Bryan. He said, look, he limited their transition points, and I thought he's right about this, spot on. The Knicks in this game, and they had some sloppy moments, and Jalen Brunson had 6 turnovers, and that's one of the big criticisms I have. Knicks had 14 turnovers in this one. They only had 5 in the second half after having 9 in the first half. So they cut down on the turnovers. That was huge. But I think to win another game where Jalen Brunson does not shoot the ball well and was sloppy with the ball is big. And it's because we said this before the playoffs. Other guys have to do their jobs. And you know what the other guys did? Their jobs.
Yeah.
Basketball's a beautiful game. And there's beautiful complexions and complex actions in it and different stuff. But sometimes it's not that deep, and everything in sports comes down to execution. So y'all could have gotten to this person needs to do this. They defended better. You know, Josh Hart. He talked about Josh Hart's defense on C.J. McCollum. Josh Hart, when he switched on him,
not
and
just
Jalen Johnson
either. Yeah,
Josh Hart was good in this game. You know, he didn't give me that 10th rebound for the double-double and all the stuff. Josh Hart is a guy you trust in big games.
Correct, 100%.
16-game player.
OG Anunoby.
OG Anunoby's another one.
Yep.
Trust him in a big game to come up. I've seen Cat do it in big games like he did today. Cat did it today. The Knicks have the talent. They have the guys. This season's just been so up and down where you're like, you don't know what you're going to get. This team is capable of playing like this over the next 2 games and closing the series out. They're also capable of shitting the bed.
They're still capable of losing the series.
Terry Clark would say that in the chat.
Yeah. 0 fast break points allowed basically the entire game until the end.
It's a crazy stat.
43 minutes of the game. And that's really the key, right? It's the main thing, because a lot of you guys, and rightfully so, because it's the thing that jumps out the most when you're watching. Like, a lot of people will point to, this needs to happen on offense, this needs to happen on offense. And we always point to defense first as it relates to this team and this roster, because if you're going to raise your floor as a team, this collection of guys specifically, their defense needs to be on point. That's why you said before the series, what was your prediction? They'd be a top 10 defense this year. And if they're a top 10 defense, then they could actually
contend.
They could actually contend, establish themselves as a contender. Well, that happened, even with the inconsistencies and whatnot. And even though they did, yes, they finally beat up on bad teams, but they also beat a lot of good teams throughout the season because of their defense.
And they played like a top 10 defense, or top 7 defense, if you want to say tonight.
With the Spurs, it was defense. And I'm not talking about the Cup game. I'm talking about the game where they smacked them in the Garden. Like, that was a defensive-led effort. Boston, Philly multiple times, Houston in that comeback, specifically in the fourth quarter. Defense wasn't great until the fourth quarter. But all these different wins that we've talked about, they were competitive against OKC because of their defense. And today, they were on point with their rotations, with their assignments, and the main thing was forcing Atlanta to take tough shot after tough shot after tough shot. Atlanta doesn't want to settle for all the threes that they took in this game. They're really finding success when they're getting downhill. That's why that they were able to come back in game 2. You put in Jonathan Kuminga instead of Dyson Daniels, because now you have a lineup of 5 guys who could attack the basket. In Jonathan Kuminga, in CJ McCollum, Onyeka Okongwu, Jalen Johnson, and CJ McCollum. Like, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. You have all these different guys who could attack the basket. But today, the Knicks were forcing them to settle for bad shot after bad shot. Atlanta finishes this game 10 of 41 from 3. 10 of 41 from 3, but the bigger thing to me, Dex, is that half of their field goal attempts came from 3. When they've had success in this series and when they came back in game 2, they abandoned the three-point shot in the second half. Because I pointed it out during the game, and I'll do it again now. 49% of their field goal attempts came from 3 in game 2 during the first half, talking about Atlanta. Then in the second half, it was down to 27%. And in that fourth quarter, when they came back against the Knicks, 3 three-point attempts that entire quarter. So when they've been firing, it's not just three-point shooting. Even though it was better last game, they get to the basket. This game, they couldn't get to the basket. Like, that was the difference to me. And the Knicks were not letting them to get out in transition. That was the other thing. So you didn't see Atlanta get a lot of easy points either. So the defense, before anything else, won the game. And obviously, we talked about Cat at the top of this. How could you not? Best game that he's played in this series so far. It's not even just a triple-double, because you and I agree triple-doubles are not all created equal. Like, some triple-doubles could just be overrated because you had a lot of usage. But Cat was decisive. He was reading the floor well. Great. They were cutting. They were screening very well, and he was reading those cuts. OG Anunoby was getting easy looks at the basket. Others, too. It was primarily OG, it felt like. And they just kept getting beat, Atlanta. They just kept getting beat by that backdoor cut over and over and over again because of the screening that the Knicks were doing. So Cat had a great floor game. He was efficient with his touches. Not about the shot attempts. He was efficient with his touches. He only had 10 attempts in the game, but he dominated in this game, and he was even holding up defensively as well.
Yeah, he was. Cat was great. Cat was great. A great game is not always scoring 30 points. This was a real triple-double. I like that. I remember when people went crazy over that Memphis triple-double. This was real. The usage was great. I hope people can look at this game and understand that how he gets his touches, where he gets his touches, and then the word you use, decisive. How decisive he was when he was putting the ball on the floor, passing, deciding to shoot. Cat was decisive. Cat came up again big in the big game. And that's what you need, because every night, there's some series, depending on the matchup and the length that can be thrown at it, some people are going to kill Jalen Brunson. I already see some of you guys in the chat. And I get it. Some people they don't like how Brunson plays. There becomes this narratives about he's selfish and all this other stuff, which when you think about it, like The Athletic has done a survey the last couple of years, and Brunson's been highly ranked as one of the best leaders in the game. Right? And so
the NBA GMs
have said this.
Yeah, the NBA GMs.
And people who know the sport and are around the sport rank him highly as a leader. So when I hear from fans who are nowhere near the sport and are just judging from watching games on TV and aren't in the locker room or don't ever talk to him and all this stuff and say that, I'm like, I say respectfully, you don't know what you're talking about because you're just not there. And the people who are there and say this say he's a good leader. Being a good leader is one thing. His play style sometimes, I've been critical of that. We did not like the shot selection in this game. Haven't liked the shot selection for most of these games that we've seen.
You want the stat?
That doesn't mean, we'll get to that in 1 second. That doesn't mean, just to be clear, I don't think Jalen Brunson's a good player. I've also seen Jalen Brunson figure it out more than that. This actually just may not be a series for him.
Which We
talked about that.
Yeah.
And some of y'all looked at our film breakdown. Was like, y'all are hating on Jalen Brunson. He's going to cook Dyson Daniels. And we wasn't saying Dyson Daniels was just going to lock him down. We just said, hey, the Hawks have a lot of interesting ways they could defend him. Bryan and I talked about this at the top of this playoff series and was like, this is one of the things we should look at in film because the Hawks have a lot of things they can throw at him. This just may not be a series for Jalen Brunson. Now, can he be better? Can he pass the ball? The thing you can't have, the shooting doesn't even bother me as much tonight as the turnovers. Turnovers were terrible. You're the point guard, you have to take care of the ball. Jalen Brunson knows that. The entire team knows that. That's fine. Jalen Brunson is never going to turn into John Stockton or Chris Paul. He's not going to be that guy. Some of you want him to be that guy. It's not going to happen. But he can be better than what he is today. He's got to figure it out. And the shot selection's got to be better. And taking care of the ball has got to be better. Thankfully, the rest of his teammates were so good that it did not matter. There's going to be another game in the playoffs where Jalen Brunson doesn't have it. Hopefully down the road against another opponent. Hopefully not in Game 5. But other guys have to step up. Now, has he been good this series? Absolutely, positively not. And the numbers, give it to us, Bryan. The numbers ain't good.
Since the first quarter in Game 1, we have updated the Jalen Brunson tracker. Since the first quarter of Game 1 where he went absolutely crazy, he is 29 of 78 from the field. He is shooting 37% from the field, basically in the last 15 quarters of this series. Today was 7 of 18. We remember because we were talking about this during the game. He was 3 for 10 in the first quarter. And they've made him work. Basically what we said before the series in our film breakdown. It's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's Jonathan Kuminga. It's Dyson Daniels. It's Jalen Johnson. It's Onyeka Okongwu. It's all these guys. Like, whoever gets matched up with him, some more than others. It's been more Dyson Daniels these last couple of games. But it's been a difficult matchup for him. This is why you need to be a little bit more cat-centric, but not in an overly predictable way. And this is also why you need OG Anunoby to play the way he's been playing. I think he's going to be unsung for a lot of people because a lot of Cat's been a lightning rod for a lot of Knicks fans and a lot of Knicks media for this series. But OG now back-to-back games has been just awesome in terms of the shot making. I mean, his shots nearly won you that last game because of what he did in the fourth quarter. He winds up with 22 and 10 rebounds. So just quietly.
He's been great on the glass in the series.
Yeah, quietly pulls down 10 rebounds again. He's been great. He's their best two-way player. He's their high-level role player. He's been as advertised. And, these are the kinds of things you need. And we also talked about the bench contributions. Deuce McBride got into a rhythm late. Some of his points were kind of in garbage time, but he looked pretty good. Jose was a tone setter, was a stabilizer for them, and was one of the big reasons why they won those non-Brunson minutes.
Huge. I think he's the reason.
Yeah. Him and Cat.
I think the fact you were able to play him in lineups where they actually had that first lineup that we saw to start the second quarter, where it was him, Bridges, Cat, Deuce, and Clarkson.
Clarkson was out there.
Were on the floor. And before they then brought back in OG and it was good, and that unit got stabilized. Even when Atlanta made a little push, they were fine. I think Clark Alvarado was a huge part of that.
Yeah.
I loved it. And I think Deuce, you got to be encouraged about the way he shot the ball. I know he only had one field goal attempt at halftime. And then he ended up getting up seven shots, and he was 0 of 1. He finishes 4 of 7 and 3 of 6 from downtown. So you liked what he did, turn around. He's been shooting the ball better. Shamet out the rotation. Only 3 minutes tonight, played in garbage time. I found that interesting. But this is what you asked for. For all the Mike Brown critics out there, and then we'll get to questions and stuff in the comments. For all the Mike Brown critics out there, you gotta give a man credit when he's making adjustments. And we're gonna go to postgame because Kat is at the podium here. So we're gonna jump in 1 second. But what I'll say is, you gotta give a man credit when he's made adjustments. He changed up the lineup today. He did not stay rigid to one thing. He's been like that throughout the whole season.
That Gatorade flavor.
And I love it. Cat's still on the Gatorade that he was last time. But hey, let's do this. Let's go to the postgame presser where we have the MVP of the game for the New York Knicks in Game 4. That is Karl-Anthony Towns, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists with a triple-double. Let's hear what he had to say.
Storms and being the ones to initiate physicality today. That's a great team over there, very well coached team. So we understood that in a pivotal game like tonight, we needed to be our best. I thought we not only met the challenge, but we exceeded the expectation in the moment, and that's what you expect a team that has experience like us to do.
Carl, kind of seemed like you were just making every right read, pumping and driving to the hoop or facilitating from the elbow, whatever it was. Like, do you feel like you can get in a decision-making hot streak? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I thought today, good observation. I think that the difference from me today than other days, and I felt I did a good job playmaking this series, was instead of trying to lead people to a spot, I just passed it to where they were and let them make the decision. And I thought that helped me a lot today, getting my teammates the ball earlier and allowing them to make a decision and then, convert on those plays. So just being aggressive and playmaking and, trying to be playing quarterback at those spots when I got the ball.
Carl, so much of conversation around the Knicks when you guys lose is how much or how little you are utilized. So coming into today, was it an emphasis of yours, or did it come from the coaching staff that you were going to be a hub offensively and be able to make decisions? Where did that adjustment come from? Did that game plan, or did you see that?
No. I just feel like opportunities presented themselves, and my teammates, made it happen today. They made great cuts and allowed me to make those plays you guys are talking about and play make. So it's a shout out to my teammates making great moves to the basket and allowing me to utilize my skill.
Carl, I think Josh started out a lot on CJ. I'm just wanting to know, what kind of a lift did he give you guys in that first quarter when it was important for you guys to start out strong on the road?
I mean, Josh was special. I think everybody was special. And honestly, too, shout out to Mikhail. I mean, he did a great job of getting us going early and bringing that energy and that spark that was needed. And, who knows where our team would be tonight if it wasn't for him bringing that kind of spark early in the game. It got us going. It got us understanding the tenacity we needed to play with. And we kind of rode that momentum throughout the rest of the game.
You talked about that tenacity and...
We don't got another Gatorade for him? Gatorade 5, bro. My bad. Don't worry about that.
Carl, you talked about that tenacity and sense of desperation you guys played with. How do you bottle that up and continue it, now that you're no longer behind in the series almost?
I mean, experience teaches you a lot. I mean, just because we won one game, playoffs is always, you win a game, you're the best team in the world, highs to highs, and then when you lose, you're the low and the worst team ever. So just staying on the wave, being in that middle ground, and just consistently trying to find ways to get better and improve as the series goes along. Next game is going to be the most important game, the most desperation we need to present to the fans and to ourselves, and it's going to be important for us to protect home court, especially with our fans in our home.
Okay, speaking of the fans, could you feel the Knicks fans tonight? The atmosphere?
Knicks fans travel all around the world. It's even more special. I already knew how special the Knicks fans were from last year, but to be going to Abu Dhabi in preseason and see the stadium packed with Knicks fans is crazy. So they travel around the world. They bring us so much love and energy and just passion that you could just feel that kind of passion in the building, and it helps us feel like every game we play, no matter if it's away or in Abu Dhabi, around the world, it's a home game.
One question for each of y'all, starting with OG. Just first, what did you like about the team's response after those two tough losses that you guys came off of?
Just our intensity. We came out, we were physical from the start. We got stops, and then ran on offense, moved the ball. Guys were hitting shots, and it's just the energy. It was really infectious.
And then, Kat, just with all the assists, I'm wondering what's the feeling for you when you're able to find somebody with one of those passes and they're able to convert, and then you start to look up and you see the assist count going 1, 2, 4, 6, 10.
I mean, I don't know if I was looking up for that, but just to see my teammates being special and to be able to get them involved is something I truly enjoy even more than hitting a shot. Just to see people like OG consistently making the right read on the cut, the back door, whatever the case may be against the defense, and doing something special is, it brings me joy and it brings me the most energy back.
OJ, can you talk about over here? Can you talk about what it's like to play with a guy like that who's able to see you when you're moving, maybe read where you're going and get you in those places time after time?
I mean, he's a special talent, you know. He can do it all. And I know if I get open, he'll find me. No matter how tight the window is, he'll be able to find me. And, you know, it's amazing playing with a player like him.
Kat, as you guys head back to New York for Game 5, every game, of course, has presented a new challenge. What do you think will be some keys to Game 5 to coming out with a victory?
I mean, we got to exceed the desperation, the intensity we had today. You know, it's going to be very important for us to execute even at a higher level. You know, they're going to make adjustments. They got a great coaching staff over there, a great head coach. You know, they're going to make adjustments. They're going to come back with even better game plan, and we have to be able to counteract that game plan. So these 2 days are going to be very important.
You're being having Magic Johnson as your These are kind of performances that you practiced and really holding on just because the playmaking ability that he has and stuff that you showed today.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, he's been a big inspiration in my life. And to be able to have this moment is great, but it's more important that be able to have this moment with this team and my teammates and these brothers in this locker room. It means a lot. And you know, like Magic, I always talk about impact and winning, and to be able to amplify my teammates is one of the greatest honors I could have.
All right, we're going to do one more Cat and then two more OG.
Kat, I know you're in the middle of a tough playoff series, but your good friend Nikhil was awarded Most Improved Player yesterday. Just wondering if you had some thoughts and comments on that, knowing you played with him, of course, in Minnesota.
I mean, Nikhil's special. I've always known how special Nikhil was, and to be able to see a team welcome, you know, his talent and allow him to use all of his talent and feel at home. It's really special, and you know, obviously, honored that I was be able to play with him in Minnesota, and that the world was able to get a glimpse of what he could do and the impact he could make on a team, especially in the playoffs. But for him to be here, to be welcomed by the fans, by the organization, and allow him to be him at a full picture is something special. He's an amazing player, even better person, an amazing family. He's an amazing father. I've been able to see that firsthand. It's one of the biggest honors I've ever had in my life. So shout out to him. He deserves that award, and he's worked his whole entire life to prove to the fans of the NBA and to not only that, to himself, that he is truly the player he thinks he is. And I've always told him, and I've always known that the player that he thinks he is exactly who he is, but even more. And I'm so happy that that award shows all the work that he's put in and all the trials and tribulations he's went through to get to this point was worth it.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, OG, I mean, we all see your shooting. Obviously, you're shooting at a very high level, but I'm just curious, the rebounding numbers have been pretty high this series. Is that a concerted effort by you to do more there, or is it just happenstance?
I mean, it's a team effort for sure. We want to control the boards, and then just depending on who I'm guarding. When I'm on the perimeter, sometimes it's harder to get rebounds, but I'm making an emphasis on coming in, crashing the boards, help the team finish possessions.
OG, just with you know, you're shooting the last couple of games. What have you liked about the looks that you're getting?
Just shooting, no matter if I'm contested, if I'm not contested. You know, I work very hard on my game, so I always think it's going in.
OG, Josh has been.
Last one, guys.
Josh has been especially aggressive and especially good guarding the point of attack in this series, whether it's CJ, whether it's Jalen Johnson. A lot of the time, you're like the low man in that situation. When he's that aggressive and that successful being aggressive at the point of attack, how does that affect the way that you operate on the back end?
It makes it easier because it gives me more time to rotate towards the rim and then also make a read on if he's going to pick up his dribble, if the ball handler's going to pick up his dribble, or if he's going to the rim like full speed because Josh is pressuring him. So it just makes it easier what to do. And, you know, like you said, he's doing an amazing job being physical, getting into the ball, speeding guys up, and that's what he does.
All right, guys. Thank you. All right, James, come in here, guys.
All right, we heard from Karl Towns and OG Anunoby, some interesting stuff there. Cat talking about the physicality to start the game, about him doing a great job of playmaking, which we talked about, the cutting. But he gave a lot of credit to his teammates.
He should.
A lot, as he should, because you don't
get assists if they don't cut
and they make the baskets.
Yeah.
A lot has to happen. He has to be a willing passer, but you got to cut and make the baskets.
Right.
He gave Mikal Bridges a shout out, which I found interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was an unfair shout out. He said Mikal did a great job early of giving us that energy we needed, particularly on the defensive end. He's not wrong about that. He said, who knows where our team would be if he didn't bring that energy early? And I take that two ways. One, I think he's saying something that was true, because Mikal was good early defensively and offensively. Early. He did his disappearing act. But it's also trying to help build up the confidence of your teammate.
Yes. That's what I took it more so as.
And leadership comes...
Which is good.
It's good. You want that.
Yeah.
Leadership comes in many different forms. It comes from different people on the team.
He plays 19 minutes. You want to make sure he's still...
Yeah. He only played 4 minutes in the second half.
Listen,
right.
Early on in the series, we were talking about how well he defended Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Like, to pull this series out, you're probably going to need another big contribution from him. Because, again, this team is going to need it from everybody. You don't have a Nikola Jokic.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where one guy could just kind of... And by the way, the NBA is like... The way it's built now and balanced now, you can't just win off of one guy anymore, as it is.
Ted, you can't do it. It's such a balanced league.
Yeah.
So some good stuff from him. OG, who's usually a quiet guy, did talk about his process and how he was able to play off a Cat, liking their intensity, the physicality. So those are two words you saw a lot. But look, this we'll say before we get to comments. This game is going to come. The Knicks' back was against the wall, and they responded like they should. They responded.
Cat talked about that too.
But
they need to
keep that desperation. He used the desperation word. They need to keep that desperation word.
He said exceed it.
Exceed
the desperation that Atlanta's going to have.
That's going to have.
That they had for this.
He's right, because Atlanta's going to come in knowing they don't want to go back home down 3-2.
Right.
They don't want to know that their only chance is in a Game 7.
Yeah. Even though this is house money for them in terms of what the media narrative may be, but they want to win the series.
Right. We look at all the stuff with the Game 3. Game 5 is a swing game, too. It's a big game, especially at home. I think the Knicks have to come out with the right intensity. We'll wrap on that. But I thought the guys talking about that and Cat talking about that, this team seems to have responded well. But here's the thing. They backed up their talk and said what they would do in this game and what they needed to do. And Deuce McBride talked before this game, they're fighting for their lives. But now you got to go do it again. And the big word I take out of this is trust. And I saw somebody mention in the chat, and I thought they were right.
Yeah.
They trusted the process. No Sixers. They trusted the process, and they stuck with it, and they got it done. They played
JM300.
Yeah, shout out to JM300.
Yeah.
He's right. And he also said that Jalen Brunson is great. He needs to trust his team a little bit more. You're not wrong about that when you see certain things in the shot selection. He's got to trust the process, too, even when it's not going for him. Right? And listen, he didn't take as many shots tonight. I didn't love the shot selection all the time. It's the turnovers. Terrible.
Yeah.
I'll harp on that again. But if this team trusts in the process and sees this is how we can win, it's not going to be a complete rinse and repeat because Atlanta's going to make some adjustments.
100%.
But at least you can say, yo, when things get tight, we do this, we can close better. We can execute better. We can adjust to more things. Mike Brown made his adjustments. Quinn Snyder's going to make his adjustments. But the players still got to execute. So I was glad to see the players execute better in this one. Thank you for everybody for watching with us on this New York Got Game Knicks post-game show. Knicks with a win over the Hawks, 114-98. A fantastic win for them. Let's look at some of the comments that we had in here. A lot of you guys were checking in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
And thanks for watching New York Got Game. Boom shakalaka.
We had a return from our guy, Tate Clark, who came back. So, look, a lot of you guys had good stuff. A lot of you guys are talking about Jalen Brunson. And I know, I'm just going back here. I know we will go into Jalen Brunson. You know, the team could be better without him. All this other stuff. DJ Creole says no Cat, no rings.
Look, man. I don't know if you're getting a ring period. Just let's worry about the first round first. But I get the sentiment.
Cat's important to what this team does.
Correct. We have a long way to go before we can talk about rings with this group, the way the East is, the chaos, and yeah. It's just,
Cat's important to what this team does.
You need, and we said this would be the series for Cat too. If we're look ahead to even Boston, his role might be a little bit different, but we can talk about that when we get there, and outline that. I do think Cat is obviously very important in this series, and we felt like this would be a better series for him than Jalen, and so far, that has played out, especially today. You really saw it today, and it's matchup dependent. Like Atlanta just doesn't have a lot of answers for Cat. They have a lot of answers for slowing down Jalen Brunson and forcing difficult shots. And has he missed a handful of shots that he probably would make more often? Sure,
absolutely.
But you still don't want him to have to take all those shots if the process, going back to what you were saying, is better. Leah Sim 08 says Clarkson locked down Kuminga. That's a fact. He was not alone.
Nope.
Kuminga was neutralized. He was forced to take a lot of threes, Leah, and I think that was another thing that they did really well is the guys who want to get downhill. They just forced them to take shots on the perimeter. And what Atlanta was doing well against the Knicks earlier in the series and forcing them, game 2 especially, toward the end, forcing them to take shots late in the clock. The Knicks were doing that a lot today. The Knicks were forcing Atlanta to take shots late in
the clock.
5, 4, 3, just tough shots late in the clock. Whenever you're shooting late in the clock, they're usually contested. It's a step back 3 that you don't really want to take. It's somebody taking the shot who you don't really want to take that shot. So I think they did a really good job. But yes, Jordan Clarkson's defensive energy, as we've talked about, has been a constant. It's been a surprise for a lot of people, but it's been a pretty consistent thing for a while now. So that's a good shout out.
Yeah, no, he's been really good for the Knicks. I think you have to like what they got off the bench in totality in this game. I know we talked about Jose Alvarado, but I thought, and then Leah was talking about the fact that Clarkson locked down Kuminga, but his defense has been really good throughout the season. Got to give a shout out to our guy East Blue Drew, who's in here. He says, "Shout out Rick Brunson, beat up your kids, beat your kids, people." I'm not saying y'all should beat the kids, but sometimes you need some tough love, right? Sometimes you need some tough love, and there's nothing wrong with a little tough love. And the Knicks gave some tough love in this one. The Knicks gave some tough love in this one. So shout out to East Blue Drew in the building. Always good to see you here on the chat there. Yeah, listen. Some people may look. I didn't look at that in the game. Tell me if I'm wrong on this, Brian. I didn't look at that when I saw that during the game. It was like, oh man, like something's wrong there.
No,
everybody's competitive in that, and I'm sure Rick was telling him that he's been sloppy with the ball and the shot selection, everything.
I still argue with my dad sometimes. You know what I mean? Like,
and you don't work with your dad every day,
right?
Imagine if you worked with it.
I don't even live with them anymore. You know what I mean? Like I still, we still go at it. I grew up arguing with my father. You know what I'm saying?
Grew up arguing. You seem like you grew up arguing with everybody.
It's just, it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing with us.
He got that Jose Alvarado in him. Is what he's saying.
That's nothing to me. I grew up arguing with my dad because I was a little smart ass who, whatever. But you still are. Yeah, thank you. That wasn't shit to me. If I go back a little earlier, because we had a couple. Smooth Will said peace, Smooth Will. Also said they showed what they were made of tonight. They must continue this momentum.
I agree.
Showing what they made of is like a very important point. Because this could have gone in a different direction, and we would have had a much different conversation and tone. And so when you guys have, and he said that he gained more respect for Rick Brunson tonight. The team needed his tongue lashing of his son, if that's what it was.
Listen,
I'm not even sure what the context of it was.
But listen, I don't know if anybody's more equipped on their coaching staff to go and tell Jalen Brunson something than his dad. And you saw him tough conversations sometimes need to happen in workplaces. People need to be better. And
even with family.
Rick Brunson knows his son has been not good this series. Jalen Brunson knows that himself. Now he's got to go out and execute it. And I'm willing to say this is probably not a series for him. Every series is not for every player, but what great teams can do is they've got the other guys doing the job, they can get it done. I'm not watching the Denver Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves game going on right now. But Nikola Jokic is not having himself a great series, and he's the best player in the world. He's having a terrible series. Rudy Gobert, Brian's boy, has been locking him down.
He's not my boy. He's been playing better tonight, though. Jokic is playing better tonight. I'll say that much.
These things happen.
Yeah.
Best players on teams have bad series against certain matchups. Doesn't work for them. It happens. Would it shock me if the Knicks got to the next round, the Knicks played Boston, and Brunson is a much better series there? No, it would shock me. This is why you can't go that crazy. Series are long. The NBA playoffs, the league is, you've been saying this all through the playoffs, the league is more balanced than it's ever been.
Yeah.
We are seeing that here in the playoffs. Detroit just lost again today.
We've seen it for years, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, so it's like, but I think people still look at the things in like the 80s, 90s, early 2000s lens.
We're conditioned to think like the best, because we were told forever, like even Zach Loso says the NBA is it's the most predictable major league. And I'm like, that's changed. I think we're past that.
Yeah, I think
we've had multiple this decade. We've had multiple 5 seeds make it to the finals.
No
we had
repeat
8
champions.
seeds made it to the finals. No repeat champions. Like, I don't think it's if it was that predictable, then I mean Jokic would just win every year. OKC, and OKC could win again this year, but like it's not what it used to be. Like, we always, and lately we've been getting at least a surprise team in the finals. Indiana, Dallas, Miami, like it just tends to happen. So
I think people get into these things that are said around sports and it's been repeated for so long that they're not watching and seeing when the thing shifts from being true, what used to be true. You know, we've heard all these things. I remember back when it was like, you can't win with a jump shooting team. The Warriors disproved that, right? Or you can't win with a scoring point guard. A couple of players have disproved that, including Steph Curry. These things, nothing has to be true the whole time. Things evolve. Sports evolves. Sports changes. The NBA's evolved. And it's a different league. So I say this respectfully to everybody, forget what you knew. Sometimes it doesn't matter. What you knew that happened in the 80s, doesn't matter. It's a different game. The league is different. It is more balanced. I'm good on that.
Yeah.
It's why I knew you were going to say the same thing. So you know, that is good.
Anthony Edwards got help to the locker room, by the way, speaking of that. And Dante DiVincenzo.
I saw somebody said Dante DiVincenzo might have an Achilles injury.
So his knee, he left because of a knee, at least that's what it was called. I don't know how bad it was, but not ideal.
Park Alfred says, we will win in 6. Thanks again to Cat, OG Mitch, and Jordan Clarkson. Watch. Look, Knicks fans, I get the confidence is back. The Knicks still got to show the same energy and take the lead in the series. Again, you got to regain the lead. And get back up 3-2. I understand the confidence. Regain the lead, go down to Atlanta and close it out in 6. I understand the confidence. I think Atlanta's going to have something to say. As Terry Clark said the other day, playing off the quote of the great 3 Stacks from Outkast.
Pastor Troy performed today, didn't he? Damn.
He did. So 0-1 when Pastor Troy performs. So there we go.
Like Pastor Troy.
JM30 said, not great in this series. Talking about Brunson, I agree in my opinion. Kaz the best Knick in the series. Yeah, we thought he could be, and he has been.
He has been.
OG makes a push
argument. I was
strong
say,
argument for him.
OG's giving him a rough.
And then I probably put Josh Hart behind him because I think Josh Hart
was the best through the first 2 games.
Yeah. And I think he had a down game in Game 3 and he bounced back today with a really good Josh Hart game. So, yeah, and Park Alfred said, yeah, OG has been the best Knick. I mean,
it might be OG.
If you want to say OG, I don't think that's crazy.
Because if we factor in defense more than I think a lot of our other contemporaries
do. So I'm fine with somebody says someone says OG. Yeah. JM30 says I just want to play smart basketball on both sides of the ball. Yeah. That's JM30. That's what it takes to win. You're gonna have to play smart basketball and execute on both sides of the ball. The Knicks did that tonight. They were focused. They played basically a full 48. I'm sure Mike Brown will look at the tape and say they could have done more, but he basically played a full 48, and I thought that was good. Park Alfred again said, OG Cat Mitch held their ground, and JC scores some. We will be all right. Listen, and you're talking about Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson, 7 points off the bench. Jordan Clarkson's giving you some timely buckets. And that's what I'll call about Jordan Clarkson's play in the series, right? He hasn't had that game where I still be like 13, 15 off the bench.
Yeah.
He's not even really shooting threes, which has been interesting, and now he's changed his game.
He's not trying to do too much.
He's not trying to do too much, but he's just doing enough.
Yeah.
Holding his own on defense. He'll get you offensive rebound, although he did not have any rebounds in this game tonight. He gave you 7 points.
He's playing winning basketball.
Yeah, Juice is starting to get it. Alvarado. That's what it came off the bench. Everybody off the bench played winning basketball. Mitchell Robinson had more minutes tonight, 15 points.
How many minutes did Cat finish with?
Cat finished with.
I know he came out
29 minutes.
29 only. Wow. Because then he had the injury, and then they also had a blowout victory. And
Yeah, so they didn't need him.
Yeah. So
29 minutes for Cat, which is also impressive that he got his triple-double in that time. That tells you how efficient his game was
He only
tonight.
had 10 shots.
Only had 10 shots.
That's all he needed. He was getting to the line, though. He was aggressive.
He was.
He was aggressive in the right spots. I give Cat all the credit in the world. Great game.
It's a great game. He
Yeah.
he was hitting the spot. Listen, in closing, Knicks fans, you should feel good. But don't think Atlanta's just going to roll over here. And the Knicks cannot, while they're smiling, they're going to get back on the plane up to New York. They cannot be sitting without having that same energy. They got to have that energy that they had today. They almost got to play this like they're down 2-1 again.
Yeah.
Or they're down 3-2. They come with the requisite energy and their focus for the series, they will finish the series. If they don't and they play with their food, they're going to be in trouble again.
Yeah.
And by trouble again, it doesn't mean being down 3-2. I thought they needed this win. I thought they needed a convincing win like we talked about with JJ. They got that because I think a squeaker with a win would not have had people feeling good. If you're a Knicks fan and you feel good, you should feel good. I feel good.
I wouldn't blame you if you still felt nervous, though, given that it's 2-2 and teams have won at the Garden.
I want to see that. I feel better, but I want to see back-to-back strong performances.
You'll feel good if they replicate this in Game 5.
Go, come home, show your fans a reason to believe.
And some of y'all might not feel good until they win the series, which I understand, too. Listen.
Can't say that somebody's wrong.
You've seen enough heartbreak. I totally get it.
Can't say that somebody's wrong for that.
I completely understand.
Can't say that somebody's wrong for that.
Also, in closing for me, I think one of the adjustments we'll see is Atlanta trying to get back to going downhill. I already talked about the shooting and how many threes that they took, and half of their shots coming from three, and that's not something they want, even though they can shoot threes. I think they're going to figure out ways to attack the basket more, so Cat has to be ready to protect the rim. Other guys have to be ready to rotate, not overplay and leave the corner shooters open, which they've done better at. They were good at that today. They have to keep doing that. I'm also not counting on Atlanta just shooting 24% from three again. So, there is some correction to be had here. That being said, going back to what JJ talked about during the live, when it comes down to it, the Knicks are just the better team. So if they play like the better team, then they should win this series. That's really it.
Yeah. And today they played like the better team.
Yeah.
Today they played like the better team. This is the performance you thought you could have seen from this team through the season. It was not always consistent. You and I talked about it. Maybe it's a little bit sleeping on your opponent. But when you sleep on your opponent, you, especially in this series, there's a world where the Knicks should be up 3-1 in this series.
Yeah.
And the Knicks play with their food in game 2. When you play with their food in game 2, that's where you're in the position you are now. However, they salvaged themselves from being down 3-1. And now it's 2-2. You're home in front of your fans. You do not need, if you don't want the nervous energy at the Garden, you got to come out with the right energy. Because the nervous energy will be there if you're shaky. I agree, you think you'll see some adjustments for Atlanta. It's a tall test for them on the road. But what you got to do is if you get off to a good start, then they're able to come back and quiet the crowd a little bit. You got to get the crowd a reason to want to cheer a lot for you so that you can then go down and take care of business in Atlanta in Game 6.
Garden cheers are one thing. What you don't want is
that Garden nervous energy.
You don't
is
want
what
that
I call
Garden, those Garden murmurs.
Yeah, you hear all what's going on here.
You start the fourth quarter, you're 0 for 5 from the field, you're hanging on to a 6-point lead, and then it's like,
I don't know if I want to go to the concession stand and get my beer. I don't. Yeah. I get all that. The Knicks have to do that, but we will be with everybody. We will be with you on Tuesday night. The Knicks will be here. Guests to be
TBD.
announced. TBD. We will announce who the guest is.
It'll be a good one.
I'm sure it will be a good one. We want to thank everybody for joining us. Obviously, in the chat, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. Also, special thanks to our guy, John Jastremski. You catch him on SNY. Also, the host of the New York podcast, which he now does independently. Check him out there. Does a fantastic job with them. He sat with us during the live show and a little bit for Postgame. So check it out. If you missed some of this Postgame, you can rewatch it. It'll be up on YouTube. You can also listen to this in podcast form on all digital streaming platforms where you can get New York Got Game. We got a lot of good stuff in New York Got Game. We will have a little preview that I'll be doing on Monday. This should drop on Monday to preview Game 5, what the Knicks need to do to win Game 5. My guy David Shepard from SiriusXM NBA Radio will be joining me to talk a little bit about that. Bryan and I back for Game 5 on Tuesday night, and then obviously Game 6 Thursday night. And we'll see where the series is at that point or where it's going from there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm not saying a Game 7, but you never know.
You never know.
We will see.
You'll want a Game 7 if they lose.
Knicks don't want any part of a Game 7.
Game 5 is another you better spot. Just like today. So.
I think the Knicks got to keep the same energy in a good way. They got to do that. So that's going to do it for this post-game edition. Live watch party for Game 4 of Knicks-Hawks. It was a fun one. Knicks with a win 114-98. Special thanks to our technical director, Abdiel Bermudez. Did a fantastic job holding down everything. He's Bryan Fonseca. I'm Dexter Henry. We'll catch you next time. Another edition of New York Got Game. Knicks in 6.
Jose.
And thanks for watching New York Got Game. Boom shakalaka.